was a warning. You better avoid poets and paranoid DJs destroy. Yes, I came back.
What's up with everybody? It's your boy Mookie Jones, man. Coming to y'all for another video, another topic. But first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to Reddit r Sports Base, man. You know what it is, man. Raw and uncut, man. I don't promote the violence, but I do promote shit talking, man. Give a big shout out to Ray. Coming out there, bitch. Stay dangerous at all times we necessary, man. And before we dive deep in water, make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the bell for notification, man. And join our Radar membership, man. Be a Radar member your whole life, man. But let's dive deep in the water, man. I want to talk about LeBron James and this Kyrie Irving situation. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all about these Laker fans, man. You Laker fans are the most delusional fan base ever. Every big name market that comes on the free agency, bro, y'all think y'all so susceptible of getting, bro. Let's dive deep in the water. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all this shit too, bro. LeBron James is beefing with the front office with the Los Angeles Lakers, man. LeBron James feels as though the Lakers didn't do a great job last year responding to his needs, getting the players that LeBron James wanted, even though he wanted Russell Steinbrück, and the Lakers had no business of agreeing to a guy like LeBron James and what his needs were. LeBron James wanted Russell Westbrook traded for John Wall in a pick, and the Lakers were, hesitant on not doing that. And ever since then, LeBron James have been in. You see, we talking about clutch sports, and LeBron James age has been in a roar with the Lakers front office, man. And y'all gotta understand this shit. It's quite known, or it's real wise known, that the Lakers are interested in bringing in Kyrie Irving, but the Lakers are not willing to give up multiple first-round picks for a guy like Kyrie Irving, who can literally quit on the team in any given time or any given moment, right? So when you dive deep in the water and when you break it all the way down, man, I'm going to tell y'all this shit, man. LeBron James is literally begging. I'm talking about LeBron James is on his knees right now and begging the front office to bring Kyrie Irving in, man. And the Laker front office is really hesitant on responding to Kyrie Irving, to responding to LeBron James' needs and demands, because y'all got to understand this shit. What happened last time when the Lakers responded to LeBron James' needs? It didn't work out with Russell Westbrook. The Lakers were looking at DeMar DeRozan. They were looking at Buddy Hield. LeBron James came up to the front office and said, you know what? Stop it. Don't even look at Buddy Hield. Don't even look at, DeMar DeRozan. Bring in Russell Steinbrück, nigga. And we've seen that shit happen. Now Russell Westbrook is basically stuck with the Lakers until next season. So LeBron James is basically like, bro, I told y'all to get rid of Russ. I told y'all to bought in some shooters. I told y'all to bought in some wing players. The Lakers haven't done that. So if y'all don't get Kyrie Irving, that's what LeBron James basically like. If y'all don't get Kyrie Irving, I'm not re-signing with the Lakers next season, bro. That's what LeBron James like, because I gotta understand this shit too. And we're gonna look at of what Jeannie Buss said, because y'all got to pay attention. Y'all got to read between the lines on what Jeannie Buss is saying, because Jeannie Buss actually took 3 hollow shots at LeBron James' dome, because Jeannie Buss is tired of this shit dealing with a guy like LeBron James, man. And let's look at what Jeannie Buss said yesterday, because this right here, I think nobody ain't really dived deep in the water on this tweet right here. Jeannie Buss said, I miss Kobe Bryant. He will understand and allow. He said, I miss Kobe Bryant. He will understand and explain everything that I'm not allowed to. Honestly, he was the greatest Laker ever. He understood team over self. Many of your rewards will come if you value the team goals over your own, then everything will fall into place. All can reply, wow. So Jeannie Buss basically came out there and took 3 shots at LeBron James. And with y'all niggas on to say, well, Mookie, what did she say? She basically saying is that Jeannie Buss is saying LeBron James is not no Kobe. LeBron James is selfish. Kobe Bryant was real Laker and cared about the Lakers. LeBron James doesn't. He only cares about his Lakers and wants to do what the front office want to do to reach his personal goals, which win more rings. Jeannie Buss basically confirmed what I've been saying throughout the whole goddamn time. The whole goddamn time. LeBron James is selfish. He is selfish. He only cares about his own personal desires on getting players that can help contribute to the Lakers on winning championships. The Lakers have literally spoon-fed LeBron James since he got to Los Angeles Lakers. They got him everything. They traded for Anthony Davis, right? They got in Russ. I mean, they bought in everything for LeBron James. And LeBron James continues to lead a team, and he's going to continue to lead the franchise with the Los Angeles Lakers in shambles when he leaves and requests out with the Los Angeles Lakers if you don't sign that extension next year. Y'all got to understand this shit. Oh, we getting cooked tonight, man. Look at all the players, and this is a long list created by your boy Mookie Jones, right? Since LeBron James signed with the Los Angeles Lakers, look how many players that have been traded away from the Los Angeles Lakers. We got Marcus Sol, Rajon Rondo, Kyle Kuzma, Kentavious Pope, Montrezl Harrell, Visa Zubac, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, Mo Wagner, DeAndre Hunter, Jalen McDaniel, JaVale McGee, multiple second-round picks, multiple first-round picks, multiple first-round swaps, all for one championship in the bubble. This shit is sad. This shit is sad. This shit is sad. So when you dive deep in the water, when you break this shit down, Kyrie Irving is not going to the Los Angeles Lakers, bro. He's not. He's not going to the Los Angeles Lakers simply because the Lakers don't have enough assets, another trade picks to give to the Brooklyn Nets for security. And I don't think no team wants to deal with Russ. Real talk. So LeBron James is basically like, bro, if you're not going to get Kyrie, and there's reports out there saying LeBron James is advocating for Kyrie Irving to get to the Los Angeles Lakers, bro. He basically telling the front office, he's basically calling the front office almost every goddamn day, bro, saying, what's the news on Kyrie Irving? Did you get Kyrie Irving yet? Did you get him yet? Did you get, I'm LeBron James, Jay Reed. No. The Laker front office are hesitant. They hesitant on responding to LeBron James' crazy demands. Real talk. The Lakers are hesitant on responding to LeBron James' demands. And that's why Jeannie Buss came out there with this tweet because she's like, bro, I'm sick and tired of. I'm gonna tell y'all this shit behind the scenes what people don't understand. Jeannie Buss and LeBron James, bro, they got into plenty of arguments, bro. Plenty of arguments, plenty of dispute because LeBron James is the best player on the Lakers. He is the leader. He is the guy that brings a lot of tickets to the Lakers. I'm not denying that at all. But let's be real. LeBron James, alongside with Jeannie Buss, had the second most power with the Los Angeles Lakers. But the Lakers front office is frustrated because when they listen to LeBron James' demands and they listen to what a guy that he wants, it shit didn't work out. So how the fuck should the Los Angeles Lakers respect a guy, Kyrie Irving, who could literally quit on the team any moment? Kyrie Irving is not trustworthy. I love Kyrie Irving. He's extremely talented, one of the best players. If you got a talent like Kyrie Irving, is unbelievable. But let's be real. Kyrie Irving is not trustworthy. He is not trustworthy. So why would the Lakers get their hands on a non-trustworthy guy and Kyrie Irving? Make sure y'all smash that like button, man. Smash the like button, man. Real talk. LeBron James is desperate trying to be on a level and on a stratosphere of Michael Jordan and LeBron and be on the level of Kareem, but he will never be on that level. Right? LeBron James told me to keep the same energy. And what he proceeded to do. Not give a fuck about the team aspect, but just his own personal stats and his own personal goals. Real talk, but he was not a team player last year. He wasn't. That's facts. Right? Do you think Kobe Bryant cares about, who's on the team or not? Or do you think Kobe Bryant, wants guys to get traded? I mean, you think Kobe Bryant, you want to check with, do you think Kobe Bryant, you hear me, will put a franchise in the Lakers in hold for them to reach, for them to bring in players that Kobe Bryant later wants to be traded? No, Kobe Bryant stayed 10 toes down. Kobe Bryant could have been left the Lakers. When he was playing with Kwame Brown, Spush Parker, and all the motherfuckers. Kobe Bryant stayed through the grind. LeBron James is plotting on leaving the Lakers next season. He's basically trying to put the pressure on the front office to get Kyrie Irving. If they don't get Kyrie Irving, we're going to see an unmotivated LeBron James next season. The most thing that y'all niggas should have did, I'm going to tell y'all this shit, bro. The most thing that y'all should look forward to LeBron James doing is hopefully breaking Kareem's scoring record. But after that, bro, it is what it is. Real talk. So, at the end of the day, Jeannie Buss called LeBron James for the fuck shit that he did. The Lakers are not respecting on what LeBron James are doing. And at the end of the day, bro, the Lakers are not getting Kyrie Irving. These Laker fans delusion. They think Kyrie Irving is going to come to the team and then they're going to change the whole dynamic of the franchise. He's not. He's not. Real talk. These Laker fans don't trust Anthony Davis because Anthony Davis are injury prone, but they trust Kyrie. When Kyrie Irving haven't played close to a full season, and I don't know how long, bro. It's just sad. I don't even remember the last time Kyrie Irving played over 55 games in a season. Think about it. Kyrie Irving, I love Kyrie Irving, but he's untrustworthy. He's not trustworthy. And the reports came out there and said that there have not been any significant traction on, Kyrie Irving, a deal to the Los Angeles Lakers. I think Laker fans are delusional. I think, I think Laker fans are delusional. I think that they know that if they don't bring in a guy that can really, really take the pressure off LeBron and AD, they're in trouble. And actually, the West is getting stacked. And even if the Lakers have Kyrie Irving, that's still not going to put them over the top. That's still not going to put them over the top, man. Real talk. So at the end of the day, when you dive deep in the water and when you break this shit all the way down, the Lakers are done. They're done. The Lakers are done. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, the Lakers are done, man. They're done. All the assets they gave up, all the draft picks they gave up. They could have resigned Kuzma. They should have resigned KCP. They should have resigned all the goddamn talent, but no, they simped for this nigga LeBron James, who LeBron James didn't give a fuck about the team last year. Not at all. And we see it by his effort on defense. We seen it by his leadership, and we seen it by his body language last year. It was existed to none. Real talk. This shit's sad. This shit is sad. But y'all sit there and praise this motherfucker. Let me read some comments, man. And if you want your comment to read, send a super chat. Now let me read this. He said, Mook, if these whole ass Liho fans that's thirsty for Kyrie, anything to help LeFraud to get the chip. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's all, man. Real talk. And Kyrie Irving, we look like a little hole too, because the simple fact is that you talk all that shit about LeBron James and you're joining him, right? But it's Genie Bus know that, and I'm gonna tell you this. I think Genie Bus don't really give a fuck if LeBron James don't re-sign a extension with the Lakers, because LeBron James and Clutch Sports and the way that they deal with the front office with the Los Angeles Lakers, it been toxic. And you could tell that Jeannie Buss in his tweet is crying for help. Like, Kobe, please. I miss you, Kobe. She really sends shots at Kobe. She really sends shots at LeBron James with his tweet. Real talk. She really did. She really did send shots to LeBron James with this tweet. Right? Well, that's what LeBron James is. This is what happens when you play in the LeBron James system. Guys play to digress. LeBron James told me that he makes guys better. He don't make a bitch-ass thing better. LeBron James don't make nobody better. That's the lie that the media try to manipulate and try to sell to LeBron James fanboys. They talk about LeBron James one of the greatest leaders of ever. He's not. He's not a leader. His leadership was existent to none last year. Real talk. And his lack of effort, especially on the defensive side of the ball, was existent to none. Real talk. But damn, you can see in this tweet that she is really crying for help. She like, Kobe, please, I need you. She's crying for help. But I'm going to let these guys in here to get what they got to say on this situation, man. Do you think that the Lakers, do you believe that the Lakers are getting Kyrie Irving, which I just don't think they'll get? I don't think it's realistic getting a guy like Kyrie Irving. And when you look at on what the Brooklyn Nets want for a guy like Kyrie Irving, they want multiple, they want multiple picks. And if the Lakers not willing to give up multiple first round picks, then Kyrie Irving is damn sure not going to the Los Angeles Lakers. He's not. Real talk. Now to this nigga, ME2317, if he say I sound stupid as a bitch, well, I'm gonna drop the link and see if you can goddamn actually debunk the shit I say. Because all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring up facts. And the fact is that LeBron James put the team on hold because he got a nigga named Russell Westbrook, who's making what? Let me see how much Russell making. Russell Westbrook is making close to, let me see how much this nigga making. Let me see how much Russell Westbrook is making. Russell Westbrook is making, he's making $47 million this year. Woo! Russell Westbrook is making $47 million this year, bro. Just shooting bricks and shit like that. God damn. That's most of these superstars in the league right now. That's how much Russ making. This shit's sad. But I'm glad Jeannie Buss exposed the real. I'm glad that Jeannie Buss basically said that, hey, if I had Kobe, we won't be dealing with this shit. Kobe understands on how the process go. LeBron James doesn't. LeBron James cares about his self goals. LeBron James cares about chasing stats. He cares about, his own personal vendetta on getting, rings and getting star players to catch up to a significant player. But LeBron James doesn't care about the front office. He doesn't. And LeBron, he basically,
I was talking about you. I was like,
he basically, hold on, Ed. He basically threatened the front office saying that, hey, if you don't get goddamn Kyrie Irving, bro, I'm not re-signing. You know what I'm saying? With the Los Angeles Lakers next year. So he basically blackmailing the front office, bro. Get Kyrie on, I'm out. Go ahead, Ed. What you got on this whole shit about LeBron?
Yo, Mookie. Yo, you the only dude. See, I didn't say it out loud yet. You said it. I don't think Kyrie going to the Lakers, man. I can't see that happening. I'm glad you said it, bro. Because that don't even make sense at the end of the day. So remember, he still got to do the 1 year, right? And he still could walk. So why would they trade for him anyway? And why would he go back to LeBron? He don't even like that nigga. So, like you were saying, I think the reason I think he's trying to blackmail him because he's trying to get a little cheap chip, and it's not gonna work, bro. You're not getting no ring, nigga. Because you're not gonna get KD. You're not gonna get you think you could get Kyrie for some reason. I don't know why, but he doesn't want another ring. That's what I think. Well, do you agree or not? He trying to get a cheap ring.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, bro. I see that. Hey, you got to echo a little bit, bro.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Hey, Starstream, you got to connect your device.
Now, what you say on Mookie? No,
you got to echo, bro. You got to echo, bro.
I got to echo?
Yeah.
All right, let me come back then. I'm going to come back in. Oh, shit.
Hey,
I'm going to come back. Yo, go out the link again. I'm going to come back.
All right.
What's good, Mookie? Salute, my brother.
Salute.
Yeah, I'm out here in Brooklyn, and I honestly thought the Kyrie thing was going to happen, but then once they said Joe Harris, I was like, oh, nah, because the GM in Brooklyn, remember LeBron got rid of Joe Harris. He was a rookie on that 2016 team, and they got rid of him. And the Nets basically brought him up out of the mud, and the GM is the one that signed him. So I was like, why would he trade Joe Harris when he the one that built his career up? So that's when I knew. I was like, they ain't taking no Westbrook for no Kyrie. It don't make no sense. They paid Kyrie to sit out last year, half the year. So why wouldn't they just make him sit if he don't want to play and then have his money come off the books? Either way. You feel me? Don't that make sense? Like if you know, because you don't want Kyrie to be around them young guys that the Nets got, like Cam Thomas and Claxton and all of them. If he, you know what I mean? You know how it is? Like, if you don't want to be someplace, you can be like what Ben Simmons was doing in practice last year. You remember that?
Yeah.
Like acting up with his phone and shit. So, yeah, I don't know. The whole Joe Harris and Kyrie for Westbrook and THT, like you said, these Lakers fans is delusional. They think people around the league want THT. They giving him value. He ain't got no fucking value. He only got value with the Lakers. He's not like, that's all.
Bro, what the, bro? Fix y'all mic, bro. What the fuck is that? That Blaze, you got to fix your mic.
Yo, move. I got an echo. I'm good now.
Hold on, it's Blaze. Fix your mic, bro.
Yo, Mookie, I'm good now.
Yeah, you good, gang.
Yeah,
now listen, what I'm saying is this, bro.
What you think about what I said, Mookie? Sorry, cut you off.
Now repeat what you said, because somebody was texting me, bro. Repeat what you said, bro. My bad, bro. My bad.
Saying basically, no, don't worry about it. You got mad people hitting you up. I was saying basically the Nets paid Kyrie to sit at home half the year last year, and his money coming off the book. So why wouldn't, if he don't want to play for them, why wouldn't they just say, all right, you can stay home. You ain't gonna mess with our young guys and try to put no bad habits with them, and you coming off our books next year? Because people keep saying, oh, you don't want to lose him for nothing. They signed him for nothing. They didn't trade nobody to sign Kyrie. They use cap space to sign him and KD. So if he walk, he's just a number coming off their book. And
absolutely,
they'd rather do that than trade for Westbrook. They'd rather do that than trade for Westbrook and take THT, who got a stupid ass contract that the Lakers didn't even have to give him. What do you get? 4 years, $40 million or some bullshit like that? Like, why would the Nets give them Joe Harris for THT? That don't make no goddamn sense at all, period.
No, it was supposed to be. I thought it was Seth
I
Curry.
see what you're saying, bro. I think that if Kyrie Irving is not going to play with the Brooklyn Nets, I think the Brooklyn Nets, because you got to understand that the Brooklyn Nets are basically, and I'm getting reports saying that they're basically making moves as if they're playing next year. So I think that went over everybody's head this morning that they signed TJ Warren and they got basically wing players that the Nets basically need. But at the end of the day, I just don't. To me, the point is what I'm saying is that even if Kyrie Irving joins the Los Angeles Lakers, I don't think that's enough to put him over the top. And Kyrie Irving is not trustworthy. And the Lakers front office looking at that is like, bro, why would I give up multiple first-round picks to go trade for Kyrie Irving, right? When basically he can disappear on the team any goddamn given time. And you can basically wait a year to go pick him up in free agency if y'all really want goddamn Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I don't see the need of trading multiple first-round picks what the Nets actually wants. You know what I'm saying? They want multiple first-round pick and a star player in return for Kyrie Irving. And just basically let the Nets win the trade, bro. I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? If the Lakers really want Kyrie Irving, you sign him in the offseason next year and see if he wants to come. But I don't see you trading multiple first-round picks and a star player to go get Kyrie Irving when he has 1 year deal, 1 year on his 1 year left on his contract. I just don't see it, man. Real
and
talk.
you're absolutely right. And you know what else too, Mookie? Supposedly the Nets was his favorite team growing up. So if he gonna do his favorite team like that, how he acting, what the hell is he gonna do with the Lakers? Because they not gonna. You know how them Lakers fans is. They think. They delusional. You think he's gonna be able to sit out games and all that bullshit he be doing, and they're gonna take it? Like the Nets fans, we ain't aggressive like that. We just on some passive shit. Like, oh, all right.
Yeah, the Nets. I agree with that. Yeah, the Nets fans.
Never really been that good.
Now, Starstream. So, I want you to get your response on Jeannie Buss' quote. Controversial tweet yesterday. I don't think everybody really react to that, but she basically was like, "I miss Kobe Bryant. He will understand and explain everything that I'm not allowed to. Honestly, he was the greatest Laker ever. He understood team over self. Many rewards will come if you value team goals over your own. Then everything will fall into place." All can reply. Now she is taking heavy shots at LeBron James.
LeBron James,
LeBron. But you know what? She should have been better off using Magic than Kobe because Kobe tried to demand a trade. He was famous for not believing in any of his teammates until they got Pau Gasol and Odom and all them. So I don't know why she's trying to act like the mid-2000s Kobe didn't exist and he just spawned.
Yo, could I ask? Let me answer you on the Kobe. Kobe was bullshitting. He was bullshitting. He wasn't gonna leave. He was bullshitting.
Facts.
He wanted them to get somebody. That's why he said he was gonna leave.
You can't. He said, "Send me to Chicago."
I remember he was on Stephen A. Smith's show, and he said, "I want to be traded down." He was bullshit.
I agree with that.
Listen. Go saying Jeannie Busty shut the fuck up. But LeBron James LeBron James need to stay in his place and act like and stop acting like he's in the front office, nigga. The front office make the front office moves, nigga. LeBron James needs to shut the hell up. Act like he ain't fucking put this team in bitch ass boy.
Like
fuck wrong with y'all.
They got rid of Andrew Wiggins because of LeBron.
Facts. Hey, hold on. I want to put this list on the board because I created this list right here. I want y'all niggas to look at this list and look at all the goddamn players. If I got good eyes, look at all the picks that have been happening since LeBron James signed with the Lakers, and y'all will understand.
One thing,
you really made that.
God damn.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna say something that Mickey Sexual was trying to sweep under the rug, right? This is what the Mickey Sexual would say. Oh, Kyrie quit on Bron. He asked for a trade. No, motherfucker. Bron tried to trade Kyrie for Eric Bledsoe and Paul George, and it didn't work. So Kyrie said, "Oh, word, all right, fuck this nigga. I'm out. Trade me to the Celtics or I'm gonna get surgery." But they leave that part out. They don't say, "Oh, Bron tried to snake Kyrie first." They say, "Oh, Kyrie left Bron hanging. He left Bron to die." Blah blah blah. No, your man tried to be slick Just like he said
Yeah,
he sleep with Kawhi
Facts.
and get Kawhi on the low. But
yeah.
that's why I love people like you, Mookie, and me on the not like I don't make no content, but I be saying this shit when I be listening to y'all. Cause I be like, wait, y'all niggas really try to make history and turn it into your own shit? Like
Facts.
LeBron James ain't the biggest snake of the last
Facts.
15, 20 years. Like, come on, get the fuck out of here, yo.
Facts.
Come
Facts.
on.
Right.
Hey, look,
Huh?
let
We
me go.
know
Let me go.
better.
Let me go to Ed right quick. Ed, step
No,
on
I
it.
was fin- no, I was fin- no, I was agreeing with the see LeBron is trying to he's thirsty to get another player. And that's why you say he blackmailed. That's what he's trying to do. He doesn't need another player. He's trying to get a cheap ass ring. And
Mhm.
I don't think Jenny Buss going for it now. She like, but it took them too long to do this. I don't understand. The Lakers don't even rock like this. Cause they got rid of all
You know
them
what?
young
You know
niggas.
what? Hey, Chris Roberts, I agree with that, Chris Roberts. But a
What he
simple
said?
fact. Hold on. I agree with that, Chris Roberts. He said Jeannie Buss is a hoe for letting LeBron James take over franchise. I agree with that too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
Yeah, she
the
plays
simple fact,
herself.
the
Yeah,
simple fact is
yeah.
that was she wrong in that tweet in any given fashion? Was she wrong in that tweet, basically, taking shots at LeBron James? No, she wasn't. She basically
You
saying
Taking
gotta
that.
shots
take
at
Hold
Rich
shots
on,
at
Paul
him.
too.
hey,
She's taking
hold on.
shots at Rich
Yeah,
Paul too.
Yep.
let's
She
keep it
basically was like, she
a
basically was
buck
like,
though, y'all.
Jeannie Buss was basically
Yeah.
like,
Shut the fuck up.
She was
She
basically like,
telling him,
hold on. She was basically like, LeBron ain't no Kobe. LeBron is selfish. Kobe was
Yep.
a Laker and get care all about the Lakers. LeBron James don't care about nothing about the Lakers but his
LeBron cares
legacy
cares
and
about
what every
himself.
front office will do, interact to support his personal goals. That's what he was.
Braun
That
Yep.
go
was
ahead
the
spend
steepness
into the
right there.
luxury tax,
Right.
but people
Facts.
don't realize Braun is richer than Jeannie Buss. I bet you Braun got more money than Jeannie Buss. So when
No.
he like trade this person, trade that person, he don't give a fuck.
Equity
But
wise,
it's not his
no.
money.
Jeannie
It's not
Buss is the
coming out his
owner of the
pocket.
Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah,
LeBron
but
can't
she
buy the
wasn't.
Lakers.
Hey, let me go.
Yeah,
To
yeah. Let me
Hey,
ask
Blade.
you a
Hey,
question.
hold on. Let me go to Blade.
I
Hey,
think
Blaze, what
LeBron
you
can
got
buy
on
the
this shit?
Lakers. He could get
All right,
he can get some
let's just
back in
play
and buy
for
it.
it.
No, LeBron could be a part
Just
owner.
play
LeBron can't
for
own the
Blake.
Lakers.
Hold on. Go ahead, Blaze.
Well, okay. It's like
Unmute yourself,
semantics,
bro.
but you right.
Hey, yo, Moot,
Yo.
but how many playoff victories has LeBron had since the bubble, bro?
Uh-huh.
How
You said
many,
what?
how
You
many
said
playoff
what?
wins? How many playoff wins the nigga LeBron had since the bubble, bro?
One.
Shit. Since
No,
the
they,
Yeah,
bubble,
no,
how
two.
many?
They
What?
lost to
After the
Phoenix
bubble,
in
bro,
6, right? Yeah, two.
after the bubble,
How
bro.
many
After
playoff
the
zero.
wins?
bubble,
Zero. It's been zero.
this nigga's a fucking bomb, my nigga. Like, nigga just fucking up the whole team. You seen what Moot just posted up on the screen, my nigga? Like, nigga trash, bro. I'm not gonna cap. Sorry as hell.
LeBron think this is 2K, and every team is just gonna trade their best players to him and say that's the work.
He
Like,
said
who the
two
one that traded for Westbrook in the first place? It's him.
Hey, Moot, hey, hold on. Hey, yo,
Hold on,
Moot,
let me respond to Bruno. He said y'all respect a woman's opinion that show her on the back. Oh shit, man. Chill out.
Oh yeah, no, but you don't know how they get down in LA like that. That was normal, bro. Like
Yeah.
she, like her and Magic. I guarantee you, all them niggas used to get down like that, bro.
Yeah.
Shit is like,
Hey, but go finish up, Blaze. What you got on this shit? Finish up, man.
hey, yo, Moot, I don't think they're gonna trade Kyrie and what's his name, KD though. You seen them trades they've been making, but they got TJ1 and all type of shit now, bro.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't
not.
think they're gonna trade them for this shit.
Katie and Kyrie, they stand in Brooklyn by
That's what I
next
think.
yeah,
Too.
this is
But
just a
that's what I
power
was saying.
play.
Facts. They stand.
But
they stand.
I
That's
think they doing that. They doing that shit.
That's
so they
why
can
the
get players,
Lakers
bro.
fans killed me, bro. The
It's a
Lakers fans
power
like,
play.
oh, y'all don't got no leverage. Y'all don't got no leverage. The motherfuckers
Yeah,
got
this is
contracts
their
with the team
leverage,
and got
literally
no
right
leverage.
here.
Dude, yo, if they was
And
to trade both of them niggas, yo, Sean Marks would get beat up in Brooklyn. Like, come on, man. They can't trade
trust
them
me,
two
bro.
niggas. Like, come on, man.
I'm a member of a net site, a blog, and we've been killed. As soon as we first heard about this trade, there's like 4,000 comments on the site saying fire Sean Marks if he trade for Westbrook. Fuck Barkley's. I'm not renewing my season tickets. Like, we are flaming his ass.
Hey,
As soon
LA,
as they said,
LA.
Joe Harris and Westbrook for
What's up,
Kyrie,
bro?
I was like,
Hey,
no, fuck this nigga.
Hey, LA,
Because
what you got on
it was
Jeannie
like
Buss
half and half
comments
with
and
people blaming KD.
what you got on Jeannie Buss comments and what you think about the whole situation with LeBron and Kyrie Irving situation, man? What you got on that whole shit, man?
Well, I think the whole Kyrie Irving situation to the Lakers is him trying to do a power play, but LeBron is desperately trying to make that happen because that's his only way out of the
Yeah.
situation he put himself in. And Jeannie Buss is just putting this into perspective. Like, nigga, you literally like the way he talks to her is like, it's almost like dismissive and like, oh, you're not gonna listen to me, then fuck you. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Whereas she's saying Kobe Bryant would like Kobe Bryant would like look at himself as the commander of the team, of the whole of the organization. LeBron is more so just like, what can you do for me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I will say one thing about Kobe. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of him, but he did play with whoever they put him out there with, regardless.
No, yeah. I mean, he asked for trades, but like
Kwame Brown, he asked for trades.
No, he was bullshitting with that trade shit, man. Kobe was bullshitting.
I mean, he asked for trades, but that's his right. But like when he was playing, he was 100% like.
Man, see, I smashed that light button.
Even though
hit the like button.
That 2007 against the Phoenix Suns when he did that little like mini protest in Game 7, he didn't want to shoot. You know, that's his one time where he kind of like.
Shout out to Lil Rock, man.
He was
no,
like he had time.
Hold on, bro. Let me read Lil Rock. He said Jeannie Buss is a hypocrite, though. Real talk. Shouldn't have gotten him in the first place if she felt the whole way this whole time. That's what I'm saying. LeBron James is a franchise killer, bro. Every franchise he go to, he wrecks, bro. In fact, every franchise he go, he wrecks, my nigga.
LeBron James is the one that chose Jeannie Buss. He's going to LA, not the other way around. He chose LA. They didn't choose him. What they're supposed to do is say no to LeBron at the time. They hadn't even been in the playoffs and they had no relevancy. So you know how LA is.
Hey, let me go to Ace. Go ahead, Ace. What you got on this shit, man?
Hey, can't hear you.
You mute.
Oh, my bad. Y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
Right. The comments with Jeannie Buss, I mean, it just seems like she misses the old times. You know what I mean? Back in the day, how things used to look. You know what I mean? So I can see how y'all saying it's a slight on LeBron because LeBron is the front runner of the new school and how things go now, right? With how the players have all the power and they can do whatever they want. The player-driven league now.
Yeah.
As the Lakers thinking they was gonna get Kyrie for $6 million, they was being delusional. They were kidding themselves. Kyrie already lost. I heard like $17 million last season, like sitting out. Right? That's right. 17 mil.
Yeah, it was around that.
So now you're gonna sit here and sacrifice another 30 mil. That's $47 million. Who the fuck will sacrifice $37 million? That's insane. So that wasn't gonna happen. As of Brooklyn,
not to cut you off, but you want to tell you? You want me to say something real quick?
Go ahead.
The Nets were still paying Kyrie his road salary when he wasn't playing, though. Nobody mentions that. They paid KD that first year when he wasn't gonna play.
He got half his money, right? Last season.
No,
he was right. He wasn't playing
with the Nets. He wasn't gonna play, and they
still gave him his money.
And they still gave him his money. So it's not like people saying, "Oh, the Nets did KD and Kyrie dirty."
Hey, yo,
when they didn't give Kyrie the money and he could have played, they could have let him play.
You said what? You said what, Blaze? You said what, bro?
No, but you know why they didn't let Kyrie play at first? Because James Harden was bitching. Because he was like, "Oh, James Harden came in out of shape because he figured." He didn't know that the mandate shit was gonna stop Kyrie from playing.
Hey, let me go with Philip Moore.
Like nobody.
Philip Moore, you gotta echo a little bit. Hold on, bro.
Like 2 weeks before the season started.
Hey, Philip Moore, what you got on this shit, man?
No, nobody's coming to have a seat.
Hey, somebody got to echo. Yeah, but you got some outside noise, man.
I'll just come back in.
Come back in, all right. Yeah, but man, listen.
Well, he don't got an echo. He ain't got no echo.
Teams are not willing to deal with the headache that Kyrie Irving deals with, bro. Y'all gotta understand.
Oh, I think a lot of teams would.
Definitely what I see right now. But
hold on. If a lot of teams would, then why a lot of teams are not hesitant and eager to make a deal with the Nets to go get Kyrie Irving?
Because there's to trade for Kyrie Irving, you literally have to give up somebody that is like star quality.
And nobody's not willing to do that for Kyrie, bro.
Hey, Mo, can I ask you a question, though?
Go ahead.
All right. What affected Kyrie from not playing last season? It was the pandemic and protesting, right? For the most.
Yep.
That's not happening anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Both of those issues are no longer. So I think teams should take a risk on Kyrie, believe it or not. You know what I mean?
Here's the problem.
They're not gonna do it because he got the 1 year. He only got the 1 year.
Oh, okay. All right. So he got 1 year, so he can opt out.
Yeah, he got 1 year, so he can opt out.
So it got to be a team of Kyrie's preference, then, is what y'all saying.
Facts.
Right. Okay.
Ace, you gotta think about this. Hold on, Ace, you gotta think about this, Ace. What if something happens in the world where Kyrie Irving feels like, say if we get another protest or some shit like that, or one of our people got killed or some shit like that.
That's
right?
what they're afraid of.
Kyrie, that's what I'm saying. Kyrie might sit off for a couple weeks and say, "Man, this shit wrong. I gotta get my mind." You know what I'm saying? So
right.
You know the
risk at all to get there. They're gonna kill another black person. That's just guaranteed.
Yeah.
Facts. So
or rush the Capitol again or some other bullshit. They don't got nothing to do with basketball. So this is what I understand with people saying, "Oh, just give Kyrie the max." The nigga don't want to play. He don't want to show up to work. Only in the NBA.
Stop talking like Stephen A. He do want to show up to work.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Don't do that. He do show up to work.
No, my dude. I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan. I've been a fan of the Nets since the mid '90s. The nigga
that's your problem,
work, bro.
You shouldn't be a
fan.
Don't
do that. He do show up to work. Don't do that.
You can't tell me not to be a fan. I'm objective about it. Kyrie, I love Kyrie. He did.
The word fan is totally disparate from being objective.
But the bottom line is he took off for any old number of reasons, personal reasons, political reasons. So how am I going to say, oh, don't give him a max if you don't know if he's going to play all the time?
Dude, the thing about it is that's not on Kyrie, bro. They could have played him road games to start the season last year.
That's when the Nets said fuck them.
They fucked their own season. They fucked their own season.
No other player
because they wanted to be all high and mighty and act like they were the authority.
Young boy don't cheat again,
So wanting somebody to buy in from day one is being high and mighty when you got championship aspirations?
No, but it's not about forcing something on somebody. You can still play Kyrie, but it's like
somebody said Kyrie Irving is toxic.
You can't say they forced him if they still paid him.
Yo, what they said
on salary.
They said
Kyrie wanted to be toxic.
He said Kyrie is toxic, just like LeBron. They both belong together.
They paid him for 41 road games, my God. They just couldn't pay him for the home games because of the mandate.
No, that
mandate is the reason why he couldn't play at home.
The games he missed in the pandemic, they didn't pay him. Remember, he didn't get paid.
He got paid for the road games, bro. I'm telling you,
he got paid for the road games.
He only missed out on 17. His contract was $34 million last year. He lost 17, 41.
He played 29 games. He played 29, right? He played 29.
29. Yeah. And there's 41 home games. 41
once the Brooklyn Nets were the 8th seed, once the Brooklyn Nets were about to fall out of the play-in, then they're like, "Oh yeah, Kyrie, you can play." No, the home mandate was still intact. No, it was after the All-Star break, after you guys were basically fucked, or after the Nets were basically fucked. They're like, "Okay, yeah, Kyrie, you can play road games."
Man. Come on,
Kyrie, we need you now.
I remember it got. Yeah, exactly. So
no, at first, Kyrie could have played the whole entire season road game, but they're like, "Oh no, we don't need you."
Sean Marks and them was on some.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh yeah, we want a guy who's bought in. We want a guy who's bought in." Nigga, if you don't take Kyrie Irving for them fucking road games, you're gonna end up fucking the season up.
Listen, Harden.
That's what Kyrie Irving is.
Was feeling the type of way about him only showing up for road games. That's why they didn't play him at first.
Well, that's their own fucking problem because they ended up fucking the season up.
Yeah,
but they didn't know that at the time.
Trying to act
was going to
Facts.
What did you say?
They didn't know.
Well, you don't chance it. You don't chance it when you have a motherfucker. You have to, like, when you're a manager of a club, you have to psychoanalyze people. Harden is a quitter. This nigga just quit to get to you. You think this nigga's not gonna quit once once KD goes down and y'all are fucking
at the time? I'm talking about at the time, not after the fact. I'm talking about at the time, not after the fact when we all know what Harden is all about.
No, but you have to be able to see. You You have to be able to see the forest through the trees.
Bro,
you don't try.
The reason why
you don't rest on your laurels
on the Nets was because of how unreliable Kyrie Irving is. Because remember, the trade with Harden happened when Kyrie was on leave of absence.
But you don't. But
remember
you had
that.
just come off a season where you worked James Harden to a hamstring injury when KD was coming off his hamstring injury last season after doing the whole.
Why did he have to work Harden into the ball? Because Kyrie was taking.
Because Kyrie, but still, you don't rest on your laurels, bro. Just because you have KD and Kyrie, you're like, okay, we don't need you, Kyrie. That's fucking retarded, and it led to chaos.
Yeah,
that's fucking retarded.
Right. Yeah.
And that's the reason why everything is fucking fucked up in Brooklyn. And I was quote unquote a Brooklyn supporter. But it's like obvious that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Steve Nash is a fucking idiot.
Before Kyrie got there.
Steve Nash is a fucking idiot. Sean Marks thinks that he's Danny Ainge.
Yeah, Steve Nash is a dopehead. Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Let me get the
because of KD and Kyrie.
Let me go to Ken. Ken, what you got on this shit, man? What do you thought about Jeannie Buss and her comments towards LeBron, and what you think about the whole Kyrie Irving situation? Because you are a Brooklyn Nets fans too as well.
It just shows that the Lakers, they have no respect for LeBron. They just know that nigga stays for a few years, then he leaves and go to the next organization he sees that has the best chance to win, bro.
So, yeah, I agree. Yeah.
And then on this Kyrie situation, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I honestly see him staying in Brooklyn, bro.
No, yeah, he's gonna stay in Brooklyn
because the Lakers, they don't want to give up the first round picks for Kyrie. They're giving up. They want to give up.
Same thing. It's the same thing that's going on. Like the Lakers are basically just the West Coast version of Brooklyn. Like with all the fucking dysfunctionality in the front office and players like trying to run the whole shebang. Like, and it's just like and it's proof. Like these niggas, like you have to have strong leadership up top. Like fucking Pat Riley.
Got strong leadership, bro.
Like the Pat Riley. That's the reason why
the Lakers don't have strong leadership, bro. They don't
like
have
Boston.
a leader.
Boston, Brad Stevens took Danny Ainge's spot, and they just have like a level of like placidity in the organization, you know, like they don't make too much waves and nothing like that.
Hey, hold on. Let me go to Tony G. Tony G, what you got on this shit? What do you got on what Jeannie Buss said? And you know, I'm gonna touch on this later tonight, man. This shit right here is basically what I've been confirming all the time. You said I miss Kobe Bryant. He will understand and explain everything that I'm not allowed to. Honestly, he's the greatest Laker ever. He understood the team over self. Meaning your awards will come if you value the team goals over your own, then everything will fall into place. All can reply. What you got on that comment?
All can reply.
That the situation, you know, with Kyrie Irving and the Lakers.
Yeah, well, this situation is, you know, it's really crazy as the whole thing is, you know, inspired, but I think what Jeannie Buss is thinking is, man, I'm about to give up like 2-3 first-round picks for a guy who, in Kyrie Irving, who I can't even trust myself. I think that's what she's also thinking.
No, she's not talking about that, bro.
But it's, I think it's part. Yeah, LeBron is part of it.
She ain't even thinking about Kyrie yet, bro. She thinking about how fucking horrible LeBron is to manage.
You know what else?
Facts.
Yeah,
Loki a shot at Magic too, because Magic is the one that brought LeBron over there.
No, she misses Magic.
She said greatest.
Magic has been
Kobe.
But she's been trying to bring Magic back into the fold recently.
You could argue.
Yeah.
The argument was always between Kobe and Magic as greatest.
I think LeBron James is not.
I think LeBron James.
I think. Hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I think Jeannie Buss basically called. LeBron James basically called Jeannie Buss, say, bro, if y'all don't get Kyrie Irving, bro, I'm not resigning.
I'm out,
bro.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask you.
And that's why Jeannie Buss came out with this tweet, like, bro, I'm just done with this nigga.
That's what I'm saying. You have to be able to, you just have to be able to read. That's what I was talking about. When you manage,
I'm done with that nigga. Yeah,
that's like what I was saying earlier. Like when you manage a club, you have to be able to like read the forest through the trees. Like you pick up on shit. You know what I mean? Like you picking up what I'm putting down.
Facts. Hey,
and you like that shit.
Lord Rand, what you got on this shit, man?
You know, Lord Rand gonna cap. All right, let him go.
Hey, salute, man.
Salute, man.
What up, bro?
What's up, bro? Was it smart for her to do that?
No,
not really, because because it's female on female. You know, LeBron's is gonna go on media and say something too, bro. So, LeBron is. There's two franchises that are looking at him and say, like, nigga, we've had players that are arguably better than you, and that's Boston and that's LA. So they like it's not like in Cleveland where he can say whatever he wants and he's the best player to ever play there. But they can say, yo, we've had Magic on this team, Kareem, Shaq, Kobe, Jerry West, Wilt. You know what I'm saying? So he can't put himself above those players as a Laker. But
that's why he left Miami.
That is true. They have leverage, and so does he. You know what I'm saying? Because you know they can just play a staring contest, but if they don't give him what he wants, he's gonna leave. And because
that's what I said. That's why I came. That's hold on, Lorraine. That's why I came with this topic. That's why I said that LeBron James called the front office, like I said, you know, the reports came out there saying that he was a heavy advocate on bringing Kyrie over there. He wants Kyrie Irving on the team, but LeBron James probably called. Hold on, bro. LeBron James probably called Jeannie Buss and said, if you don't get Kyrie Irving, I'm not resigning next year. I'm walking. And that's
you may be right too. You know why? Because remember in the season, she declined that John Wall Westbrook trade too.
Yep.
This is 2 times now.
You on the money.
You might be on to something.
Yep, and that's why LeBron James looking at this point where, bro, I could have traded away Russ for that second round pick or that first round swap. I could have traded Russ for that, but since y'all didn't want to do it, you got an opportunity to correct your wrong. And if Jeannie Buss don't, react, faster through this shit, then LeBron James leaving. And the Lakers front office looking like, bro, why the fuck will we trade multiple first round picks to go get Kyrie Irving, a nigga that's a fucking free agent next year that he can basically can walk, nigga, and he's not even trustworthy to play more half of the goddamn game, bro. Just think about that shit. They like looking at this shit like, what the fuck? I mean, if we really want it, we can get him next year.
If she was a G, if she wasn't, it would never happen.
I'm gonna
ask you. She was a G, so trade LeBron. If she was a G.
LeBron doesn't know how to be told no. That's the problem.
They scared of Rand. The front office scared of LeBron, bro. They scared of that nigga.
Yo, Mookie, I want to ask you something. You think LeBron, the only nigga he think he could get is Kyrie, like nobody else?
Yeah, I think Kyrie. Yep. That's the only realistic thing.
I think they should try to run back, get the band back together, and beat Golden State with Kyrie, like they did before.
Hey, I don't care. Look, hey, our era, the everybody talks. The overrated 90s is looking better and better. All these soft ass dudes in the league now, bro.
Mm-hmm. The overrated 90s. Oh, come on, don't do that, no, man.
Nigga, did I say? Hold on,
man. I ain't want to.
Stop acting like a chick, bro. Stop acting like a chick, bro.
I don't want to go there.
Like a female. I didn't say. I said that. I said people say that. That's why I said it's looking better and better. It's looking better and better.
Yeah. Okay. I know what you're saying now. All right, my bad.
Dudes is soft. Dudes is soft today, man.
He said, "Shut up, nigga."
No, I said, dudes is soft. We looking better, man.
No, yeah, I know what you're saying. No, I thought you said something else at first. My bad.
Why people keep on saying Lord? Why people keep on trolling Lord Red with this Bill Russell? Y'all niggas.
They still talking about that Bill. Yo, I heard that show. Yo, Lord Red, you got cooked. Yo, this nigga got roasted.
What about
no? Look, hold on. How can I get cooked?
Nah, come on. Yo, Elvin,
no facts, no stats, or nothing. Bro. Is it? I can't get cooked on an opinion, bro. It's my list. Who cares? It's my list. Who cares? And if anybody was trolling me, like on the chat, whatever, come inside, put your money up, nigga.
Yo, you got cooked.
I have Bill Russell. I have Bill Russell on top 3 too.
Without Mookie wasn't even trying to cook you. Now he still cooked you. Yo, you was getting cooked, bro. Yo, you got roasted, bro. That shit was funny. Mookie that was saying regular shit, and he was still cooking you.
Niggas got a nigga with 1 MVP as top 2. Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Hey, Dante, go ahead.
You said 1 MVP?
Stop smoking dick, man.
All right. Shaq only got one MVP, but you on his stick. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, I don't get you, bro.
What are you talking about? I have him in my bottom 10. What are you talking
but
about?
But you be on Shaq dick, and he only got one MVP.
He got 3 finals MVPs.
Yeah, in the finals. But I'm talking about in the regular season. He only got one.
Hey, somebody said Rand's still alive.
So you got an MVP against Tom McCullough. Do that? Come on, man. Get the fuck back.
Somebody, hey, Rand,
you got an MVP against Tom McCullough.
Claus in the comments said Rand been getting
man, I want to hear this nonsense.
Now
this nigga making me mad now. All right, yo, I'm gonna calm down.
Who, Claus? Hey, is that Claus, the same nigga who called Mookie cute? Fuck out of here, man.
Oh hell, bro. Oh hell, nah, bro. I don't fuck with that.
Yeah, fuck that nigga, man.
He fruity as hell, man.
Yeah,
sweet tea ass nigga.
That nigga suspect.
Hey Dante, what you got on this shit, man?
Sweet tea ass nigga.
Dante, go ahead, Dante. You there, Dante?
Oh my God, yo.
His mic.
You gotta adjust the mic volume.
Yeah, his mic fucked up.
But niggas don't like winning.
Let me ask you something. Where do you got Kobe ranked all time?
I got number 2. I got Jordan Kobe.
Oh, dude.
Jordan Kobe.
Come on, nigga. Hey, hold on.
What's so funny about that?
Hold on. But I'm crazy though. But I'm crazy. All right.
All right. So look, you got Kobe ranked.
You can't argue with fanboys.
12,
everybody
13.
in the chat, y'all a bunch of fanboys. And all y'all do is hear other people give their opinions.
I saw Kobe.
Y'all getting your feelings. Y'all getting your feelings.
Career,
and that's what y'all can't think.
Like, what are you talking about? I saw his whole career, nigga. That's why I got him there, nigga.
So did I.
What are you talking about, my fanboy?
So did I. I'm not talking to you. But because you want to get emotional. But
bullshit.
Because you want to get emotional.
You got Bill Russell up there, and you didn't even see the nigga play. Man, shut up, man. I can't talk to you. Man, come on, man.
So what?
Here, man. You can't talk to stupid niggas like that. Man,
I know.
Hey, hold on. Well, you rank him top. Man, come on, man.
Hold on. Marvin Gaye he died 2 years before I was born. But I can't say he does great music.
You going by what they say on TV.
You're dummy. No, I don't.
You didn't see the nigga play, nigga. The niggas I ain't seen play, I don't rank them because I ain't seen them. So what the fuck I'm ranking them for?
But that's your opinion, though.
What you talking about, bro?
No. We're arguing about opinions. Like, nigga, that's how smart that nigga brains are.
Niggas can't fuck with him. All right? Come on, man. You're playing double teams, all that. Like, come on, man. Cut this shit out, bro. Cut it out, man.
Hold on.
Rand, do you think...
Hold on. Kobe Bryant played with Shaq 7 years, right? And Shaq was the one getting done. Let me talk, man.
You act like Shaq is somebody.
You're Mookie. You see? Mookie. You see why I always win? You see why I always win? Because niggas is emotional here, dog. That's why I always win. Because niggas is emotional.
I understand the Shaq shit. Because Shaq got his ass whipped. He had Penny Hardaway. At that time, Penny Hardaway was a top 5 player, and they got swept in the finals. Like, come on, man. Cut it out, bro.
This is why I win, bro. Because niggas is emotional, dog.
Damn.
Kobe Bryant play with Shaq 7 years.
Disrespect Kobe.
You see what I'm saying? Hold on. Is that nigga a god? Is he your father or something, nigga? Stop talking about these niggas like they God. They not God. Look.
Niggas be idolized.
All right, who you got over Kobe?
It's my turn now.
It's my turn now. Give me 3 players.
Hold on. None of these niggas is a God.
I didn't want to get into the Kobe shit.
The nigga's not a God. He's not a God. Stop sucking these niggas' dick, man. God damn.
I ain't sucking nobody's dick. I'm older than all them niggas. Man, I can be their father. Man, shut up, man. Shut the fuck up.
Because they're good at a child sport. Because they're good at a child sport. Get the fuck out of here, man.
I ain't on nobody's dick.
Y'all niggas is fanboys.
All right, anyway, give me 3 players better than Kobe. I want to hear 3.
Michael Jordan,
easy.
Kareem,
Michael Jordan,
Magic.
Kareem, Magic.
Larry Bird.
Larry
Hakeem,
Bird, easy, dog.
Tim
Easy.
Duncan.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
No,
Easy.
I'm
That's
talking
easy.
to Lord Rant. I'm not talking to
That's
y'all
easy.
other niggas.
That's easy. There was 2 players, and there was
Just give me
just off
3.
rip. God damn, bro. Look,
I just
this
gave you
nigga
like
cannot.
7. I just gave you like 7 or 8. Wilt.
He said Larry Bird is better than Kobe. All right, I'm
He
done.
is.
He is.
He is.
He better no
More
fucking
MVP,
Kobe.
more
Get out of
MVPs,
here.
more finals. The same amount of finals
Well, I don't
MVPs.
understand it. All right, so Steve Nash got 2 MVPs. Joker got 2 MVPs. So they better than Kobe? Like, come on, man, cut this shit out, bro.
But Larry
Who
Bird is.
said that?
Like, come on, man, with this
Who said
MVP
that?
shit, man. Shut up, man. Yeah,
You see
I
what
don't
I'm
want to
saying?
talk no more.
It's a
Yo,
feather.
let's switch the show because he's fucking up the show. I don't want to talk about the Kobe shit.
This nigga said I forgot the show. This nigga, look, this nigga said, this nigga, hold on. The stream killer. He's talking about somebody fucking up the show. The stream killer, get the fuck out of here.
You fucking up the show.
Hold on. You see,
I'm not gonna argue with your dumb ass over Kobe Bryant
is
because you
delusional
know
as
Kobe
fuck.
Bryant is a top 10 player. Even
No
Reggie
wonder
Miller
why
said,
we had to buy it.
Reggie
Nigga,
Miller, who
stupid as fuck.
played against the nigga, he said he never could come out the top 10. So, like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, come on, man, cut this shit out, bro. Y'all niggas be disrespecting Kobe Bryant, man. I don't get that.
You want a tissue? You want a tissue, nigga? You about to cry, nigga. You want a tissue?
All right, so you do a debate with Reggie Miller. Go on his show. All right, and he a cookie. He played against the nigga. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Cool. And Jordan has Kobe over LeBron, and the nigga's wrong. And he's the GOAT. So what, nigga? So what?
Who had
LeBron? LeBron got. Jordan got Kobe over LeBron, and he's the GOAT, right? And that nigga wrong too. So what? So what, nigga?
Well, he said, wait. What you say? You say Jordan got Kobe over LeBron?
Yeah, because he got more rings.
No, he got
said
Kobe
that back in
over
2012.
Because LeBron is a fucking bitch ass. Yeah, I got LeBron at 30 all time, man. Fuck LeBron. Man, get this nigga up out of here. Man, come on, man. Cut this shit out, bro. Slow bitch.
Read this shit
come on, man. Cut this shit out, bro. LeBron James ain't all that, man. Get that nigga up out of here. He already fucking up the Laker franchise. Man, come on. He fuck up every... Man, get this nigga up out of here, man.
Somebody said, Hall said Lord Rand tops off Duncan with his nose.
What happened? What happened on Mook?
Somebody said Lord Rand got touched the wrong way with Duncan.
He got what?
No, I'm just reading the comment section. Right?
No, what they said, because I'm not looking at the comments. What they said.
Somebody said, Lord Ray, you get touched the wrong way for Duncan.
Yo, let me look at the comments now. Oh, shit. Oh.
Yeah, but Bill Russell is top 3 all time.
Laughing already.
Hey, Bill Russell.
Red got ran off the pedal.
Hey, Red.
Goddamn.
Yo,
he got ran off. What day that was? He got ran off the pedal. That's what Jimmy Coochie said.
Claus said you talks off Duncan with your nose.
That what?
He said Lord Rand tops off Duncan with his nose.
And probably has a double
why you always
chin.
talking about gay shit,
No,
nigga?
I ain't got no double chin. What the fuck you talking about, nigga?
Hey, Dante, what you got on this show?
What the fuck you talking about?
Dante.
I'm not. Oh, shit. Who the fuck calling me? Yo, fuck this nigga. Why the fuck he calling me? I'll call you later, son.
Now, what I'm saying is this, Lord Rand.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Hey, Lord Rand, hold on. When I'm saying this,
yeah, we can hear you. This nigga say he fucking up the show. Oh my god, this nigga say I'm fucking up the show, man. This nigga, the stream killer.
No, one of my homies was calling me. Fuck that nigga.
Hey, Rand, so let me ask you something. Do you think the Lakers? Hold on. Do you think the Lakers should respond to LeBron James' needs? Or should should they? Like, should they just basically say, you know what, we're just gonna listen to him. We're just gonna trade for Kyrie Irving and hope it hope they don't fuck it up again. Like, do you think the Lakers should respond?
Well, I mean, if they want to keep him, they have to. If they want to keep him, but if they say, okay, you can play on your contract.
Do you think it's worth for them keeping him? Do you think it's worth for them, responding to his needs so they can keep him next year? I mean, do you think it's worth it, bro?
It's only worth it if they want to keep him. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to have to make the decision. Like if I was a GM for the Lakers right now, and LeBron James was the best bet we have to win.
What?
Yeah, you're gonna have. You see, look, I can't look. Look.
LeBron's going to be 38, though.
Look. Bro, I could deal with niggas that are dumb just naturally. But I could deal with that, dog. Like, you got to listen, man. You just listen to what I'm saying. He's the best bet because if you trade LeBron, who are you going to get back for him that has equal value? Unless you trade Kevin Durant straight up for LeBron James. You could do that. And then you will have Kevin Durant and Anthony Davis.
Damn, I didn't even think about that shit.
You could do that.
Yo, Mook, drop the link for this dude. Just call me. He said, shut the fuck up, Ed. I mean, the hell up, Ed. Yo, drop the link for this nigga. Like,
you could do that?
Yeah, but
He's only 34. But they can. But they can because he's the only one that's comparable. He's the only one that's comparable. That you can make a debate is as good or better than LeBron James right now.
But it don't make sense for the Nets to do it because LeBron got 1 year on his contract, and LeBron don't resign there.
Well, it will because they're not gonna win anyways because Kevin Durant don't want to be there, Kyrie don't want to be there, so they're not gonna win even if they play.
What?
You can't win.
What?
You can't win.
Wait, Lord Rand. Yo, let me ask you something. Why they don't want to be there? Why?
Because I don't really know the personal reasons why.
The management.
But,
no. Wait, Holly, don't interrupt, Lord Rand. I want him to explain why they don't want to be there.
I'm not really sure why. Like what's important is that they don't want to be there. The reason doesn't matter. Like the point is they don't want to be there. I can't speculate.
It's Kyrie. Kyrie is the leader.
No, that's straight. Yeah. All right. No.
Kyrie's the master.
No. They don't. No, I agree with you. I think they talking to the front office because I don't think they don't like Ben Simmons
that
shit.
line got
I don't think they
you snorting
like
that. You snorting that line. Got you stuttering, Ant. You snorting that line. Got you stuttering right now.
Yo, dude. No. I'm talking to Lord Rand. The reason I think they talking to the. He said I'm stuttering. Man, shut the fuck up, her. But the reason I think they talking to the front office because of that Ben Simmons shit. Like this punk ass nigga is supposed to be injured allegedly.
Hey,
Lord Rand, I can't mad about that.
Hey, Lord Rand, what these niggas talking about in the comment section, Lord Rand? What these niggas talking about that you got ran off and all this shit?
Yeah, he got ran off. I gotta hear that straight. Yo, you got ran off.
You know what they talk about, her.
That's why I'm trying to see what they talking about.
When did I ever
ran off the straight, Lord Rand.
I don't see Lord Rand running though. I don't see Lord Rand running.
Like, come on, man.
Exactly.
You getting run on straight? Who ran you off?
Man,
I don't think that's true, man.
That ain't me. I never ran out. Nobody ever ran me on no panel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't sound like Lord Rand.
Hey, Herb, what you got on Genie Buster with the shots that he did for LeBron James? He basically sent some shots at LeBron James, basically saying that, you know what I'm saying, that Kobe, will never do some shit like that LeBron James does. And which is true because Kobe Bryant ain't never, you know what I'm saying, ain't never just lead a team red hanging, you know what I'm saying? And what you thought about that shit? Basically saying that LeBron James ain't for the team, he ain't for the Lakers, you know what I'm saying? So you got on that shit, man.
It's just a lot of frustration because she felt like I went out my way to give you what you want. I traded all my young pieces and future draft picks for your ass. And look where it got me. It only got me one championship. Then on top of that, now I'm trying to make trades to get Kyrie. I'm trying to do certain moves to make things happen, but nothing ever good enough for you, nigga. It's like, damn, what more can I do for you? What more can I do for you? You benefiting off this. She looking at it, you benefiting off being with the Lakers just as much as we benefiting off you. We ain't benefited that much other than winning one championship. We ain't really get shit out of this shit. Or, we might benefit this season because, hell, you may break the Kareem record And hey, we rather for a nigga to be in the Lakers uniform that's gonna break the Kareem record. We'd rather deal with it that way. But other than that,
Her
Jenny Bus
cooking.
been around.
Her cooking.
Jenny
Yeah,
Bus,
you cooking right
Jenny
now.
Bus been around the game. Jenny Bus been around the game since she was 19 years old. She been around all the greats: Kareem, Magic, Worthy, Kobe, Shaq. She been around all this shit and been involved in this financial shit for the longest. So she look like, damn, these players ain't got no heart. These players making too much money. They barely want to.
You think she saw Bill Russell?
Ah, hell no, she ain't that damn old. She ain't that damn old for being around that. But you know, when her and Magic Johnson are really the same age. If you want to know how old she is, they really around the same age.
Yeah, Magic said they hang together, him with Cookie and all that. They all hang out.
Because you gotta remember, she was in college when Magic got drafted. Remember? So they really around the same age. But she just frustrated move because you got to look at it from an owner standpoint. She's frustrated. She feel like, damn, we getting D players getting all this money. Nothing ever good enough. These niggas want to leave our teams whenever they want to. We give up our whole future for these superstars, and after that shit, we ain't got shit to live off of. The Lakers franchise never been like that. That's how she looking at it.
Right, I agree. Her cooking right now.
Hey Dante, what you got on this shit?
This is first time her ever cooked. Yeah, you cooked, man.
Hey, LA.
And your cocaine using ass never cooked, man. Your heroin sniffing ass never cooked. You shut your goof ass up, nigga. Snort you another line so you get some
fat
next.
ass. Man, I'm 160. Man, get the fuck out of here. I'm no fat nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, let me go to LA. LA, what you got on this shit?
I'm a little nigga.
On what?
What you talking about? But I'll still beat you up though. Can't fuck with me.
I'm still like, I don't know.
Now Hearn was cooking though. Hearn was cooking.
So Jack, I just feel like
say this straight. This is the first time Hearn ever cooked. Now don't fuck with her. Now Hearn was cooking.
Hey, Claus, I ain't time you out, Claus.
I'm fucking with you, dog. Stop like a bitch. Stop. Let's playing around. Fucking like a bitch. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Now, you gotta explain to everybody why you got Kobe number 2, though. You hear me? In?
Yo,
you got. Hey Jimmy, you been getting cooked all. Jimmy, you been getting cooked all playoffs because KD a fucking failure, homeboy. You been getting cooked since the playoffs. KD, so you get cooked every day because you a fanboy.
Hey, hold on. Speaking of Kevin Durant, do you think Kevin Durant is mentally weak? Do you think Kevin Durant is?
Hell yeah, Mo. Hell yeah.
Why you say that?
Hey, Moot, to be 100, this is what they really need to do. I don't think they really need to have a trade. I really think they need to stay put. That's the safest bet for KD and Kyrie. Just stay put, because they actually got some decent players around, though. We don't know what Ben Simmons going to be on, though.
They got a good team, man.
Let's just say he's healthy. You got him, Tyron, O'Neal. The O'Neal can't play his role. You still got Aldridge. You still Cam Thomas. To me, Cam Thomas should have got more minutes, but that's Steve Nash non-coaching ass problem. But I mean, other than having Steve Nash as your coach, if I'm KD and Kyrie now, this is what I do if I'm KD and Kyrie. I'm gonna go to the front office and say, all right, we ain't gonna give y'all no drama. This is what we need y'all to do though. Fire Steve Nash non-coaching ass and give us Mark Jackson. Y'all won't hear no drama from us. That's what I think they need.
Steve Nash is Kevin Durant's guy. Kevin Durant is
what's up, Tyree? What you got on this shit, Tyree?
Salute, panel. Salute everybody in the chat.
You can hear me?
Bro, can you let Tyree go, bro? Go ahead, Tyree.
Yeah, Tyree here, bro. That's why I got quiet. That's why I got quiet. And Tyree cook. Tyree star cooking, Tyree.
Hold on. Hey, Tyree, what you got on what Jeannie Buss said on this quote? And do you think LeBron James is blackmailing Jeannie Buss in the front office, basically saying that if you don't get Kyrie Irving, you don't go all out and get Kyrie Irving, I'm not going to resign with y'all niggas next season, bro?
Well, they both fighting over position. See who got the most leverage. Also, I agree with Herm that Jenny Buss, he had his tweet out of frustration.
I agree.
Also, if you look at the timing of the tweet, I agree too that it was a little late. She probably was reminiscing at home by herself. So sometimes it's hard to make what these people really trying to say because it is cryptic. But LeBron James, he understands he have the leverage because he controls the media. So what he's doing is he's going through the media saying that the Lakers need to make trades and stuff like that to put pressure on Jeannie Buss. Jeannie Buss as an owner, she's not strong enough and she's not strong-willed to handle those pressure situations. That's why she
tune his dumb ass up.
Right. So that's why she come up with little tweets and shit, dumb shit like this. How you supposed to be in leadership and you coming this week? So LeBron James and Jeannie Buss, what they both are doing, they fighting for it's a power struggle between them two.
Yep.
They both trying to figure out who got the most leverage. But LeBron James, he is pulling the power play. I mean, he is trying to, maximize his career while he's still playing. So you can't hate him for that. You can't hate him for maximizing his career though. So he is doing that. But
maximizing his quote unquote potential, but everything around him, he has to basically it's like a vampire. Like the vampire becomes strong and impenetrable and all this shit, but it still has to feast on flesh. You know what I mean? You have to have people that he just takes the energy from, leaves in
Hey,
a vampire, like a cartoon character.
Y'all dudes, man.
Yo, who is this guy? Yo,
y'all dudes sound like everybody I know. Y'all sound like just one particular dude I know. You, Lauren, and a couple other dudes. Y'all sound like one particular dude, man.
Hey, Philip Moore, what you got on this shit about the LeBron James situation and with Jeannie Buss in the front office basically taking shots at LeBron James? What do you think about Kyrie Irving in the situation with the Los Angeles Lakers, man? What you got on this shit? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Huh?
You said Lord Rand?
I said Philip. Go ahead, Philip.
I think this about Jeannie. I think she was talking to Brian because LeBron he ain't really all up in their little trades and stuff right now. He just being a spectator. So I don't really think nothing going on with that because we could sign Kyrie in the summertime. So I don't think they're really tripping on getting him right now. Just like with AD, we could have signed him in that summer, but we had traded for him. We traded our pieces for AD.
Yep. That's not true. That's not true.
What?
No, AD
he
had
had
just
another
signed an
year.
extension.
He had another year, bro.
Another year? What?
He had a couple more
He
years.
had like 2 years.
I'm saying LeBron and Kyrie is free agents next year.
Yeah, but what makes you think Kyrie gonna want to play with LeBron James?
So we don't have to sign Kyrie.
He doesn't.
Yeah, he want to play with him. You see the reports, don't you?
Nigga, where do you think the reports coming from? LeBron's media fucking plant. Nigga.
You are ESPN. You are ESPN, nigga, bro.
Bro, he want to play with him, bro.
You see the reports?
Y'all just hate.
Nigga, the reports is that Kyrie was gonna sign for $6 million, bro. The reports was that Kyrie was gonna opt out and sign $6 million with fucking.
He ain't gonna opt out to 1 year, $6 million. Come on, man.
No, but that's what the media was trying to mental manipulate fucking Kyrie and everybody else into thinking. That was an appropriate.
You want to come to the Lakers?
You'll do it. I see you'll do it. You're a dumb nigga. You're a dumb nigga.
Hey, let me ask you this: why you believe that Kyrie want to come to the Lakers though? Where y'all getting this information from?
Everywhere, bro.
Brian Windhorst.
What's the sources on Kyrie's side to tell us that he's coming to the Lakers or he would like to join the Lakers?
There are none. Just like how Kawhi
friends,
was gonna go. Kawhi was gonna go to the Lakers 2 years ago.
Any of that information, bro?
Y'all just don't want him to come with the
man. Answer my question. Have you heard anybody on
who is
Kyrie's
y'all?
side?
What does our opinion have to do with anything? We just breaking down that a lot of these reports don't mean shit.
Say, Philip, have you heard anybody on Kyrie's side, bro, said that he wanted to go join LeBron with the Lakers?
He want to go play with LeBron, bro. What y'all talking about?
Nigga, I'm asking you, nigga, who on Kyrie's side is saying this, bro?
Yo, Kyrie.
Yo, what up?
Tyrese still here?
Yeah, nigga, what?
I seen a video.
I would say, like
he'll be in LA with LeBron.
Bro, who are Kyrie sources saying this?
Bro, it don't matter, nigga.
It don't matter, bro. Come on, man.
It's out there, bro. Everybody know it, bro. You acting like he just they lying on Kyrie, bro. Ain't lying on him.
So all LeBron James media pundits are saying this, right? Ain't nobody on Kyrie's side said this. Not his family members, not his close friends, not anybody that's on his team, right?
Did Kyrie come out and say he ain't said?
Did Kyrie say he wanted to go?
So now it's on the person who's getting lied on to say, "Oh, I'm not. That's not actually what I'm thinking."
So why wouldn't Kyrie want to go to the Lakers?
Why would?
Because LeBron James still, nigga, what the fuck? The same nigga he wanted to get traded from.
And now
but if LeBron wanna play with Kyrie, then Jenny Buss, I mean, she can make that happen. She could trade the nigga to the Nets.
LeBron untradeable. LeBron never getting traded in his career, bro. You can stop. You can stop.
I mean, they traded Will. Hold on. They traded Will Chamberlain. They could trade that nigga.
LeBron never getting traded, bro.
Well, LeBron got traded when he went to Miami. Remember that was a signing trade when he went to Miami.
He's gonna beat Kareem record with the Lakers. Then he gonna leave for free agency next year if they don't have a good team around him.
Hold on. So scoring record is more important than the championship now?
Nah, he just doing that while he playing, bro. That's nothing. That's easy money. He been was gonna break his record. What you mean? He ain't stopped.
This
guy's a total fanboy.
Yeah, you're a fanboy for real.
Homeboy. LeBron
that nigga say easy money.
This is a grown man right here.
Yeah,
it's LeBron.
It's crazy.
Allegedly a grown man.
Yeah, the nigga who was talking shit. Is LeBron your uncle?
I'm speaking facts, bro. He gonna break Kareem record.
No,
and he gonna.
What would you rather? Hold on. What would you rather do?
Hey, as a Laker, we don't care about a nigga breaking records, man. We trying to get chips,
exactly.
Right.
Exactly. That's why they're not impressed with LeBron, because again, they've had players on that team that are arguably better than him.
Fans don't even respect LeBron, bro.
The team better know LeBron.
No, it's not that they don't respect him.
No. I said there's been players in that organization that are arguably better players than LeBron.
Like that, bro.
LeBron still gonna. He's still gonna break the record with the Lakers, though.
I'm trying to say, Tyree, is that real Lakers fans respect Kobe?
We don't give a fuck about that shit, man.
Y'all exactly. Next season, bro. So y'all can keep talking about he ain't gonna do it.
We don't care about that though, nigga. Why you keep talking about record?
No, I don't care. I don't care because look, he can stay with the Lakers because he's not gonna win another ring. So who gives a fuck?
Yeah, y'all been saying that every year he's not gonna win another.
Yeah, we've been right, motherfucker.
Y'all say that every year, bro.
Dude, he got a bubblicious ring.
If you believe,
shut up, man. Get out. Come on, man. Get out of here.
If you truly believe LeBron will win another championship,
get out of here.
Let me ask that nigga a question.
I didn't know that was you at first.
Man, shut your dumb ass up.
Yo, you heard. You my nigga.
I was about to ask old boy a question. They campaigning for Jay Reed. If you believe LeBron is gonna win another championship,
you can't be drinking too much, bro. It's bad for your kidney, bro.
Yeah. Hold on. The brother that's campaigning for LeBron, would you be willing to send Mookie some money and bet anybody that want to make that bet with you that LeBron will win the championship in the next year or two?
I mean, I'm not. I'm not gonna bet on it, bro.
Hey, hold on. What's the bet?
No, I just, if he's standing by LeBron, I just want to see your ass some nuts, man. I said,
LeBron ain't winning shit.
You said
LeBron ain't winning shit.
What?
Yeah, I say that every year, bro. He gonna win another one, bro. So I'm not gonna just.
All right, if you're gonna win another one, put your
every
money
year they
where
been
your
right,
mouth is.
nigga.
I got breaking news. Hey, I got breaking news. LeBron's expiring contract's gonna be traded. Watch it happen.
He never getting traded, bro. So y'all can stop.
He's getting traded. You think the Bucks family really cares about LeBron James? They don't give a fuck about that guy.
I can see it. I can see it, honestly. I can see it
You think
happening.
the Bucks family? You hold on one second. You think hold on one second.
Jeannie Buss ain't her dad.
Hold on, let me ask you a question. You think the Bucks family really gives a fuck about LeBron James? That was a transactional relationship. They ain't got no love for each other. LeBron went over there to be Hollywood. And Bucks family went over there to get another championship on the banner, and they don't give a fuck about each other, man. It's not like Kobe and the Lakers. It's not like Magic and the Lakers. LeBron's a fucking mercenary.
I disagree, nigga.
You're going too far.
I disagree, Hoss. Yeah,
LeBron's a fucking mercenary. He jumps from team to team to team. He's a mercenary journeyman.
We don't give a fuck. We disagree with you, nigga.
Everything.
They're not trading LeBron James, bro.
That brother's getting traded.
Jenny Buss trade.
You think they're going to let LeBron contract go? His last year, he's 39 years old. You think they're letting him go without assets? Hell no. They traded that whole team for him. They traded all those second. Hold on 1 second. They traded all those number 2 picks. They had like 3 or 4 number 2 picks. They traded all that young talent for LeBron.
Man, this nigga need to go backstage, bro.
They're about to get a return.
Stop that shit. Hoss, no, they not. Stop it.
How's those lines of coke while he talks? He does lines of coke while he talks.
Listen. Let me ask you this question. Who did Kareem play for? Who did Kareem Abdul-Jabbar play for?
He put his whole face in
the pad. Which team did Kareem Abdul-Jabbar play for?
This nigga was a professional boxer. He was a lawyer.
Which team? Someone answer the damn question. Which team did Kareem Abdul-Jabbar play for?
Hoss, you high, nigga. Get off the panel,
okay.
Bro.
So listen. So you really think the Lakers are going to let this mercenary journeyman break Kareem's record on that court?
Hoss, are you high?
I don't think so.
Hoss,
I don't think so.
Yes or no?
I don't think so.
Hoss, you high?
Yo, dude.
High ass nigga, bro. Hey, go to the next person, move, because the nigga the Hoss fucking shit.
Yo, who the next nigga up?
You think they're gonna let him break Kareem's
shut the fuck up. You high, bro.
I don't think so.
That nigga high as fuck, man. Come on.
They don't give a fuck about that guy.
This nigga high, bro.
Yeah, he high as fuck, man.
The Lakers didn't draft that brother. He's not a real Laker. Every Laker fan knows he's not a real Laker.
Yeah,
everybody
just listen
knows.
to him for a second.
You know who the real Lakers are? Kareem,
they win
Magic, Kobe,
especially
Shaq.
after this tweet.
Those are the real Lakers. LeBron ain't no real fucking Laker.
Shaq is a real Laker, bro. He played for Orlando.
Somebody said Hoss.
Somebody said, keep going, man.
Somebody said, hold on. Somebody said Hoss.
Yo, Herm.
Hold on. Somebody said
Hoss, you fucked up, son.
Hold on. Somebody said Hoss is too early to hit them lines, man.
Claude, shut the fuck up, you little bitch. Come in the chat and say it to my face. All right, so Mookie. So listen. The real Lakers in the franchise history, right? Okay, Shaq's got a 3-peat.
Oh,
in his
you said they're pretty zesty. You said that a little zesty,
Kobe's
nigga.
got 5 rings. Magic's
you
got
said that a
5
little
rings.
zesty, nigga.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rings.
Bro,
you think they really care about LeBron James? You think they're going to let him break Kareem's record on that court? I don't think so. They're trading that brother.
Yeah, so I can see it happening after this latest tweet right here.
Man, that shit ain't happening, bro.
Hold on, Hoss. So you telling me, that the Lakers are going to trade LeBron James?
Yes.
They just don't love him like that.
Listen, LeBron James and Russell Westbrook both have expiring contracts, and they didn't even make the playoffs last year. They're getting rid of all them expiring contracts, and they're going to rebuild. They're not going to let LeBron.
That is what Phil is telling
LeBron's
her.
contract go without getting assets.
That is what Phil is telling her.
Say, Hoss, what kind of dick you like? Because you dicked out right now, nigga.
So listen right now, okay? You don't know business. I'm telling you, they're not going to let LeBron's contract fall off the books without getting assets back for him. They can get assets back for him. They could get assets back for him. Okay?
Nobody's trying to trade.
They didn't even make the playoffs last year. You think they're ready to compete for a championship? They didn't even make the playoffs.
Stop that shit. You high, Hoss. Stop that.
Nobody want no LeBron James.
They didn't even make the playoffs. And you want a long rebuild or a short rebuild? That's the question, buddy.
They stuck with him, bro.
Do you want a long rebuild or a short rebuild? If you want a short rebuild, you trade him for assets and draft picks.
He's telling the truth. That is literally what Phil
If
Jackson
you want
is
a
telling
long
Jeannie Buss.
rebuild, hey, let me give you an example, all right? Let's look at the Houston Rockets. What have they done the last 3 years? They picked up Jalen Green. They picked up Jabari Smith. Hold on one second. They picked up Jabari Smith. They picked up Tari Eason, and they're building up fast, okay? You know why they're building up fast? Because they traded James Harden's old ass. The Lakers, if they want a short rebuild, need to trade LeBron James for assets and start rebuilding now.
Well,
otherwise,
James Harden asked to be traded.
Otherwise, you're gonna have a 10-year rebuild.
He asked to be traded. You dumb.
LeBron never.
James Harden asked to be traded. You a dumb nigga,
LeBron
bro.
don't have a no trade clause.
Man, go back to the
does
James
not have a
Harden
no
point.
trade clause.
Go back to the James Harden point, nigga.
Listen, you have to be with your LeBron had a no trade clause with the Cavs. LeBron had a no trade clause with the Cavs. LeBron does not have a no trade clause. James Harden in Houston had a no trade clause. He had to do that. They couldn't trade him otherwise.
Lakers were smart. They would trade him.
So listen. If the Lakers were like the number 2 seed last year and they went to the Western Conference Finals, okay, they might run it back.
Yeah,
but listen, they didn't make the playoffs. They didn't even make the playoffs. You think they're gonna just let LeBron's contract fall off the books?
For that?
You think they're gonna let LeBron's contract fall off the books because they care about that guy's legacy? Hold on one second. Do you really think they're gonna let LeBron's contract fall off the books because they care so much about his legacy? They don't want to have stain.
Yo, mute Hoss,
this nigga high as a bitch. Hoss, you just cook yourself. You just said LeBron James led team did not make the playoffs. What team the year after this want to trade for something like that, bro?
GMs.
He don't have
idiotic
no value
GMs that'll take LeBron.
They not that idiotic, man. Stop that shit. Ain't nobody go trade for LeBron James right now at
Dude,
this stage of his career, man.
Michael Jordan reportedly wanted Westbrook.
Listen. Just like Westbrook's contract is an expiring contract,
It's
LeBron's
attractive.
contract is an expiring
Hey,
contract.
hold on. Let me get to the next guest.
So why nobody picked up Westbrook
Contracts
shit?
are valuable.
So why
because
nobody
money
picked up
falls off
Westbrook
the
shit?
books on free agency.
Hey, let me
Hoss,
get,
you
let,
high.
let me get to the next guest. Hey, he left out. But continue. What's your point you trying to make, Tyree?
I was just letting Hoss know, bro. He just said LeBron James and them didn't make the playoffs, but he think LeBron James got a lot of value in trade.
Somebody
and
would
the same nigga just said
his expiring contract has value.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
So what the Lakers going? So who is it?
Let
Let me ask you a question then. Let me ask you a question, bro. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Just like Westbrook's expiring contract.
So why nobody picked up Westbrook shit then, bro?
Yeah,
do you know? Why don't you go back and look at the history of expiring contracts and tell me if those trades aren't valuable? They get picks, they get assets. Do you understand how free agency works?
Hoss, I'm asking you, what team is going to trade with the Lakers?
Those expiring contracts fall off the books.
Allow me to ask you a question. Allow me to ask you a question. Out of the 30 teams, 31, 32 teams we have, what team is going to pick up that expiring contract from LeBron James?
Somebody would.
Let me explain this logically, okay? So if you get Russ and LeBron's expiring contract, let's say you trade for both. You get both their expiring contracts, okay? That's $100 million that falls off the books in this next summer. Hold on one second. Next summer that you could find free agents that'll sign 5-6 year deals, okay? So I think the Knicks might get those expiring contracts because the Knicks are a destination, free agency destination. So the Knicks could get them. You could get all these teams that are looking for expiring contracts because expiring contracts is how you rebuild. Because
the lifeblood,
Because listen, if you have some 3-4 year deals that aren't going to fall off the books, now you got to just eat those for 3 or 4 years. So you might want to trade some of your role players that have 3 or 4 year deals, get those expiring contracts off the books, so you can go try to find a big fish the next summer. That's why expiring contracts are very tradable contracts.
LeBron always on
everybody's financial status, even though they're set in a contract, is ever changing.
So why would we trade LeBron James? He'll be off our books,
someone might have a good contract today, and it might
because
be a terrible contract like Westbrook.
If you don't trade him, and he goes one more year, doesn't make the playoffs again, and he falls off the books, you didn't get shit for him. You didn't get no assets, nothing.
That's why the Celtics were so good.
What assets do the Knicks have for the
that brother's 40 years old, man. He ain't got much time left in the league.
So who will trade for that? You saying that? Who trading for that then?
Somebody would do it. That's
Man,
the
y'all
only
keep
thing
saying
that
somebody.
matters.
Nobody doing that dumb shit, bro. It don't make sense.
Firing, bro.
It does make sense. It makes perfect sense.
Stop that.
It makes perfect sense.
You have to have an open mind when you think about things that are like that might seem
Do you
obtuse
really
to you
think
or
the Lakers
obtruse.
care about LeBron's dumbass legacy? They don't
Yeah.
care about that.
Yeah, they do.
The Lakers are the Lakers are a royalty franchise. They want to salute real Lakers. LeBron's not a real Laker, and any Laker fan any true Laker fan, not some casual fanboy, but any true to the core Laker fan knows who the real Lakers are in history, and it's not LeBron. It's Magic, it's Kareem, it's Shaq, it's Kobe.
Shaq
Those
ain't
are
no
the
real
real
Laker,
Lakers.
nigga.
Jerry
No,
West
Shaq-
is a real Laker.
Shaq's a real
LeBron
Laker.
ain't
not a
Will
real
Chamberlain.
Laker, bro.
Will Chamberlain is a real Laker.
Will
LeBron's
Chamberlain's not
no
a real
fucking
Laker.
real Laker.
Stop that shit.
LeBron
Hoss,
is
you
not
don't
a
know
real
basketball.
Laker. He joined the team when he was 36 years old. Okay,
Shaq, Will Chamberlain, they
LeBron
not
James
real
is
Lakers,
not a
bro.
legacy Laker. He's not a real Laker. They don't care about him that way.
Hoss, stop that shit, bro.
Dude, you have to just stop saying stop
And
that
do you
shit. You
think
gotta
they
actually
care about
you gotta
Kareem more
rebut
than
his
LeBron?
points.
Of course they care about Kareem
Every time I
more than
rebut his
LeBron.
points, y'all keep saying somebody could do it. Somebody will do it.
Kareem's
But y'all
record
not
on their own court.
Because you're
They're not
basically
going to let
saying
him
the
do
same
that.
thing over and over
They're not
again.
going to let him do that.
Same as y'all, nigga.
Reported, bro. It would already been reported because they're gonna trade LeBron, bro. They're not trading him, bro. Chill out.
And I can see it happening even more after this
You know
tweet.
what? Yeah, that's what they say right. That's what
He
they
said
say
after
right now.
this
You know
tweet,
why?
man.
Wait,
Stop
you know
that
why?
shit, man.
Because they're trying one last shot to get in like Kyrie Irving or get some other superstar over there and run it back one more time. But if they don't get Kyrie, if they don't run it back one more time, if they can't get anybody for Westbrook, then they are going to trade LeBron. You could bank that.
They're not trading LeBron James.
Hold on,
They
J.O.
definitely gonna have
said, hold on,
Stop that
J.O.
shit, bro.
said that, hold on, bro. J.O. sat there and said that Shaq isn't a real Laker. What the fuck? His number retired on
He's
Raptors.
got a three-peat, young buck. You know how many three-peats are in the
He
history
ain't
of
no
the NBA?
real Laker. Hold on,
Listen,
hold on.
you know how many three-peats?
He's not a real Laker.
Hey, listen, J.O.
Crazy.
He's not a real
Hey,
Laker,
hold on
bro.
one second. J.O., listen. Do you know how many three-peats there have been in the history of basketball? The Bulls had, Michael Jordan had two. Michael Jordan had two. Shaq has one, and that's about it.
And that's
about it.
And Bill Russell.
So don't
That
tell me
still don't
Shaq's
make him
not
a real.
Laker.
He's not a real
Shaq's not a
Laker,
real
nigga.
Laker.
He's not a real
Actually,
Laker,
yeah,
nigga.
Bill
Stop
Russell
that
did
shit.
three-peat.
Real Lakers.
Hey, man,
That nigga did something right. That nigga must have did something right.
Yo, move.
Hey, Hoss, you gotta learn how to
Let
shut
me talk to Mookie, my nigga. Shut the fuck up.
What's up, Herm? What's up, Herm?
Yo, move. Yo, I'm gonna get off.
Don't
Hold on, everybody. Pipe down. Hold on, pipe down.
I'm about to get up out of here.
Hey, Lord,
Yo, cause I gotta work, bro.
Shut up, man.
I'm gonna get back later on. If you go live later on, I'm gonna.
All right, bro. All right. Hey, Lorraine, what do you got on people sitting there saying that Shaq ain't a real Laker? Do you agree with that?
That's blasphemy.
When players get inducted to the Hall of Fame, is it just their bus or they're represented by a team? Didn't he go in as a Laker?
Yes, he did. Hey,
So,
look,
I mean,
here's the
hold on,
wait. Go ahead.
So there's only four like all-time great. I mean, so there's only four great players that are really Lakers. You know, like Jerry West, James Worthy, Magic, and Kobe. That's it.
Exactly. So Shaq's a real Laker because you got Kareem, Magic. Kareem didn't get drafted by the Lakers, but he spent 10 years there. Shaq spent the majority of his prime with the Lakers. So it's not necessarily about the team that you're drafted to, but Giannis will be a buck forever. But it's not necessarily that way.
Hold on, Hoss. Shut the fuck up.
Where did you spend your prime
Shut the
years?
fuck up, Hoss. Now let me go to Tyreek. Tyreek,
yo,
what do you mean when you say Shaq ain't a real Laker?
Real Laker to me, somebody that was drafted there and finished their career there. That's a real Laker.
Wrong.
No.
Yeah. Then there's only fucking two real Lakers.
So that
yes,
means
nigga.
Kareem not a real Laker. That means Kareem not a real Laker. Man.
Yeah, that's fucking retarded, dude.
No, he's not a real Laker, nigga. That's
why
fucking
you think Magic
Johnson. Hold on.
And if you said some stupid shit like that around some NBA people, they would look at you like a fucking idiot.
Hey, do you realize Kobe Bryant? Hey, listen,
who talking right now? Who talking right now?
Hey, listen,
put Hoss on
mute.
mute.
Do you realize Kobe Bryant was drafted by Charlotte?
Put Hoss on mute. Put Hoss on mute. I'm about to cook that nigga was just talking. What's your name, bro?
LA.
Hey, LA. This is why you about to get cooked because Magic Johnson even came out and quoted, said, Kobe Bryant is the greatest Laker of all time. They asked him about Kareem. He said, well, Kareem didn't spend most of his years. I mean, he didn't spend all his years with the Laker.
But he's talking about greatest Lakers, like who accomplished the most in a Lakers uniform.
Magic
that doesn't mean
Magic was
he didn't
saying,
say
bro,
he didn't say Kareem was not a real Laker, you idiot.
So if he was a real Laker, why he's not the greatest Laker of all time then, nigga?
What the fuck does that have to do with the price of tea in China, nigga?
Look at that. You can't answer my question.
You're complaining.
I think Magic said that shit because he knows Kareem is better than Kobe, but he can't put Kobe above Kobe because Kobe played his whole career with the Lakers. So
Kareem has a championship and so many MVPs with the Bucks.
Hold on, bro. We value how long you spent at this team.
Who is
bro.
we?
We don't just do that.
Hey,
the Lakers.
Hey, Tyree, I'll give you that. Hey, Tyree, I'll give you that. Like the longer you play for an organization and you were successful, I give you that. Like those were lifelong Lakers.
And Magic is saying Kobe's the greatest. Magic is saying Kobe's the greatest because he's.
But
being
Kareem
humble.
is a Laker, though, man.
But Magic is the greatest Laker ever.
Hey, Moss, what you got on this shit?
Okay,
about
he's a real Laker, nigga. What the fuck?
Hold
Magic is a real Laker.
Hold on, Tyree. Let me go to Moss. Hey, Moss, what you got?
So if he played a year at somebody else and won a championship, would he still be the greatest Laker ever?
Hold on, LA.
Would he not be a real Laker?
Hold on, bro. Let me go to Moss. Moss, what you got on the whole Jenny Bus situation, and what you got on the quote that he came out that she came out and said, man.
Man, salute to all you guys, man, bro. That quote meant a lot, man, and especially when she said, "What's up, man?" Especially when she said, "I miss Kobe Bryant, bro." It's just she's not used to all this dysfunctional shit, bro.
Ma, did you feel like you cried when she said that? Like, did you feel like you was tearing up?
Bro. No, she was just venting, bro. Listen, if anything, she's just venting, and she's probably fucking reminiscing on the old good days. Because, bro, let's call a spade, bro. As great as LeBron James is, bro, he comes with a lot of baggage and dysfunction. And certain things happen in these last 2-3 years with LeBron James. That would never happen with Kobe being Bryant, bro, because there's a certain standard and a certain structure that you must follow. Now, Kobe ain't perfect, right? He's made mistakes. But one thing we do know is when he walks through the Staples Center doors, down those hallways, bro, everybody falls in line. From the players, managementship, everybody fell in line because he demanded that type of excellence. LeBron James don't do it. She's reminiscing. She's venting, and I respect it. And to me, it's a direct shot at him, in my opinion. Direct shot at him.
Yeah, there's no other way to interpret that.
Now, Ma, do you think that LeBron James and his agency are blackmailing, the Laker front office, basically saying that if you don't get Kyrie Irving, if you don't go out your way to do everything to get Kyrie Irving, I'm not going to, resign with the Lakers next season and basically walk. What you think about that?
Nah, I don't get that from them. I mean, I don't know.
Because you got Maz, you got to think about this too. The Lakers had an opportunity to get away from Russell Westbrook and traded for Russell Westbrook for like a first round pick or some shit like that, but the Lakers didn't want to do that. And LeBron James felt some type of way, like, bro, we had an opportunity to get rid of Russ to go get somebody that's better fit for our team for John Wall, and they didn't do it.
And that would explain.
So LeBron James looking at this opportunity where we got an opportunity to get rid of Russ for Kyrie. So you do everything out your way to make that happen. And LeBron James feels as though that he already frustrated. The whole front office, them niggas basically beefing and shit like that. So basically, like, bro, this is your last opportunity for us to continue and compete for championships. Go get Kyrie. If you don't get Kyrie, then I'm LeBron James looking at this point was like, bro, I can't do it with no more. You know what I'm saying? So what you got on this shit?
That explains why Ben Simmons didn't play
well, I mean, last year at the trade deadline, I mean, we all thought Russ was gone, and the narrative was that the Lakers stood back, try to take control back of their front office, try to go against what LeBron and Rich Paul was doing. And so if that is the case, then the Lakers can't sway. I mean, they have to stand 10 toes down, and Genie has to take back of this organization, bro. LeBron James cannot dictate what goes on in their front office case.
But it's going to be a dogfight.
Hold on, bro. He's a player, play basketball, and then Jeannie's the owner. Let her and her crew own the team and make decisions. LeBron James can't be a player / GM. That shit may have worked in Cleveland. It did not work in Miami. You feel me? And so in LA, I just feel like the Lakers are trying to slowly reverse the tides and fucking try to get control back. But here's the kicker, though. Once you give it to him, it's hard to take it back because now, I mean, you've let him come in and fucking dictate certain things. And not to go against him, it's kind of like, what are you doing? Because You should put your foot down from day one, and you didn't. And now you made the bed laying at Jeannie Buss because, listen, bro, Jeannie Buss has to fucking deal with some of the decisions that she's made. Like fucking some of this is her fault. You feel me? As a matter of fact, a lot of it's her fault. She's the owner. She's allowed LeBron and fucking Rich Paul to come in and turn the Lakers franchise upside down, dictate everything. Like, that's not Lakers basketball. That's not Lakers way. Fucking Dr. Buss right now is rolling over in his fucking grave. Kobe Bean Bryant is rolling over in his fucking. That's why she said, "quote like I miss, bro." I think she literally outside from
didn't have
passing
any
away.
remains.
Hold on, bro. I think outside of just him passing away, I mean, because I think we all feel that, but she just misses his fucking energy and his fucking oral. I think she really does miss that because I think it made her job, bro. It made their job easier upstairs. Kobe Bryant took care of on the court and players, etc., and then it allowed the ownership to own and fucking GMs to get guys in there. Kobe Bryant was just, to me, this speaks of leadership, and right now Lakers have no leadership.
Well, I agree with most of what you said besides some of the last part.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
She's not even close to her pops, though. Her dad was a fucking look. Her dad was literally a genius. The nigga was a rocket scientist. Then he got into fucking real estate and became. Then he bought the Lakers, and then he was successful. Like that dude is just like is one of one, man. Like you got a chick running the most popular franchise in all the NBA.
But here's the thing:
she's not really running it.
Do you think LeBron James think he's bigger than the Los Angeles Lakers?
Of course, but look, that's why I said when he first went there during his first press conference, some lady asked him like, if you guys don't win the championship, is it a failed season? And he said, no, I don't think it's a failed season. You can't say that shit as a Laker, man. That's why I said when you're an alpha player, when you're a great player on the Lakers, you have to win championships. Not a fucking bubble ring.
Division title, yeah.
Nigga, that the nigga still, look. He got more of a break than kids do during the summer before they go to the next grade. Nigga got like 4 months off. Come on, man. It's not a coincidence every other season that there was no break. They haven't won shit. And he gets hurt every season. Every season that he plays, he gets hurt.
Now, Miles, do you agree with Hall's saying? Do you agree with Hall saying that the Lakers, since LeBron James is an aspiring contract, the Lakers should look to trade LeBron James to any other team?
Trade him for Durant, man.
Facts. To get rid of that headache, and change culture. I mean, that's an option.
He's a mercenary. He only cares about himself. He's not a real Laker.
I want to respond.
My bad. Go ahead, Herm. My bad, bro.
I want to respond to Lord Rand. This what you don't need to understand. Jenna Buss. Jenna Buss was around this shit from the start. She was helping her daddy a lot too at the time. Soon that motherfucker graduated from college, she was right there with him, helping him out with everything. So this what you need to realize. Jenny Buss realized like, damn, the NBA landscape has changed. She know as an owner, she really don't have any control anymore. All these players got it. And all these players are spoiled. They want shit their way. They don't want to work. They don't want to work for shit. They want shit handed to them, basically. And she knows that.
Hold on, Herm.
And that's what she means.
Hold on, Herm.
Yeah,
the fucking Heat, Spurs, and Lakers have always done things their way, and they've gone against what you just said. So what you're saying is correct, but we've seen a few teams, Miami, San Antonio, and the Lakers, for the most part, they said, fuck that. You're going to do it our way or the highway. And since she's been in office as the basketball running the show basketball-wise, then it's been a total shit show.
But what happened when
in defense of her, Jim Buss fucked it up, though.
Hold on, her. So what happened when the Spurs tried to do it their way and it backfired on them? Because when they traded Kawhi, to Toronto, act like they was doing it their way.
I'm not talking about wins and losses. Listen, I'm not talking about wins and losses. I'm talking about structure, discipline, organization from top down.
That Spurs are not no. The Spurs. Hold on, motherfucker. The Spurs ain't no structure. Hold on, you stupid ass. Shut the fuck up. Hold on. The Spurs ain't no fucking. They ain't no fucking structure, nigga. They're not this world class, high class. franchise that you steal.
Nah, I know what
Miles
means
no, they're
by
not.
that.
They're not.
What he mean by that. I know what he mean by that.
He means that they don't let the players
change for
dictate.
nobody.
Yeah,
they don't change for nobody.
Bro,
Man,
once again, once again, the Spurs are not this high class, world class franchise that y'all perceive them to be, bro. It's plenty of times where their franchise been wrong, and there's plenty of times where they misdiagnose their fucking players. This team is not no world class franchise. That's what the media tried to portray the Spurs as. You know what I'm saying? That's what you look at. But there's some dark shit that goes on in that Spurs franchise that people don't understand.
It's a dark shit with every franchise.
Yeah, that's true.
Every
but
franchise in the league, it's a dark shit with everybody.
But what I'm saying is what I'm saying is this: is that when you dive deep in the water, when you break it all the way down, bro, I don't think that the Lakers should trade for Kyrie because just don't make. I don't think Kyrie like try to tell y'all this shit. All y'all niggas, you know, that's reporting that Kyrie was a Laker. You stupid, don't because I've been Kyrie Irving is not being a Laker makes sense. And Jeanie Buss, you know, basically knows that it doesn't make sense because Kyrie Irving is on a spine contract. And he also, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we get you, right?
He's also on Kyrie Irving is on the spine contract.
Okay, bro.
And you know what I'm saying? And it just don't make sense for you to trade a guy when he's not trustworthy. And he also got 1 year there left. And the Lakers to Kyrie Irving resign him next year or try to get him next year. It just don't make sense for you to get him now and trade multiple first round picks.
Y'all want to know the real truth?
Exactly, and the Lakers don't even have access to take Kyrie anyway, bro.
Y'all want to know the real truth? Why? Y'all want to know the real truth? Why Jenny Buss going off now? You want to know who she came? She came back to daddy, man. She came back to Phil Jackson. That's the shit Phil Jackson would say, man. I'm telling y'all this now. Phil is right in the motherfucking ear, man. Phil Jackson. If Phil Jackson,
no, her, your mic fucking up.
LeBron James will be gone for real.
Inside her ear, nigga. What's inside her ear?
What's up, Elder? What's up, Elder? Somebody said Hoss isn't a real lawyer. He just a lunatic that hates LeBron, which is therefore Groundhog's Day. Hate powerful black men that make powerful moves. Hey, Hoss, what you thought about that, man? I don't think Hoss like that, man. Y'all niggas tripping. But what I'm saying is that Jeanie Buss is basically like, bro, this the shit that comes. Jeanie, and I'm gonna say this, y'all made a good point. Jeanie Buss should have knew who he was getting his hands with when dealing with a guy like LeBron James. This the shit that happens. You know what I'm saying? Maz, I want you to take a look at all the players that have been traded, you know, since LeBron James have signed with the Lakers. You look at all the second round picks, all the first round picks, all the swaps and shit like that, and look at all the key players that have been traded for Los Angeles Lakers.
That's
since LeBron
crazy,
signed.
bro.
It's sad, but at the end of the day, though, you know, when you dive deep in the water, I just do feel that LeBron James is blackballing. You know, he blackmailing the Lakers, basically saying if you don't get Kyrie Irving, if you don't get your hands on Kyrie Irving, you don't do everything you can to trade Russ to get Kyrie Irving, bro, and get this franchise in a better predicament to win, then I'm not re-signing with the Lakers next year. So y'all just gonna look at another version of an unmotivated LeBron James who cares about scoring. The only thing the Lakers fans should hope for is LeBron James break a Kareem record. After that, LeBron go. He's leaving y'all franchise in shambles, bro. That's what he always does, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will give it to LeBron James. He plays all his contract. He's going to play all his contract with Lakers, but he is not re-signing next year, bro.
Nah, he's not. He's not, man.
He's not, bro.
At least I don't think he is.
Right? Elder, Elder, are you in the chat, Elder? Just look at this shit, Elder. Look at all the players, the picks that be traded.
Moogie, how hard it is to play out your contract when almost every team you have that you organized ever since you left Cleveland has a chance to win titles. I mean, it's easy to do that shit.
Yeah. Oh, so since somebody, hold on.
Hey, Elder, that motherfucker ain't strong.
Hold on.
So easy to do, and you got him over Kobe still. That shit crazy.
Elder said none of these guys are champions. No, it's not about them being champions. It's about being in a better prediction. Look at Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram is an all-star. Lonzo Ball playing great. You know what I'm saying, with the Bulls. Who else we got in there? Jalen McDaniels. He's a key piece for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Who else? DeAndre Hunter. You know what he brings on both ends. Man, come on, bro. These are good contributing players. Clarkson, you know what I'm saying? KCP. I mean, look at all these goddamn players that, you know what I'm saying, that left the Los Angeles Lakers, you know what I'm saying, just because of getting what LeBron James demands and what
Kyle
he needs.
Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma. I mean, look at this shit. Right? These are key contributing players that you would need if you want to put your franchise in a better predicament to win. Right? You need a star player, but you talking about key people players. Brandon Ingram gonna be nice there. I think in the next couple of years, Brandon Ingram will be a star, borderline up there with a superstar. Because that's how Brandon Ingram was great. You know what I'm saying? He's unbelievable. And you look at all these second round picks, all these first round picks, and all these multiple swaps.
Nah, you capping a little bit now, Mo.
I'm not capping, bro. Y'all niggas think I'm capping. This is fact. How I'm capping. How I'm capping.
Yo, Mook.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Explain to me why I'm capping.
Nigga, Brandon Ingram ain't no borderline superstar, nigga.
I said in the next couple of I said in the next couple of years he will.
Nice, so in the next couple of years, you think he's gonna win a championship then?
No. I said no.
That's not what he said.
I'm not saying that.
He said superstar player. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
What that mean? Nigga, superstars don't always win championship. What are you talking about, Tyree?
Yes, they do, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about, nigga?
What you talking about, man?
Oh my god, this nigga Tyree.
He said superstar player. Hold on, how many superstars do we have in the league now?
Nigga, I sat there and said that in the next couple of years, Brandon Ingram will be a star player trending up to a superstar player. Bro.
He's not gonna trend up to no damn superstar. Stop that, man.
Okay. Dude, do you know how good Willie Green is as a coach? All they got to do is get a couple playoff wins, bro.
Exactly, bro.
With him averaging like 30, like how he did.
First of all, Brandon Ingram. First of all, Brandon Ingram should have.
Hey, Lord Rand, Duncan. Claude said, Lord Rand, Duncan choked in 2013, got lucked up by a role player in 07. Never been the best player in his position or world. What you thought about it?
Wait, what? Tim Duncan?
Yeah, I don't know why Claude was trolling Dwayne for that.
Yeah, something wrong with him. Bro.
Your mic, bro.
Your mic fucking up. Your mic fucking up, man. Your mic fucking up, bro.
They got that Walmart mic, bro.
Yeah, your mic. Oh, you always got that mic, bro. But look what Jeannie Buss looked like. Like, I want y'all to understand and read between the lines of what Jeannie Buss said. Like, she was crying when writing this tweet, bro. Like, I could feel her emotions when she was writing this tweet. And Tyree, do you feel for Jeannie Buss and what she wrote and basically was just reminiscing about the good old days with Kobe? And basically just having a team killer and the franchise killing LeBron James.
Nah, I don't feel sorry for her. And for her to be this emotional on Twitter, she don't deserve to be no owner, bro.
Well, what the fuck does emotion have to do with being an owner of a team? You just got to have deep pockets.
Clearly, you don't understand anything about ownership or business.
Well, do you know who Jerry Jones is? Cowboys are worth a lot of money.
But Rand, your mic is fucking up, bro.
Yo, Lil Rand, go buy a new mic, nigga.
Nigga, I pay like $250 for this shit. What the fuck you talking about, man?
You gotta invest in a better mic, bro.
Hell, they're going off.
Yo, Lil Rand, niggas robbed you for your money, bro.
Why them niggas saying, man, nigga? Why them niggas say L to jump on the panel and say why these niggas saying?
Man, shut up, Hearn. Shut up, Hearn. Stop simping, bro. Now, what I'm saying is that when you think about it, bro, Giddy Buss right here. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I told y'all, bro, like she ain't playing no games, bro. She ain't playing no games, bro. She feel as though, and I just don't think the Lakers gonna get Kyrie. They're not getting Kyrie. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The Laker fan base is one of the most toxic fan base we have ever seen.
Stupid.
They're toxic. They're delusional.
Like that dude who had Kobe Bryant number 2.
They ain't worse than the Warriors, though. The Warriors fan.
Nah, they ain't worse than Boston. Boston is toxic, bro.
No,
Boston fans are usually smart. Boston fans are usually smart.
The Laker fans are delusional. They're toxic.
Hold on. How are we toxic and delusional, but we got niggas talking about the Clippers, bro?
No,
we're not talking about the Clippers.
Bro. The Knicks are toxic, bro.
Fuck all that, nigga. We want chips, nigga. We got the right to be. We got the right to act like this. Other teams ain't got the right to act like this.
Tyree, y'all fan base is so delusional that y'all really thought that y'all. Hold on. Y'all fan base is so toxic and delusional, right? That y'all really thought y'all was gonna get Kyrie Irving on the 1 year, $6 million mid-level contract exception, bro. That's how delusional y'all.
Some of them are, bro. But I'm talking about the majority.
I was pushing it on the TV.
We have the right.
Y'all so delusional. Go ahead.
We have the right.
Let me get your dome right. Y'all really thought y'all really getting Kevin Durant. Y'all so delusional that y'all so delusional that y'all really thought that y'all getting Damian Lillard once Damian Lillard requested trade. Like y'all think y'all getting. I thought y'all
was getting Steph Curry last year.
Let me ask you
this is the delusional of the fan base.
Out of any team in
Boston
the NBA,
fans are not delusional
have the most right
as y'all are.
Don't we have the most right to be delusional out of any NBA team, bro?
But Boston got the same amount. Hold on, Boston got the same amount of chips as y'all. They not as delusional y'all are
because they haven't got majority of their chips in the modern day, nigga.
Okay, what that's supposed to mean? They still got the same amount of chips.
That means since the 80s, bro, we got majority.
It don't mean nothing. They still got the same amount of chips where they can talk they shit.
Because we're trying to tell you, nigga, that's Bill Russell era. He got 11 from Bill Russell era, the era that you don't count, nigga.
Stop it.
No, Bill Russell, that's still the
have
NBA.
17 chips, bro.
Man, stop
Exactly.
It's still the NBA, bro.
Y'all niggas see y'all
niggas is fanboys.
Y'all cook
niggas is fanboys, man.
Y'all cook Bill Russell era and then when you use his era when y'all count.
Exactly.
Hold on, Tyree. I never try to discredit Bill Russell championship. I said those championships count. No, I don't, Rand. I don't sit there and say, oh, Bill Russell championships don't count. I just sit there and diminish Bill Russell competition and realize what the era that he played in, but he still got.
Therefore diminishing. Exactly. Therefore diminishing the championships.
Hold on. Did I ever came out and say, "Oh, Bill Russell championships don't count. Them shits are fraud."
You say he ain't play nobody.
Because if he didn't play nobody, then damn sure he still won the rings. I mean, it'd be pretty embarrassing if you didn't play nobody and you didn't get no goddamn rings for that shit. I mean,
he was the only one that won them, though. Hold
on. So what I'm saying is that the Celtics have the same amount of rings as the Lakers, and they're not as delusional, y'all. We're talking about every time when somebody's on a free agency market or somebody is available in the free agency. The Lakers think they're susceptible of getting. They thought they were getting Zach LaVine. They thought Russell Westbrook was going to be traded in the trade deadline when they was fucking
Kawhi.
Right? They thought they were getting Kawhi. They thought they were getting every goddamn major star.
Yeah, but Kawhi played. Kawhi played him.
Yeah, Kawhi wanted to go. What we saying? We earned that.
Boston fans
niggas still saying Kawhi wanted to go to the Lakers.
No, Rand. I mean, Herb. Come on, bro.
We earned the right to be delusional.
Yo, hey, Mook. Mook, can I cook Klaus right quick?
Go ahead.
So as you say, do you know, like, even when he was on one leg, Tim Duncan still averaged 20 and 13 in the finals for his career. And he got the same amount of rings as the fan favorite Kobe and Shaq and all these niggas. And
he was the best player.
Yeah, and he never played with nobody the caliber of any of those players. The only one was Kawhi, but he was a baby. And they were obviously saying, he wasn't as good anymore.
I mean, Tony Parker was better than him, I don't see.
Well, he won the finals MVP. He had the best numbers.
Lord Rand, when Shaq played with Kobe, Kobe was a baby, Lord Rand.
You remember what Grant Popovich said?
Hold on.
What Grant Popovich said?
Kobe was
a baby still.
Forget about that now.
He still was a baby, nigga. Don't change the point. He was a baby.
Nigga, look. I know you like playing.
How old was Kawhi when he played? How old was Kawhi when he won a chip with Duncan? How old was Kawhi when he won a chip with Duncan?
Were they the same caliber player?
Answer the question. We going to the baby point. We talking about the baby point. We talking about the baby point. You say he was a baby, so answer my question. How old was Kawhi when he played with Tim Duncan?
He was 22 when he won.
Okay, so how old was Kobe when he won his chip with Shaq?
But he was already a top 5 player in the league.
Was he a baby though?
Bro, this is retarded. All right, let me ask you a question.
You don't want to answer my question, man.
Wait. Let me ask you a question.
You don't want to answer my question.
How much better did Kobe Bryant get compared to like when he played with Shaq than when he played without Shaq? It wasn't that much of a difference, bro. He was a great player already. Come on, what are you talking about?
As a baby, nigga. As a baby still, nigga.
Bro, hold on.
You said baby.
Hold on.
This nigga Lord Rand moving the goalposts.
No. If you want to have that little victory, go ahead, nigga. But again, you just like being contrarian, nigga. Again, Kobe Bryant was already a top 5 player in the league. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Hey, Mookie, wait, Mookie. When they won, right?
How many years Tim Duncan was a top 5 player? How many
Wait.
years Tim Duncan was a top 5
Multiple years. Multiple years. Multiple years.
Career.
Hey.
His first year.
Wait.
Hold on. We got a new guest. Hold on, Rand. We got a new guest. Hey, Jermaine Brown, what you got on this shit?
What you on about the Genie quote? You talking about the Genie quote text?
Yes, the Genie quote. What you got on the Genie quote, and what you got on the Kyrie Irving situation?
It was a tweet.
Los Angeles Lakers. Genie
well,
tweet.
I think Lakers crazy if they don't do whatever they need to do to go ahead and get Kyrie Irving. You know, because LeBron James is a Lakers right now. That man carried that whole team last year by himself. He averaged
carried the team.
Man, what?
Can I finish?
Hey, this a dicked out nigga right here, man. This man,
hey, Tyree. Hey, Tyree.
Hold on. Let him finish. Hold on.
The man averaged 30 points a game last year. Only thing that was happening with the Lakers
was that a quit into team?
Man, let me get my point off.
Was that no? You said the man was averaging 30 points last year. So was that translating to team wins, nigga? Yes or no?
You let me finish. On the panel asking us to give him a chance to talk. Not that shit.
No, I thought I was just supposed to do it. You know, you call in and get your voice opinion, then we chop it up. You know.
Go ahead, finish up, bro. Because this shit don't make sense. Go ahead, finish up, bro.
It makes plenty of sense, man. The man did it. He did his thing. They was averaging 30 points. LeBron James he played. He came to win last year. But the point is, he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it by himself. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't do it.
He couldn't even get them to the play-in by himself.
He got to the play-in just a year back.
These the same dudes, Mookie, that said Kobe.
No, I'm talking about this year.
These the same dudes, Mookie, when Kobe was averaging 32 points per game, missed the playoffs. They say Kobe missed the playoffs. When LeBron James do it, they say he carried the team.
He carried the team.
No, listen. All I'm just saying, the man played last year. The man wasn't at the, you know, he like.
Okay, Russ played last year. What's your point, bro? Of course.
No, bro. No, West didn't play last year. Bro. Come on.
Anthony Davis.
West didn't play last year.
Hold on.
He averaged 19, 8, and 7. What are you doing?
Hold on. Other than your man scoring, what did he did to impact the game? Where was his leadership? Where was his lack of effort on defense? I mean, where was all that last year, man?
Lakers didn't have no defense, period, last year.
But where's LeBron James to pick? Hold on. Where's LeBron James to set the tone to lead by his lead by example when
LeBron James the led team?
Hold on. When you need your hold on, bro. When you need your teams to pick up the slack, especially defensively, where was LeBron James at last year, nigga? To pick up that slack for the defense.
He stuck up center. LeBron James.
And he was getting cooked on center. Kristaps niggas was looking at making that nigga look like dog.
Hey, y'all been capping here too long. Can I get a chance to ask you a question? If you said the man, what did he do to step up last year? The man played center for almost whole season.
Played center. Did that work out for him, sir?
Well, he's 40 years old, dude, trying to play center. That was leadership to do. And he almost averaged 30. And still was getting cooked.
I don't give a fuck if he averaged 30, nigga. Them 30 was no existed. That shit didn't translate to team wins.
How many points Kawhi averaged last year?
We're not talking about Kawhi. This is the number one.
You know why? You know why?
This is the number one.
Because LeBron still suits up. That's why. Even hurt.
Okay, so hold on.
Dinged up, whatever. He still suits up and go out there and help them lose.
Hold on. Then why the fuck that fuck nigga didn't suit up, nigga? When he had 2 games left to get his team to the play-in tournament.
He had knee pain.
When he sit on the saddle.
He had knee pain. That's why. Knee pain. Now,
Lakers ain't
let's talk about this topic because you put that. I'm about to call that woman out of her name. You put that woman up there like she done some shit. First of all, she ain't did nothing but fuck up the team. Her and
she wouldn't have the championship she had with LeBron.
I mean, this motherfucker just gave away all our centers. She didn't want to sign that white boy. What's his name? Caruso. She didn't want to sign DeMar DeRozan. She ain't do nothing but mess up the team. Now you want to sit here and say, I miss Kobe. Crazy, well, let's remember, you the one left Kobe sitting on the damn end of the bench, making $40-some million and a team struggling.
And nobody ain't coming to the team.
And $25 million a year.
And she want to sit there and say she missed Kobe? Man, if I was LeBron James, I went in there and quit on that motherfucker. I told them motherfucker, y'all kiss my ass. You don't sit here and tell me you miss Kobe like I done something wrong. Your dumb ass let all the players go.
The difference between Genie Bus.
Hold on, Jay. First of all, nigga, you gotta understand what she basically saying. She basically saying that y'all gotta read between the lines on what the bitch saying. She's saying that LeBron James is not Kobe. Kobe cared about the Lakers. Kobe cared about the structure of the Lakers. LeBron James don't. He cares about his personal goals and what he likes to accomplish.
He care about winning.
And pieces.
LeBron care about winning.
No, you don't. He don't care about
winning.
He don't
The man is a proven winner.
He don't care about winning. He don't care about
the man is a proven winner, dude.
Here's the thing. Kobe was a Laker. Hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all.
They didn't want to hear it.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something.
They had a losing squad. And they had something to do. They could have fixed that shit.
Kobe was
deadline, and they didn't want to do it.
Hold on, bro. Kobe was a Laker and cared about the Lakers. LeBron James doesn't because he only cares about his
last 6 years he lost
every
everything.
front office to be in direct of his support of his personal goals. That's what LeBron James cares about. He cares about his own personal shit, and that's why Jimmy Butler
Man, he bring championships with his shit.
No, he only bought one championship in the bubble.
If he cared about that movie, why didn't he go out to the scoring title? He couldn't win. He's the one scoring title. Why
he could easily won the score title last year.
Why didn't he go do it if that's all he cared about?
Man, because LeBron James seen that was a bad. Hold on. LeBron James seen that was a bad look. So he damn sure set out on the team. LeBron put on his team last year. It's a fact, bro. I mean, listen. The Lakers. Hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all something. How LeBron James is a mentally weak bitch, and that's why nobody can't respect this motherfucker.
Bro, you getting your personal feelings about LeBron.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all something. No, that's not personal facts. Hey, Rand, mute that shit, bro. I don't know where the fuck you at. Mute that shit, bro. Fuck is that shit, nigga? Swiping some shit. I mean, stop this shit, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. LeBron James had 2 to 3 games, nigga, that get his team got them in the play-in tournament. If they would have beat, I think it was the Nuggets or some shit like that, and they did beat with the 76 or shit like that, they would have got into the play-in tournament. Yep. A guy like Anthony Davis, who been nicked and battle with bruises and torture and shit like that, laced up his goddamn boots, and he was not 100% and played them goddamn games to show that he can, that he cared about the Lakers and getting them to the goddamn play-in tournament. LeBron James did. He sat on the sideline like a bitch and made that fucking false ass, fake ass April Fool's joke when it turned out to be true. Because you know why? LeBron James sees that, you know what? I'm not gonna risk it all. I'm not gonna sit there and save my team season. I'm not gonna sit there and take my team to the goddamn high ends and to the goddamn playoffs. Because you know why? LeBron James doesn't care. He cares about his own personal aspect on getting the shit that he wants.
Dude, LeBron James is a proven winner. This dude been winning all his whole career.
No, he's
not. Hold on. The dude been winning his whole career. Lakers haven't had a championship.
I think he's proven that he can win. I think he's proven that he can win.
Every team he goes to, he gonna find a way to grow.
Hey, hold on.
Every team he goes to, he bring a championship.
That's why he's been in 10 finals and nobody else.
You gotta understand. Hold on, Jay.
Yeah, but did he win 10?
Hold on. Listen.
Hey, bro, you gotta get there to win.
Hold on.
Okay, but did he win 10?
But the point is, how many other people got there? Can anybody
else?
What
the fuck does that matter?
What
does that matter?
It matters a lot.
How does that matter when you're not winning them?
You can't win something you ain't in.
Celebrate losing, man.
But if you're still losing,
it's not like he was losing.
If you're not good enough to get there, you don't even have a chance to win. The fact
that it's not like you're losing
people y'all want to praise, like KD.
But you're still losing.
Get to no Kobe, unless he on a super duper stacked team.
Ghost, but hear what I'm saying.
He may not win, but he get there
in a week. But Ghost, so what I'm saying is,
why ain't KD get there in a week? He didn't get there.
The East is not weak.
We'll make it bad.
About the playoffs.
Hold on.
Hey, LeBron James lost.
Hold on. The East is not weak, nigga. The East has
he had Kyrie on his team. Give LeBron James Kyrie. Ain't no sweeping coming in there.
All right, so he had Kyrie in 2017. What happened, bro?
They ain't get swept.
They got swept. They swept.
He got gentlemen swept.
Now we get all these extra shit.
He got why he could have won in 2017 with Kyrie Irving. He got
your boy got his ass promptly swept up out there with one of the most deadly assassins in the NBA on his team, and he got
I'm not
tell y'all something. Y'all better start appreciating LeBron James.
Nobody
what he do? They like close their eyes. They don't like great.
Fuck that nigga.
He bogus.
Yeah, I don't like greatness.
Now, hold on. I want Jay and I want Jay. Hold on, Dante. I want Jay and Dick Dot ass Ghost Town to explain this shit. Explain the multiple picks and the multiple players that have been traded since LeBron James signed with
homosexual terms with around my name.
Go ahead, bro. What you got on? You dicked out for LeBron. Go ahead, bro.
No,
you got on
man, look, first of all, whatever you got up on that screen is probably SFM type stats in the first place.
No, it's not. It's not SFM.
Let me see. Trade away from man. Okay, fine. All them motherfuckers, the only person on that list that even is worthy of staying on the Lakers team right now, or maybe two of them would be JaVale and B.I. All the rest of them motherfuckers be gone. Scrubs be gone.
Lonzo Ball.
So you talking about Lonzo Ball?
Scrubs be gone. That's what you
Lonzo Ball. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Lonzo Ball.
Are you dumb?
JaVale McGee.
Man, what the boys ain't won nothing since what they won.
Wow.
What did I
won? Y'all what they did. They been
what did I won, man? What they won?
They haven't won
anything. If the Nets had Lonzo Ball, the Nets would win.
LeBron James did outside the bubble.
We don't nobody need no goddamn Lonzo Ball. Bye.
Okay. Chicago had Lonzo Ball. Look what happened to him.
That's what we need. We need
AD. He got hurt. And he was playing like an all-star.
Man, Lonzo Ball shoots 40% from the free throw line. You can't do nothing with a point guard.
One did it one seed at one point.
Yep.
Alonzo
well, I'm saying, hold on. Well, the point I'm saying is that the point I'm saying is that because the point I'm saying is that the Lakers have made sacrifices to LeBron James, and LeBron James haven't done nothing but one weak ass ring outside the goddamn. He won one weak ass ring in the bubble. He haven't done shit outside of it, motherfucker.
Within 2 years,
it put special requirements for him.
He went to a team. He went to a team that didn't even make the playoff the year before that.
LeBron James had been considered a loser outside the bubble, and he has underachieved with the Los Angeles Lakers. Hold on. When you look at the perceived Laker franchise, they wants to win multiple chips, and real Laker fans don't consider a guy like LeBron James a real Laker. Dude, he's not a real Laker at all.
Personal butthurt fans don't do it. Listen, when do you not consider LeBron James not taking taking the team to a winner, to the championship? He just took a team, no bubble. That was the hardest championship. Bubble was the hardest championship mentally. Mentally.
Yeah, people. That bubble championship was fucking easy. Stop that shit. You the most delusional ass nigga. First of all, that bubble championship ain't shit, bro. That was some AA. Now listen. What I'm saying is this. Hold on. What I'm saying is this. I want everybody to reset. Let's reset right quick. What I'm saying is this: is that the Lakers have responded to LeBron James' demands, and they're basically giving up to what this nigga wants to do. And that's go get Kyrie Irving. The Lakers not willing to give up 3 first-round picks in a player to go get Kyrie Irving when Kyrie Irving has 1 year deal left on his team, on his contract, and he also is not trustworthy.
If he wants
so that's why hold on. So that's why LeBron James is blackmailing the Lakers. I'm telling y'all this shit. LeBron James is in contact with the Lakers almost every day because he basically saying that, bro, it's y'all getting Kyrie, y'all getting Kyrie, and the Lakers basically like, bro, we don't know because you know why? They don't believe in Kyrie. They don't want Kyrie Irving. LeBron James, the only nigga that wants Kyrie Irving. There's reports came out there and said LeBron James is a heavy advocate on bringing. Is a heavy advocate on bringing Kyrie Irving to the Lakers. And LeBron James basically saying, if y'all don't get Kyrie Irving, if y'all don't trade West for Kyrie Irving, I'm not signing an extension next year. I'm not retiring as the Los Angeles Lakers. And I think that's what LeBron James doing.
He wasn't gonna sign it no way. LeBron James ain't giving the Lakers no power over him. He's not gonna sign an extension till he wants to. He is not gonna sign it till he gets what he wants, and that's what he should do. He'd be a damn fool to do anything otherwise. And he ain't nobody's fool.
Man, LeBron James is. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this shit. When Jeannie when Phil Jackson sat there and said trade LeBron James.
Yep.
I think Jeannie Buss is revisiting that shit.
What he know? He don't know nothing about being no executive. The best thing he knows is a triangle. Run that
the most winningest
but
coach.
You can't run no team.
He knows greatness.
That's where this is coming from.
He can't run no team. He make him run the triangle.
She's just putting it out in the air.
He got 11 chips though. Go.
11 chips.
As a coach, but not as no motherfucking GM.
Okay.
He got 11 chips. That's right. Running a triangle. He got 11 chips.
Listen, you think he doesn't know how to put a team together?
No, he
or how a team's supposed to work?
No, he don't. He don't know more about it than LeBron. He don't know more about it than LeBron.
Oh my God,
that sounds kind of ridiculous. Seeing as LeBron only has 4. LeBron only has 4 championships, and Phil Jackson has 11.
He done put 4 championships together by being a player / GM. Well, what being a coach / GM, what has Phil Jackson done?
Listen, what do you think LeBron's going to do?
Terrible.
You think after LeBron retires, he's going to get 7 championships?
Doing what you mean from an executive standpoint?
From any perspective, just like how you said Phil Jackson.
He'll do better than Phil Jackson and Michael Jordan.
Hey, Ghost, I want us to revisit the Russ.
Better than Michael Jordan. Stop it.
I want us to I want us to revisit the Russ. Hey, Ghost, I want us to revisit the Russ situation, bro.
The Mississippi backwater, bro.
LeBron James really rubbed. I'm gonna tell y'all something. LeBron James really
what
rubbed.
You know about Mississippi? You don't know a goddamn thing about me. Bring your ass to the South and see what happens.
You be drinking too much of that Mississippi backwater.
You talking all that dumb shit.
You jump off that Mississippi backwater, dog.
You better watch your damn mouth. You run let me tell you. Don't know what happened to your ass.
Hold on.
Man, I ain't scared of no goddamn Mississippi. So come on,
I know you. I know. I bet you ain't never been there before, have you? Shut your ass up. You ain't never been out here. So what's your point, dog? Ben where?
That dude's funny, man.
Ben where? Where is where? What you talking about?
Dog.
Where you from, Doctor?
Look at my profile pic, homie. Look at my
this nigga from North. This nigga from North Dakota, bro. That nigga from North Dakota, man. Yeah,
now hold on. Hold on. Man, let's get back on schedule. Now, what I'm saying is this: Hold on, Dante. What I'm saying is this:
you better hope you can get old one day.
Hold on.
Yeah, exactly. Me too, man. I'm 24. I hope.
Hold on, bro.
Exactly, bro. You don't never call nobody old. That's disrespectful.
Can I talk, bro?
Let me say one thing. I'll check out.
No, Hoss.
Man, when y'all let Mookie talk and shut
can
the
I
hell
talk
up?
on my? Can I talk on my own shit, bro? Now, what I'm saying is this: is that when you dive deep in the water, when you break the shit down, do you really think like that trade that LeBron James did on bringing Russ over there? I think LeBron. I think right there that rubs the Laker front office like in a bad way, in a bad situation. Like ever since that trade and they seen that shit and work out and shit like that, and LeBron James requesting Russ to be moved during trade deadline, and Russ knowing, and it just caused a whole friction around the locker room. I think that right there rubs the Laker front office in the wrong way, where they're not even listening to LeBron James demands.
With the media, remember he tried to circle back around with the media, talk about, oh yeah, it really wasn't even LeBron James. So the Lakers had to take. Remember, Rob Pelinka was like, they had to put out the fire or something like that.
Yeah, LeBron James did that and he failed.
Listen.
LeBron James did that and he failed.
He did the shit before, didn't he? When he was in
Cleveland, he failed in every trade he's ever done his whole career.
With Kyrie, he did the shit in Cleveland.
He took him to the championship.
The team was falling apart. LeBron got all the bums up out of there. Brought in strategic pieces, and he carried that
took him to the championship.
Hey, Mook, let me say one thing. Let me say one thing.
You know what he's doing.
Can I say one thing, Mook? So listen, check out the 2023 free agency class. That's a great free agency class. You think they're going to sign LeBron at 40 years old over all those great free agents they could sign for 5 or 6 years? You're fucking delusional, man.
No, it's not. That's not a great free agency class.
Go to town on the 2023 free agency class and get 2 picks for LeBron.
Who in the free agency class? Who?
All right, I'm about to tell you. You want me to go down the list?
No, you said one thing.
Yeah.
No, you said one thing.
You want me to go down the list?
No,
I mean,
you go to the top 5. Go to the top 5.
Just give us the top 5.
You should do a show about
top
that.
5. Do top 5.
I'll just go down the list right now. Okay.
Do top 5.
Okay, Well, I can't give you top 5 because there's like a long list of like 30 guys. I'm not going to order the list in 30 seconds. All right. I'm not going to order the list in 30 seconds.
They all
so here, I'm just going to name off a bunch of players, right? Okay. 2023 free agent class. All right. You got Wiggins. You got Jeremy Grant. You got Karis LeVert. You got Christian Wood. You got KCP. You got.
I rest my case. I rest my case.
I'm not done yet.
I rest my case.
Hold on one second. You got
nobody pursuing them before they get LeBron on their team.
You got Dylan Brooks.
You rest my case.
Man,
you got Anthony Edwards. You got.
I rest my case.
He's restricted. He ain't going nowhere.
Man, stop it. I rest my case,
As
man.
a matter of fact, if you're not talking about unrestricted,
you got RJ Barrett.
Are these unrestricted free agents?
Stop it.
If they're not unrestricted,
you got Seth Curry.
Yeah, Claus. I don't know.
Come
I mean,
on.
not Claus, but
Oh,
Hoss,
you cooked
stop
yourself.
stop that
Yeah,
dumbass
you
shit,
cook
bro.
yourself.
You
Nigga.
fucking up the show like that, bro.
Right.
Now, what I'm saying is this. Let's move on.
Boy, the hate for LeBron is real, boy.
He should have started with the good ones. He should have started with the good players.
Now, what
That
I'm
was
saying,
a good one. To be honest with you, that was a good one.
And they ain't even. And,
Hey,
and
this
the
Myron.
key is they're
This
not
Myron.
unrestricted. They're restricted free agents.
Yeah,
so
that's
them teams
Myron.
ain't giving them up.
Oh,
That ain't Myron. That ain't Myron.
that nigga sound like Myron, bro.
Now, goes. Let me ask you something.
Hey, say goat
think,
milk. Let me see if this Myron. No, they ain't Myron.
It goes. Let me ask you something, Ghost. Now, do you think Jeannie Buss basically saying that, hey, LeBron, you would never be Kobe, so I really just don't respect.
Why would he want to be?
Do you think Jeannie Buss respects LeBron James?
I really don't. No,
Hey,
she does not.
Hold on.
She does not. They don't
Hold on, Jay. Hold on.
I don't believe they respect LeBron
Explain that.
Because he's a mercenary. He's a journeyman mercenary. Nothing more. He's not a real Laker.
Okay, thank you, Hoss. Thank you for that.
You know what a mercenary is? They're all about themselves. They have no
Okay, thank you for
like
that.
they're just all out for themselves, like a mercenary. He's not a real Laker.
You can't tell a man you trust his blueprint and then halfway through the season, because
his blueprint got Westbrook. It failed.
You shut the fuck up.
No, his blueprint failed.
God,
They're done with him.
Cousin sweating early daytime. Shut up.
Listen.
God damn.
Listen.
Now listen.
In 2018, he failed when he got Dwayne Wade and then they let him go. Trade him up out here. They weren't coming for.
He snaked Dwayne Wade's ass. LeBron snaked Dwayne Wade's ass.
And then went straight to the championship. And then went straight to the championship.
Anybody else, but you don't think the Lakers going to snake LeBron's ass? LeBron's not a real Laker. They're going to trade his expiring deal, his expiring contract.
Man, listen, LeBron is the Laker right now. Is the Laker.
He's not a real Laker.
He is the Laker right now. Him and Clay.
Magic.
How many players?
Kobe, Shaq, not LeBron.
Go ahead.
How many players on Lakers?
Jerry West, Will Chamberlain. LeBron's not a real Laker.
I got a question. Hey, if you were the GM of the Lakers, and the Nets called you and they say, we don't want to give you Kyrie, but if LeBron wants to play with him, let's trade off straight up on LeBron James for Kevin Durant. Would you do it? If you were the GM of the Lakers?
If I was a GM of the Lakers, no, I wouldn't do that.
Because
what LeBron is getting ready to do is going to bring them way more money than bringing in Kevin Durant. He's chasing Kareem record, bro. Them stands going to be every stadium going to be sold out. Sold out next year. Every time he walk in the building, it's going to be sold out.
LeBron trying to win the championship.
LeBron ain't trying to win no championship. Stop that.
What people are going to be? Every game's going to be sold out. What are you talking about?
If you put a team around,
they're going to have they're going to stop the game when he passes Kareem. But what
is that doing? Is that winning championships, or are y'all looking for the
money, bro? He's a cash cow.
Okay, what is that?
Dude, it's just going to be that game.
Yeah, but Lakers don't have nobody going to this game.
Hold on, you can bring it. Hold on, you can bring in money all you want.
I tell you what,
if you're not bringing in chips, it's
anybody
irrelevant.
in a city where they got a professional basketball NBA team? Anybody in here?
No.
I bet your ass got tickets when the Lakers come.
I got a professional football team though.
I guarantee you got some tickets.
Let me ask you a question.
Now, do you got tickets when the Brooklyn Nets come to town?
Hey, look, Ghost Town, I do, bro. And
do you have? Does everybody have tickets for when the Nets coming to town? That's what I thought.
If KD playing, yeah. If KD playing, yes.
Oh, that's because you just a KD fan. But I'm trying to tell you, if you a fan of greatness, you got them tickets for when the Lakers coming to town.
Nah. I don't, bro. I gave my shit away, man.
But anyway, no, I wouldn't do it, Rand. I wouldn't do it because what LeBron. Trading KD for LeBron ain't gonna get you nothing. No way, not on that terrible.
So keeping LeBron James is gonna get you something.
Yeah, money.
But what about chips? What about chips?
Well, if you don't get rid of Russ, he said KD for LeBron. That means all the rest of the team is intact. They ain't good enough.
Ghost right on this point. I ain't gonna lie, Ghost right, bro. We all know.
No. I'm not.
The great sage Tyreek.
I'm not disagreeing with Ghost saying.
Hold on,
it's a big ride, nigga. Hold on, I'm not disagreeing with Ghost saying trading LeBron for KD is going to help the Lakers franchise because KD can't lead a team to a fucking let alone lead a kid to a goddamn candy store because his leadership is just way horrible than LeBron James. But what I'm saying is that when you think about it, I just think that keeping LeBron James or getting Kyrie Irving still is not going to help the point that the Lakers still not going to reach their potential, and that's winning the championship. And we've seen the Lakers listen to LeBron James demands. Hold on. We see the Lakers listen to LeBron James demands, and that shit hasn't worked out, bro. Because
you're going too
the Lakers. No, I'm not going too far. It's actually.
Do you know how many things they fix by switching a Kyrie for a Russ? You know how much shit they fix?
But is the thing? Hold on. Is the thing? Hold on. Is the things that you're fixing, is that going to win you a championship?
It'll get you a whole lot closer.
Bro, you know how much shit you fixing?
No. I trust LeBron.
Bringing in Kyrie is going to fix the Lakers offensively, but what is going to fix the Lakers defensively?
Kyrie's a good defender. LeBron's still trash.
No, he's not. He's average. He's average, bro.
Hold on. They are their defensive woes.
Kyrie is the average defender, bro.
They putting athletes out.
Kyrie's a pretty mean defender, bro.
No, he's not. He's average. Yeah.
They've already added 3 athletes. Hold on. They've already added 3 athletes to their team right now.
Bro. This shit crazy.
Mookie. They've already added 3 athletes to their team. Now you turn around and you switch and take out Russ,
2016,
none shooting ass and put Kyrie in there.
Bro.
Nigga, wake up to 2022.
Hold on, bro. Y'all gotta understand this shit. Them bringing in Kyrie, yes, it's gonna help them offensively, but defensively, the Lakers have major problems, bro. Especially their defensive front court.
They done got younger and they done got stronger. They done got younger. Yeah, all these pieces they didn't put together, they're younger pieces. They don't have older. They don't have.
Hold on. What pieces did they bought in?
Troy Brown, Lonnie Walker, and
man, Lonnie Walker is water defensively.
Below average players.
He ain't worse than Wayne
average players.
He ain't worse
Lonnie
than Wayne
Walker is
shit
defensively.
We still got
Wayne Ellington and the reason he better than him.
Man, stop it, bro. This nigga
gonna be the same niggas y'all cry about during the season next year.
Man.
Same niggas y'all cry about.
With Kyrie, Lakers looking at the championship. Lakers looking at the championship. They got a window.
They ain't got no help.
With Kyrie, they got a window. Westbrook, they don't got no. It don't even nothing to say about it. Because West, you can watch the games last year. If you watch the games last year, you'll see everybody. Soon West bring the ball up. What they do? They clamp down on AD. They let West shoot the 3.
So y'all do agree with us? Kyrie was a major part of why LeBron won the 2016 chip. Then.
Yeah, but that's not the same Kyrie. That's not the same LeBron.
I just wanted to make sure y'all was on the same shit.
Way different team. See, the Lakers don't got no wing defenders. They ain't got no clamp guy on their team, bro.
Kyrie is really good when he doesn't have to play point.
AD not gonna be.
That's why I said
to be healthy. LeBron James not guaranteed to be healthy. Like, come on, man.
Ain't nobody.
And LeBron James can digress anytime.
Okay, so if you get 60 games out of Kyrie, AD, and LeBron, and get them ready for the playoff, they'll take it out.
You all doing
LeBron trying to address his.
You doing the same thing when they say they're not gonna be healthy.
LeBron needs somebody to take the ball out.
He going off the history.
I'm going off the history.
Dude, LeBron can't play off ball. LeBron needs to be the point guard. But I'm saying I trust LeBron more than James Harden at this point.
How did it work when he was playing with Kyrie last time?
Kyrie wanted to be the point.
You see how you sound?
No, but Kyrie realizes
Kyrie played a 2.
Hold
on, Ghost. You lying, Ghost.
How did Kyrie played a 2 last time?
Ghost. Kyrie played a 2 in 2016, man. Stop that.
Only thing the Lakers need if they get Kyrie is another shooter. That's the only thing they need.
When LeBron is on the court, yes, he got the ball in his hand, but when he leaves the court, he needs somebody that can keep the offense going and be a playmaker. That's what Russ was supposed to do.
That's what Kyrie is. That's literally Kyrie's the best in the NBA at doing that.
And when LeBron is on the floor, he needs somebody that can spot up and shoot.
A perfect complement to LeBron, Kyrie Irving.
Can do their thing. That's Kyrie.
Yes, that's Kyrie Irving, the perfect complement to LeBron James.
Y'all better not be messing with no LeBron and Kyrie now. The little snake may be
LeBron and Kyrie
is
still not enough to get you over the hump, bro. You got
Kyrie Irving is literally
this is the main point that y'all missing. Either you do bring LeBron, Kyrie, and you pair
man, y'all killing me. Y'all think LeBron James still that dude, man.
That's what I'm saying. No, bro. That dude. Hold on, bro.
No, he wasn't, man. Stop that.
No, he was not. He was not impactful last year, bro. He wasn't.
I guess he didn't.
Bro.
He wasn't. He definitely was not.
Let me ask y'all something. When we ever seen it? Last year was the first time that we ever seen LeBron James like put up great numbers, put up like 30, 35 points per game, and his team still get beat by 15 or 20.
That's because that was the
first time. It just shows you that you don't have that impact no more, bro.
15 and 20. They was getting
Wasn't that the
burned by
first time we
30.
ever seen them play with a full G League team?
They were getting put out by 20, bro. 20 plus, bro. That's just to tell you that LeBron James doesn't have that impact no more. He's not impactful, bro. He's not. Think about it, bro. That's the first time in his career where he put up 30 points.
No, but I think he came. No, LeBron basically came into this year basically knowing it was a wash. He's that smart, in my opinion. He already knew that they had no real shot with Westbrook on the team. Once, like, he gave it a chance, but at first when he realized the season was tanking,
I call it being manipulative.
Well, no, he can see the forest to the trees, and he just realized, okay, I'm gonna just go for stats,
man. This nigga ain't
smart. Exactly. That's why he came out and said publicly, "We ain't shit." When they played the Bucks, that's exactly the reason why he said it. He was setting the groundwork for getting Russ the fuck up out of there, and then what they turn around and do, they said, "No."
So he's been a snake, then.
Who? What?
So LeBron was being a snake then?
No, I mean that's
snake.
just.
Bro, being a snake. Hold on. So you mean tell me every time he trade people, he was being a snake?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Well, then all the GMs in the league is snakes. Then trades gonna happen, bro. That's big.
Well,
that's
LeBron joined them too, and
bro,
LeBron
let me tell you
joined them. All them
something. Let me tell you something. You ain't never been in a position of managing other people owning no team. Firing motherfuckers is part of business.
Or just like any business.
When
not even
people ain't
sports.
getting the job done, they got to go. Or else your business gonna go. One of the two.
Y'all gotta understand LeBron James is a franchise killer, bro.
Damn.
No, I just think
y'all talking about employees and all this other shit. When LeBron James the same nigga that asked for Russell Westbrook, and now you want to trade him?
LeBron James hold on, that's right. You bring him in, you give him a test run, the tires, kick the tires, check the engine, the shit ain't working, go get traded in for another one. That's what you do.
That's not no snake shit to y'all.
No.
No,
because he brought Russ over join up with you, dude, and then I'm gonna get rid of you, bro.
Russell Westbrook's.
You don't do that. I
don't know. He's just kind of
sabotage Russell Westbrook's career.
Yeah.
He didn't do nothing like that. He gave Russell Westbrook a prime stage to show what he can do.
So he basically wastes Russell Westbrook time. That's what you basically saying.
No, Russ wasted our time.
Nah.
Yes, he did. Russ wasted
how
our
when
time.
LeBron asked for him? How did
LeBron asked for this nigga?
Right, he asked for the nigga.
Russ tried to come over.
How the fuck
are y'all serious, man? Are y'all really serious right now? Are you seriously trying to tell me that Russell Westbrook didn't have a chance to go out there and shine? Hold on. Did Russell Westbrook have a chance to go out there and shine and show what he could do? Yes or no? It's a simple question. Yes, he did.
No, you can't, bro. You can't.
I remember LeBron James specifically sitting out games. Russ play bro. While he tried to get himself completely healthy. Russ was still losing to his old team with really losing to the OKC. It was Russ out there losing to them, not LeBron. When LeBron played against them, they beat the hell out of OKC.
Okay, what LeBron did with that Portland team with him and AD was on the team.
Wasn't LeBron
on the squad and Westbrook was sidelined.
You're right. They dropped the ball in that Portland game.
Okay,
hold on. That's the Portland game. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the OKC game when Russ playing his old team. He played like he was still on OKC, the way he was giving them the fucking ball. My point is,
so
Russ
played who you thought he was, then, nigga? If you say he played like he was on OKC, so you saying Russ played just like who Russ is?
No. Russ numbers was tremendously down from the year before.
He's playing with LeBron James, man.
Bro, LeBron set out a lot of games where Russ was just the man, had the ball in his hand, and he still didn't do nothing.
And his production went up, nigga.
He had a few games where he had about 30 points, but it wasn't quite.
His production went up. Is it true that his numbers went up when LeBron James
did not go off? You're lying. His numbers were down on the season.
Yeah, because he played with LeBron James on the season, nigga. If you value the season, what the fuck?
His numbers were down. His minutes were about the same. The fact of the matter
I gotta understand that basketball.
The ball.
Niggas think that LeBron being impactful scoring point, but worry about him giving giving up 30 points on the defensive side of the ball. What about him not showing no effort on defense? Where was it the nigga leadership last year? Where were all the things that can lead the Lakers to be successful, be better? Where was LeBron James filling up the roles? You know what? His leadership and his lack of effort on defense was nowhere to be found.
The team wasn't good enough, and the Lakers front office didn't want to get in, didn't want to improve the team. The team wasn't good enough, bro.
You could have put Chris Paul. You could have put Chris Paul on this team. The team would be better. You could have put Giannis or anybody, all-star players. They would have been better.
You take any player you want, and you bring them to that team, to that Lakers team, and switch out LeBron and that player. that team still sucks.
No, they won't.
Especially with AD missing
No,
half
no,
the
I don't know
season,
about
more
that,
than
but I think they make the
Nah,
play.
CP3 would have had us in the play-in, bro. Stop that shit.
Not if AD didn't dress out, he wouldn't.
He would have, nigga. This nigga took OKC to the playoffs, man. Stop that shit.
Hold on. So if if AD didn't dress out, Chris Paul ain't gonna change nothing either.
Well, I don't understand. How come a 39-year-old
nigga,
Chris Paul
AD ain't on that court. Chris Paul ain't doing shit. He ain't
Chris
doing
Paul
nothing.
made players better. Stop that.
So he gonna make Gabriel Winion.
Make sure y'all smash that like button,
yes,
man.
Nigga.
Go ahead.
He was gonna make DeAndre Jordan better.
Yes.
Man, you got your damn mind.
How come?
Come up with something else to talk about, bro.
My question is, how come a 30-year-old, a 40-year-old who averaging almost 30 points a game, who step up and play defense, is not taking leadership when you don't have no defense?
Why you lying?
He stepped up and took center.
Who's 40?
Stepped up and played
Answer that question. Who's 40?
I said almost 40. I said almost 40.
He's not even almost 39. He's not even
closer
almost
to 40
39.
than he is 30, goddamn.
He's not 40.
He's not even almost 39. He's close. Almost 40, nigga.
He closer
just
to 40 than he is
Just
30.
say his age, nigga.
Facts.
Nigga gonna be 38.
You trying to make that shit
Y'all
sound good.
niggas be capping, bro.
You trying to make that shit sound good, nigga. Say his age, nigga.
It is. The facts is the facts. He almost 40.
It's just crazy.
Hold on. You can't
it's
be
just
on
crazy.
almost shit when you're not even almost it, nigga. Stop that shit.
It's just crazy. Hold on. It's
He
just
leaned more
crazy
than 40 than he leaned more than 35.
It just hold on.
How
it's just,
old is he?
Nigga almost 38.
Hold on.
Nigga.
It just crazy. Hold on. It just crazy on how niggas sit there and say and praise LeBron James for averaging 30 and shit like that, but then make excuses of his team losing shit like that, saying he's 40 and shit like that. It's just like, bro, you can't have it both ways, bro. Is it him being 30, averaging 30, or him being 40 old and can't lead the team to win, bro?
I'm amazed how he plays center, taking on those.
Hold on,
dude, but he doesn't play. But does he play defense?
He mentioned. Hold on. He mentioned the time. Hold on. He mentioned the time where LeBron James played center, which that's pretty. What you want to open or raise a cookie because you play center? But
no, you just say he don't step up and take leadership. Is that leadership or not? If you don't have a center on your team,
he didn't play any defense.
No,
he was doing it so he could shot jack.
No. Stop the bullshit. Stop the cap.
Frank no
matter how much sense you make, they're not going to acknowledge
facts.
They're not going to acknowledge what you're saying. No matter how much sense
stop
you
the cap,
bro. Just because you
listen, this man is 38 years old. He didn't play center none of his career. Now when they need him, Lakers need his
Hold on. He was not playing no defense when he was playing center.
You missed the point.
I don't give a fuck about the point. You mentioned me that stupid ass point that he played center. What did it mean for you playing center?
You just sat there and said he wasn't being a leader. If that's not being a leader or not.
So you hold on. So you telling me that being a leader is stepping up and playing a position?
It's going where your team needs you to go. It's going where your team needs you to go.
The team, hold on, bro. Hold on. This is how stupid a nigga sound. The team needed defense. Where the fuck was LeBron James defense, nigga?
No, they didn't. They needed defense. True.
Oh my god,
that's a great question.
Hold on. Who was missing? Who was missing from the lineup?
Oh my god, bro, y'all stupid, bro.
Y'all stupid. They don't want to answer. They won't be real.
Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis was missing from our lineup.
Okay, so hold on.
He went in there. He stood. He stepped up as a leader. Took over Anthony Davis's role as a center.
Let me cook you right quick.
And still average 30.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Now, since Anthony Davis was on and out, why LeBron James didn't step up on the defensive side of the ball? Where was his leadership stepping up and showing some effort on the defensive side of the ball?
He used all his energy doing other things. That's why. He used all that energy doing everything
to pass up or scoring, nigga.
He got all the other young players around him out there just looking like
trash,
not doing nothing. So now you want him to do that too.
So tell me, hold on. So tell me this. Goes sound. If he has all the energy in the world to get you 30 on the offensive end, then why he can't pace himself to get some stops on the defensive side of the ball and limit his output to like 20 and minimize his his energy on offense and
I would
defense.
agree with you. I would agree with you if somebody else.
You had no choice to agree with me.
Hold on, I don't do it. But listen, I would agree with you that he could have diverted some energy to defense if somebody else could score.
He was
could nobody else score?
But you know what
could
LeBron
nobody else score?
He could let Russell Westbrook have the ball.
Man,
and he could get 20. He could get you 20 something and play some defense.
As soon as LeBron James went to the bench, what happened? Offense stagnant.
Offense
couldn't score.
Ghost,
he would lose leads immediately as soon as he go to the bench.
Ghost, tell me this, Ghost.
Ghost, when he was in the game, they was losing by 30. What
no,
the
he
fuck?
wouldn't, man. Cut them
Yes, they
lines out.
was. Stop that shit.
If you joking, fine, but if I know you're lying, but I know you're lying.
Yes, he
hey,
was.
Mookie, pull up how many times the Lakers lost by 20 and 30 last year, bro. This nigga Ghost lying.
Man, the Lakers couldn't score a lick when LeBron went to the bench.
Yes, they did. Hold on, Ghost down. You mentioned that the Lakers don't have no scores, but I remember one game against the 76ers where they had like 4 players without LeBron James playing scoring over double figures, bro. Over 20 points in the game.
You can spread the one game.
So you telling me they ain't got no scores? So you telling me they ain't got no scores?
No,
they ain't got nobody that can get the ball in the basket.
Scores? No, they didn't. Because you talking about one game, and if we can stretch that one game out to 40 other games, we be in the playoffs.
Hold on, the Lakers' problem was not scoring. See, when you look at the Los Angeles Lakers, they were good.
Yeah,
they were
LeBron
good.
was putting up 30.
But it was just not LeBron.
They ain't had no problem scoring. He putting up 30. That's
okay,
right.
but what about the defensive side of the ball? What LeBron James was doing defensive? What about him setting the tone?
Putting up 30.
What about
LeBron?
What about LeBron James? No, that's not true. What about LeBron James setting the tone, showing his effort on the defensive side of the ball, right? Leading by example. See, that's what thing about the Lakers that they missed. They missed a real leader. LeBron James did not set the tone. He didn't galvanize the troops. He didn't motivate his other guys to play some type of defense because LeBron James was out here not hold on.
Mookie, what
his teammates. Hold
on. Other than LeBron and
no, it's not about.
That wasn't one other player that could have started. You take them other players, they ain't starting on nobody's team in the NBA.
You're making excuses, Ghost.
They would start on nobody's team.
That's why they're role players. They're
Stanley Johnson. Where would he start? What team in the NBA could he start on? Nowhere but the Lakers. Or Reeves.
He can start on. He can
start. Where?
He can start on the Spurs.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes,
Greg Popovich don't like non-shooting players. There's
no
way
Greg Popovich like wing defenders.
Well, he like wing defenders that can shoot.
Okay. With Kawhi couldn't shoot, and he started.
Yeah, man, Kawhi could shoot. Cut that nonsense.
No, he couldn't.
The fact of the matter was,
Kawhi
one of the most efficient shooters on the Spurs.
No,
first got there.
No, he was because he was taking like 8 shots a game.
Well, it don't matter. They was efficiently going in though.
Okay, but what I'm saying, hold on. What I'm saying is this, Ghost, is when you think about it, when you dive deep in the water, the Lakers missed a real leader. So when you got this dicked out ass nigga named hold on, Ghost.
A real leader? You trying to say LeBron James ain't a real leader?
No,
he's not.
He's not a real leader.
Okay, so what? How did the Cavs wind up in the playoffs? I mean, in the finals, 2018. How did they wind up there?
I mean,
because
nobody
led
them. They just stumbled their way in there.
A rookie, Jason Tatum.
No, that's not the point. The point is, they didn't just play no rookie Jason Tatum. They had to go through the whole conference. How did they?
How come LeBron James led the Lakers in rebounding?
Yeah, they cheated. They cheated the Indiana Pacers in Game 7 with the goaltender. With the goaltender, Rick Oladipo.
Not the leader.
The Raptors were fucking trash.
That was
how come LeBron James led the Lakers in rebounding? How come he led in the rebound?
The most craziest shit I've ever heard in my life. LeBron James ain't no leader. I mean, you can say a lot of things you want to say about LeBron James, but there's some shit that just sounds ridiculous.
He's not a good leader, bro. He's not.
Just great hate coming off, bro. That's just hate right now.
Fucking ridiculous.
It's not hate.
How you
hate, bro?
People get sick of his bullshit, bro. Kyrie was out on that shit. Dwayne Wade was
like he about to trade Kyrie. He backdoor all his guys.
Kyrie ain't never won nothing since LeBron James.
Him and AD aren't getting along. You see him sniping AD on Instagram, posting them videos of AD like, bro, you need to start training.
He proved everything right about LeBron when he took his ass over there. He said, "I ain't
never
had no."
He said LeBron James was right.
He was right.
What was
he apologized to LeBron
James. Well, yeah, thank you, Mook.
What was his leadership, nigga?
Well, let me tell you something. Would you rather have that, or would you rather have him get up off the bench and give him a black eye like Michael Jordan used to do?
I would rather have. Preferably, the best leader, in my opinion, has been like Tim Duncan.
Nigga was focused on his stats. Nigga, look at this shit.
Tim Duncan did everything for the
team. Tim Duncan ain't no leader, nigga. Tim Duncan ain't
no leader, bro.
Tim Duncan ain't
no leader.
Shit. Greg Popovich.
LeBron James is the only star. LeBron James is the only basketball star that never had a great coach behind him and did that. Every other star
who said
had a great coach.
No leader, bro. Tim Duncan was an excellent leader. I don't know who said that shit.
That's what I'm saying. Tim Duncan was a great. Tim Duncan, like, is the Tom Brady.
Everybody that was Tim Duncan teammates said that Greg Pop was the leader, not Tim Duncan. Stop that shit.
Tim Duncan was the leader, Kyrie.
Okay, so do you categorize Michael Jordan as a leader or just Phil Jackson?
Hold on. Phil Jackson was the leader of the team.
Hold on.
But did you not say Michael Jordan was the leader as well?
Hold on. Let me respond to Tyree right quick. See, let me address Tyree. See, there's different types of leadership. There's vocal.
So you don't give Michael Jordan credit for being.
Can you shut the fuck up, bro? Hold on, bro. I'm not done yet. You gotta understand this shit, bro. You gotta understand, bro. Tyree, Greg Popovich was the vocal leader, but Tim Duncan was the guy that led by example. So he was one of the leaders of the San Antonio Spurs. But I agree, Greg Popovich was one of the leaders for the Spurs. He was the vocal leader, but Tim Duncan was the guy that lead by example, bro.
Nah,
it's like
Greg Popovich.
It's like Tim Brady and
Tim Duncan was just a great teammate.
If you're a coach of a team, you're a leader of a team. But you need players to extend your leadership to the floor. And Tim Duncan was that player. He extended that.
Yeah, he was a great player.
And let me go.
Anybody who said Tim Duncan was no great leader, I don't need you hear nothing else.
He ain't no leader, nigga.
And let me go.
He ain't no leader, nigga.
Let me go to NOOZ. What you got on this shit? NOOZ. Mute yourself, bro.
Huh? What you say?
NOOZ. The nigga, you gotta unmute yourself, bro.
NOOZ.
Yeah, the guy that's hopping in the chat. Well, he ain't saying that. But what I'm saying is this. Ghost Town, you gotta understand this shit. LeBron James, the Lakers were missing a real leader, and they thought that was supposed to be LeBron James, and he wasn't that, bro. So I'm hoping that he can improve his leadership next year because that shit was so bad. He didn't hold Russ accountable. He didn't get on AD. He didn't get on all the Lakers players that were fucking up. LeBron James just didn't care. LeBron didn't care last year.
He didn't get on AD.
Nope.
Hold on. Why would you need, if you LeBron James, and I totally agree with him. You know what you're supposed to do. So you want LeBron James to sit there and go drive over to AD house every morning, blow the horn of the Hummer, tell him bring his ass out there, get in the car, let's go to the gym. He got to do that for AD.
No, just hope make him feel motivated. Make him feel motivated. Say the right things to AD because
he sent a picture of him working out every summer.
It's
very fans ain't motivation enough for you. You play for the Lakers and that media and them fans ain't motivation enough for you.
Hey, what kind of leadership it is to bring wine to your establishment, bro? You bring a wine, drinking wine and shit on the sideline.
Hold on, NOOZ.
Yeah, my bad. I was signing up for the unlimited car wash. My bad. But nah, man, yeah, everything y'all niggas was saying.
What the fuck?
You go to the Mike's car.
We ain't got that out here.
Man, I want to hear what my man take here. Go ahead, man. Go in.
Car wash.
He in the car wash. You can't even hear him.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you.
Stop vacuuming your shit, bro.
Yeah, my bad, y'all. I'm going through the car wash, but yeah, you pay $20 a month that you come in through the car wash as much as you want or whatever. I just signed up for it. But my bad, that's why I was on mute. But everything y'all saying, when niggas give LeBron some criticism, it always got to be hatred. And it's like, it is what it is, man. The nigga, I said this on my man's panel the other day. I said, with the body that this man was blessed with and the God-given abilities, and then on top of that, the players that he wanted to play with and has got fortunate to play with, that man's underachieved in his 20, 19 years, however many it is. That nigga should have 8 or 9 rings on.
Go get your refund on the car wash, goddamn. Let me tell you something. First of all,
this man averaging 40,000. Oh my god!
If anybody overachieved, it's been LeBron James with that trash he done played with all his career.
All his career, no
trash, bro.
No coaching at all.
He played with trash. He's fine as a coach.
Yeah, he's fine as a coach.
And no coaching, no system.
If he didn't put himself on that team with D.
Hey, how LeBron played with trash when he played with more All-Stars and
the stars and any other all-time great player.
I tell you what,
y'all stupid, bro.
In the first 7 years of his career, you go find all them great players that he played with and tell me what they done done.
Exactly.
But there's been 10 other years besides that.
I'm about to say, he's in his 19th year, my nigga. He's in his 19th motherfucking year. You talking about the first 7 years, nigga?
And still has 30 points.
So the first 7 years, he ain't have shit to play with.
What about his last 13, nigga?
He still got him to a final. Then
the last 13?
The last 13 years, 2 times 3 times, 4 times in his career. 4 times in his career, his team broke down on him. Straight flat tires.
2014,
broke down on him.
2015,
MJ team broke. Hold on, MJ,
2014,
Scotty,
MJ,
hold on,
2021.
Hold on, go sound. MJ, hold on, go sound. MJ co-star broke down on him, and Scotty Pippen with that fucked up back. And
they got better.
Listen.
Yeah, but the difference was when
they got better without Scotty.
When Scotty got hurt, he still had Dennis Rodman.
The difference is who they were
started to play better.
Look what Chicago was playing, and look what LeBron James playing.
Nobody. He out there playing Steph Curry and them by himself.
Twice out there playing. Out there playing Tim Duncan, Ginobili.
Hey, who was LeBron?
He was not by himself. He was not by himself.
Who was LeBron
Okay,
James
well, who
playing?
was with him in 2015?
He only played one MVP.
Nobody.
In the
Who
East.
was with him in 2018?
He played one All-NBA
He
player
played one
in the last
MVP
8
and when he was in the East, bro. Who did he play going to the finals, man?
I don't care. He was in the
Although,
finals
yeah, of course
playing
nigga.
nobody. He was
you don't
playing
care.
Hall of Fame MVPs at the same time.
Oh, you talking about the same competition Kobe had to play every year?
Kobe ain't never played no 2 MVPs at the same time. Shut up.
Yes, he did.
Who?
Kobe better than LeBron.
Well,
Kobe better than LeBron.
The second string that nigga was running for him. The second string that nigga was running for him.
Man, let me tell y'all something. It's
Kobe is better than LeBron.
Don't forget that Orlando Magic team. Don't forget that Orlando Magic team Kobe played in the finals that beat LeBron. Them niggas got 1 game off of that Dwight Howard team, nigga.
Well,
Kobe smacked them niggas.
On the team? Where were the 2 MVPs?
Look like this. If Kobe ain't have Phil Jackson, what would he be?
Everybody know why Kobe didn't get the MVP.
If LeBron never had super teams, what would he be?
What super team? What super team? That's what we trying to figure out. Kobe needed Phil Jackson.
He still be
Kobe needed Phil Jackson
that's what he was always.
And LeBron needed super team.
Kobe needed Phil Jackson system, bro. Just like Michael Jordan needed Phil Jackson system.
Y'all need to quit bringing up Kobe name. Y'all need to quit bringing Kobe.
And LeBron
Kobe said, if it was only one player in this world I could play with that I ain't played with before, it's LeBron James.
And in 2007, LeBron James said the best player in the world right now is Kobe Bryant.
Even Kobe
get out of here, bro.
That's what he said on video.
Kobe missed more shots than anybody in the NBA history, dude.
Yeah,
Stop
but he
it,
said
dude.
he wanted to play with Kobe. I mean, with LeBron. Kobe said he wanted LeBron.
Man,
how many points did Phil Jackson score for Kobe?
Right, y'all don't give Phil Jackson no credit. That was the problem. Phil made Kobe.
How many rebounds did Phil get? How many rebounds did Phil get? How many rebounds he averaged for
Phil
Kobe?
made Kobe.
Hey, bro, I'm not going to say Phil Jackson couldn't coach, because Phil Jackson could coach. You ain't going to never hear me say Phil Jackson couldn't coach. He can coach.
Phil Jackson made Kobe. He made Jordan too. They don't give him boys. They don't give Phil his credit.
Who can't coach Michael Jordan? Who can't coach Michael Jordan, my nigga? You coaching Michael Jordan and Kobe and Shaq, but nigga, anybody, nigga, we can coach that team, my nigga.
Doug Collins.
Like I said.
Hold on.
Well, okay, when Kobe ain't have Phil Jackson, how many rings he won? How many playoffs he won when he didn't have Phil Jackson? How many playoff games did Kobe win when Phil Jackson wasn't there?
You talking about when he was 17 or 18 years old, my nigga? Is that what you talking about?
No. This is after Shaq left. This is after Shaq and Phil left. How many did he win?
None.
Oh, with his play with Kwame Brown.
Thank you.
You saying Phil could have coached Kwame Brown and Swiss Walker to the championship? What you saying?
Exactly. Phil done did it. He done proved it.
Nigga, you high.
Phil done proved it. He done proved it in Chicago. He done proved it in California. Phil made Kobe. Phil made Jordan.
That team was trash, my nigga. The same way you talk about LeBron's first 7 years. That team you talk about LeBron's first 7 years.
He went to the championship. He went to the championship.
Self-made.
He's self-made. Listen to me, man.
Dwayne Wade made
LeBron James. Let me say this. Every coach LeBron James took to a championship. That was the only ring they ever won. Phil Jackson did it multiple times.
That's not true. That's not true.
That is true. Who else won a ring?
You said a coach?
I say every coach LeBron James that won a ring with, that was the only ring that's the only ring they ever won.
That's right.
Only ring.
That's true.
Phil Jackson took LeBron took Shaq to the championship. He took Michael to the championship, and he took Jordan. Only person that won a ring without Phil Jackson was Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal was the only one that won a ring without Phil Jackson. Mike couldn't win with him with the Wizards.
So because Phil Jackson stood on the sideline, so because Phil Jackson sat on the sideline, he took them to the championship. That's what you telling me?
Man, you gotta give Phil Jackson his credit, dude.
He's spitting facts now.
Hold on, bro. Eric Spoelstra won a championship without LeBron. So what the fuck are you saying?
No, he didn't. No, he did not.
You dumbass nigga.
LeBron James that shut him down and stopped him in the bubble.
That wasn't Spoelstra.
That was Pat Riley.
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm tripping.
LeBron, the ring that he tried to get, LeBron James took it from him.
They went to the finals
without
LeBron.
Win though. We said won. He made himself clear.
Okay, but what that's supposed to mean? What that's supposed to mean? What that's supposed to mean?
That means, like I said, LeBron James is self-made.
You know why? Hold on. You know why?
Michael Jordan needed the system of Phil Jackson to win.
You know why? Because LeBron James, once he leaves the team, he leaves the team in fucking rebuilding mode. He leaves them in scrambles.
Okay,
that's how good he is.
He stacks the team up, my nigga. He stacks the team up. He stacks the team up, my nigga.
First of all, y'all need to understand that's a product of how good LeBron is. With LeBron,
exactly.
All these teams LeBron Jones. All you
gotta do is LeBron is a franchise killer.
Stop it.
Sit LeBron down on any of those teams.
LeBron is a franchise. He's a franchise
killer. Kobe couldn't make it to the playoff without Phil Jackson. That's how bad it was. Even he couldn't make it to the playoff, my nigga.
And LeBron couldn't make it with Anthony Davis.
Hold on, you're not even using context.
How many coaches did he have?
Say, fam. You're not using context.
He was in the playoffs. He was in the playoffs when he was 18, my nigga. He was in the playoffs.
Kobe had 4 All-Stars on his team. He had 4 and 2 MVPs. Kobe had 4 All-Stars and 2 MVPs. He had the White Howard. He had Steve Nash.
They made the playoffs, dumbass nigga. God damn.
But they didn't go to no finals and win nothing. I did.
No, he said they made the playoffs. Only the goalposts.
No,
they made the playoffs.
I said win. I didn't say
play.
Hold on, let me ask you. Did Kobe play in that playoff series?
Did he win? That's what my friend was.
Did he play in that series, nigga? How you gonna win if he didn't play?
Yeah, I ain't never said he didn't. I said what playoff series did Kobe win without Phil Jackson? That's what I said.
You can't say that though, bro, because he got hurt in the playoffs that they did go to without Phil Jackson.
Dude, stop making that. Okay. Thank you. So LeBron got hurt this season. LeBron got hurt this season.
He even make the play-in though. Kobe didn't make the playoffs. LeBron didn't make the
play-in. He make the play-in with another Hall of
Bro, LeBron took his team.
Hold on.
So LeBron took the 2000.
Stop it.
LeBron took the 2018 Cleveland Cavaliers to the championship.
You got 3 top 10.
He took J.R. Reddick. He took J.R. Reddick.
Was he missing his second best player for over half the season? No, of course not. Because if you take anybody's second best player away from half the season, over half the season, in a highly competitive conference, they ain't not making the playoffs.
A highly competitive nigga. Dwayne Wade was hurt that year, nigga. Gilbert Arenas was hurt that year, nigga. That wasn't a highly competitive. The only team he had to go through was Detroit.
And Chicago. Stop it, bro. And Detroit. And Boston. Boston, Detroit, and Chicago.
That team was a championship team. That had a core championship team right there. Only player missing off that team from the champion was Ben Wallace. Everybody else was there.
The best defender?
Hey, they replaced him. They replaced him with Chris Webber. They replaced him with Chris Webber and McDyess. One of them is a good defender, and the other one is a great offensive.
Bro, I'm not lying, bro. I'm speaking facts, nigga. LeBron.
Obviously, the GM didn't think Ben Wallace was worth keeping. They let him go. They didn't pay him.
So why LeBron James didn't beat that team in 06 then?
Because he,
05 then. Then he played Boston. Detroit in 05 in the playoffs.
He beat him in 07? Did he beat him in 07?
Ain't nothing wrong with losing to him as long as you come back and beat him.
Hey, when that was his second year? That was LeBron's second year in the league?
That was his third year in the league, nigga.
Third year in the league, okay.
When he lost to Detroit.
And look at him.
He lost to a championship team in his third year.
You took the words of my mouth.
He didn't even make the playoffs. He didn't even make the playoffs his first few years.
first 2 years. The third year he lost to him, but he came right back the next year and beat their ass.
Neither did Jordan.
Melo
Neither did
made it.
Kobe make the
Melo
playoffs
made
in their
it.
first 2 years.
Melo made it. Melo made it. Melo made it in the Western
Jordan
Conference.
made playoffs, bro.
Melo made it in the
Melo's putting
Western
up better
Conference.
stats
And
than
niggas
him.
in
He still
the
couldn't
weak
get
Eastern
playoffs.
couldn't do it.
Jordan made
Oh
playoffs.
yeah.
Whoever said that.
Yeah. It was 30. They was 30 and 55. Yeah, they made the playoffs. You're right. 30 and 55 record. Yeah.
Never seen no team in my life make playoffs lose no 55 games, but
30 and 55. They made the playoffs.
That's the type of teams LeBron
And
James
they
was
got
playing in the
swept.
East. Hold on, that's the type
And
of
they got
teams LeBron
swept.
was playing in the East, though.
No, that's the kind of talent.
Yes,
That's the
what was
kind
the
of
Wizards'
talent
record when
Jokic
LeBron was playing?
bunch of
What was the
teams in
Wizards'
the Eastern
record
Conference,
when
bro.
LeBron James played them, bro?
Man, I don't know nothing about all that bullshit.
Exactly.
You
Of course you don't.
You sound like
Like
you
I
trying to
said.
you spewing out some bullshit. I don't even respond to
All
bullshit.
you gotta do is just
Phil
look it up,
Jackson,
nigga.
Phil Jackson made them boys, bro. Be
That
real.
nigga play the
They
Wizards with
system
no
made
people
them boys.
arenas, bro. This shit is crazy.
LeBron
He the
James is
Pistons
not a
team without Ben
LeBron
Wallace
is
He
and
did
Larry
what
Brown,
you
bro.
supposed to
That
do.
shit
LeBron
Beat
is not
their
a
ass.
team player. He's
Shit,
not a
he
team
did what you
player,
supposed to do. He beat their ass.
LeBron is not a
He's
team
not a
player.
team to player. He went to
nigga
he went to
celebrating like
3
he
different
be a
teams and won.
In a weak East, in a
Ben
weak
Wallace,
Eastern
bro.
Conference. Let me tell you something.
He
Name me
went
all.
to the 3 different teams
Name,
and
Watered
name,
won.
down Eastern Conference, dog.
hold on, Jay. Hold on, Jay. I want you to understand this shit. LeBron James in them 8 straight finals appearances only played one All NBA player and the MVP that time, and that was D Rose. That nigga LeBron James had the luxury of playing a Paul Millsap led Atlanta Hawks.
I'm glad you're saying this. I'm glad you're saying this.
A Victor Oladipo led Indiana Pacers, a young Boston Celtics team, man. Get the fuck out of here. DeMar DeRozan.
All right, now let me say this.
Toronto
Let me
Raptors
say this.
team. The fuck out of here.
Let me say this right quick.
And that
And
same team
look who he met. Listen, and when he went to the finals, look who he met. He played San Antonio. He lost 2 games in San Antonio, 2 series in San Antonio. 2 of the greatest, one of the greatest teams they ever made. And he lost to 2 games. He lost 3 games.
Hold on.
He lost 3 games to
You proving my point.
No, let me finish. He lost 3 games to Golden State. One of the greatest teams ever made.
That's
my point.
No,
That's
you
my
proving
point.
Mookie point. All the competition was in the West, nigga. What the fuck?
No, this is my point. LeBron went there 10 times. 10
had to
times.
play everybody in the West, right?
He played the greatest teams ever been civil.
You still
Greatest
proving
teams ever been
Mookie point,
civil.
nigga.
Look who Jordan played. Look who Jordan played when he went to the championship.
This nigga proving your point.
Look who he played.
Why didn't nobody else do it then? Wait, hold on. You making this point, then why didn't nobody else do it?
That's my point.
Why didn't nobody else win? Go 8
because
in a row?
nobody had super teams. Nobody had super teams.
What super teams? What super teams
could do it?
Okay. So LeBron.
Boston ain't have a big 3. Boston ain't have a big 3.
KD just came off a super team that was more stacked than the Heat was.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Yes, they was.
Let me
Yes,
tell you something.
they was,
bro. Hold on.
They was.
Can I tell you?
Harden, Kyrie, and KD with all them.
Yeah, but they were injured. Put it in context. They were injured. They were injured.
They never really hit the floor together.
Get out
they
of
was
here.
injured, bro.
That's a fucking super team that's way better than the
They was
Heat.
injured. They was
They
injured.
couldn't get it done.
Now let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, bro. LeBron James, and most of the times in the Eastern Conference, played with D Wade and Chris Bosh, 2 perennial All-Stars, and D Wade in 2010 to 2011 was a top 5 player in the league at the time. And then LeBron James left the Miami Heat when I guess Kawhi and Tim Duncan ran his ass out of the Heat, and he go click up with Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving, the big 3 in the Eastern Conference, the weak Eastern Conference at the time. So LeBron James had the luxury of playing in a weak Eastern Conference when he had superstars and he had super team, he had to stack his team when he dominated the Eastern Conference, going to 8 straight NBA Finals. Like I told y'all, he played a Paul Millsap led Atlanta Hawks, a Victor Oladipo led Indiana Pacers team, right? A Jimmy Butler led. Come on, man, stop it, bro. Y'all need to stop this shit on what the players that he played. He hasn't played no All NBA. Name me at least 3, 4, 5 All NBA players that LeBron James played. All NBA first team players that LeBron James played when he went to 8 straight NBA Finals.
He
crickets,
played,
bitch.
He played. Oh no, ain't no crickets.
Crickets,
He
bitch.
played Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen.
Old. There was not all NBA first teams when he beat them.
I don't care. There was Hall of Fame players, great players.
They was not
top
all
5 players.
There was not all NBA first team players when they played them.
Champions too.
They was old.
Oh, they was old now. Like all the players that Michael Jordan beat. Old ass motherfuckers that Michael Jordan
when LeBron
beat.
James beat them, what year they beat LeBron James beat that Boston team, Ghost?
2010. 2011, my bad, 2011.
They was old and out of their prime. They're like 30, 40.
They was only 3 years removed from being champion. That's 3 years removed.
KG was 40 years old, man.
Fact.
Oh, he was
that
40,
shit, bro.
Oh, he was 40 years old then?
Yes, nigga.
No, he wasn't.
How old was he?
He was 40 years old when the Heat finally ran, when LeBron and D-Wade finally put their foot up his ass and ran him out of Brooklyn. But when they first got together, he wasn't no 40 years old.
When they first got together, that was 08. They went to the chip. So what are you talking about?
He wasn't 40 years old never anyway. The fact of the matter is,
you said when LeBron James
they ganged up on LeBron, but when he got his weight up, look what happened.
The East was so trash. The East was so weak, bro. I mean,
no, it wasn't so weak.
The East was weak. Your nigga had a luxury of playing in the weak East, man.
Hey, Ghost, you don't even know it's weak. Ghost, you only brought up one team. You keep bringing up Boston. God damn.
Okay, that's all it takes. Just like the Spurs ran the West.
So that tell you how weak the East is.
The Lakers ran
bringing up one team.
The Spurs
were one team.
The Spurs were one team. They ran the East. The West.
What about the Suns?
They ran the West.
You lying. What about the Suns?
No, they're not. You had the Suns. You had the Mavericks.
You had the Mavericks.
There wasn't no dynasty and no Dallas. There wasn't no dynasty in Utah. There wasn't no dynasty in Phoenix. All that bullshit y'all saying is bullshit.
Now you bring up. Why you keep moving the goalposts? Now who's talking about dynasty?
The Lakers and the Spurs. That's it. The Lakers.
No,
and the Spurs.
You still had the Suns. You still had the Mavericks. You still had the Grizzlies. Come on, bro. Stop this shit.
There was no dynasty.
Pelicans was hold on. The Hornets was better than any team in the East. Chris Paul, Hornets, nigga.
Mookie, why are you discrediting your channel like this, bro? You
know
gonna let this man sit up here and talk about bring the Hornets in his fucking mouth.
Nigga.
He said the Hornets.
Chris Paul Hornets, yes, it was. Nigga was one of the top teams in the East if they was playing in the East. Stop that shit.
Man, y'all know what, bro? I'm sitting up here making myself look crazy arguing this dumb ass shit.
Bro, the hate is real, man.
Coming out that West, and there was the Lakers and the Spurs.
That's
he
it.
Didn't get a chance to fight. He didn't face the Lakers, but he faced the Spurs twice, and they beat him. And
So the Mavericks didn't come out. Hold on. So the Mavericks didn't come out the West.
The Mavericks did come out the West.
They wasn't no dynasty. They wasn't nothing special.
You don't have to be the dynasty to be a competitive team. Hold on.
They swept Kobe too.
Hold on. You don't have to be a dynasty to come out the West and compete.
Didn't Dallas swept Kobe?
Why are you bringing up Kobe? See that you a Bron sexual, bro. We're not.
I'm just saying, didn't it? I'm asking the question. Didn't the Dallas Mavericks swept Kobe?
You proving my point that the Dallas Mavericks was one of the teams that coming out the West at the time. We're talking about what else teams are we talking about?
Man,
we got the Suns. We got the Suns. That was a tough team. You got the Mavericks, a team that swept that dynasty that you said multiple times. Gentlemen swept them. You got the Grizzlies. Maybe talking about all the competitive teams in the West.
Mavericks only went to two finals 2 decades apart. One decade, and they went to the other one another.
They swept.
They went in 2007. They went in 2000. No, what it was 2005. Dallas went in 2005, and they went another time. 2011.
In 2011.
Yeah.
2 different decades. And that ain't no dynasty. Ain't even close.
Bro, why keep moving the goalposts to dynasty?
And the Suns made one.
We're not talking about dynasty, man.
They made 2 finals 30 years apart.
And now they
want to move the goalposts to dynasty.
About all this strength. All this strength in the man. Come on, bro. Them teams.
So with your logic, then they ain't had no dynasty in the East then.
Facts.
Not really. No.
Okay, so that shit still was weaker than the West.
But Boston went twice.
Boston went dynasty.
Still weaker than the West.
Twice, didn't
but they had strong teams though.
Boston went twice. Detroit went twice.
Make sure y'all smash the like button, man. But what I'm saying is
Detroit went 3 times, huh? Or twice?
No, that's just twice to the finals.
Yeah, all right. So Boston went twice. Detroit went twice.
Detroit went twice, and Boston went twice, and they both split.
Yeah, and LeBron was going through them.
Well, he had to get through the Boston.
No, he did not. No, he did not. Now you lying,
yes, he did.
bro.
He did go through Boston.
He did go through both of them. He went through
both. And he went to Detroit.
He beat Detroit and he beat Boston.
Yes, he did. He beat both of them.
Tyree, look, bro. If you don't know the history of the game, bro, don't be sitting
how they gonna split finals and LeBron James went through them? You can't go to the finals if LeBron James.
Nobody said LeBron beat them in the finals. We said
y'all said they went to split,
went
right?
to 2 finals and they split.
Okay, LeBron James didn't beat them when they was going to the finals, nigga.
He stopped them from going. He stopped their run, man. That's what he's trying to tell you. He stopped Boston run and he stopped Detroit run.
Where you be finding Tyree? Tyree, you drinking?
He's smoking.
It's y'all drinking. It's y'all drinking because all the excuses that y'all giving LeBron James.
No excuse, man.
Went to
And
two finals.
LeBron James,
won
bro.
one, lost one.
This dude is an all-around greatest player that ever lace him up, bro.
No, you fucking not.
They know that
no,
shit.
Come on, bro. Y'all gotta stop this dude.
This
dude finna break Kareem record.
Such a great
Ain't even be on top. This dude
Who
got 10 assists.
Hold on, bro. Who gives a fuck if he break Kareem's record? Nigga,
People who admire greatness.
Hold on, bro. He's not greater than Jordan. Never will be, and never will dream it.
Yes, he is, dude. Yes, he is, dude.
Well, he got some
come on, bro.
Jordan has more. Jordan has more things.
Now y'all to switch from Kobe to Jordan.
There's people out there got more rings than Jordan, but Jordan never had.
Like I said, Jordan was made by Phil Jackson.
No, he was
not. Made.
No, he was not. Because, hold on, that's another dumbass lie. Because Jordan was still winning MVPs and he was still winning goddamn accolades before Phil Jackson. You dumbass nigga. So shut your bitch ass up.
But he wasn't winning no championships though.
Okay, that's cool. He wasn't winning championships. What's your point? LeBron James is made. LeBron James ain't no winner. LeBron James ain't no winner with multiple All-Stars, multiple Hall of Famers on his team.
Man,
that's a fact.
I ain't got to say teams. I ain't got to say Michael Jordan ain't no winner without Pippen. We ain't got to go no further than that. Without Pippen, he ain't no winner. He ain't no winner without Pippen.
Tell me how Jordan and LeBron ain't no winner without those super teams.
Okay, but the point is, I ain't got to go to teams and all this other extra shit. It's just
without
one player that
defines
Michael Jordan. His name is Scottie Pippen.
Without a stacked deck, your nigga can't get it done.
And your boy told you that.
Period.
He said that out of his own word. He
without
said that out of his own mouth.
Without
he said, ain't no Michael Jordan without Scottie Pippen.
Goes without a stacked deck, your nigga can't get it done. That's a fact.
Yeah, but the point is, he didn't need no one player to get it done. He got it done with Kyrie. He got it done with D Wade.
Yeah,
he got it done with AD.
And if
you give him any decent player that's healthy, he'll get it done. That's what he's.
No, he won't. That's what. Hold on. No, he won't. No, he
That's
won't.
the only reason why he brought Russ in there. He thought Russ was gonna stay healthy. He just didn't know Russ.
Russ was healthy. Why he couldn't get done with Russ?
Healthy, but his head wasn't healthy. So that's the only reason.
So that discredit your point. Russ was healthy. Why he couldn't get it done with Russ?
His head wasn't healthy.
Russ and LeBron James had a losing record, bro.
Mental problems, bro. Mental.
Ain't no mental. But you say you could, if you bring him anybody healthy, he can get it done. So why the fuck he couldn't get it done with Russ?
We didn't know we had to say mental health too.
Oh, okay. So he couldn't get it done with Russ. So that discredit your whole shit. You get cooked, bro. Y'all easy work. LeBron James ain't better than no fucking Jordan. He not better than Magic. He not better than Bird.
Oh, he's
not better than Kareem.
And
he's not better than all of them.
He's not better than Hakeem.
Hold on.
Hold on. He's about to prove
it. He's proven it by what? Staying, playing more games for
right.
everybody,
that's
and
what
scoring
matters,
more
bro.
points.
That's
What
availability. I don't give a damn how good y'all. You ain't out there. You can't play.
Did them points reserved in winning all the time? Did LeBron score all the points that he reserved? Okay, so why he has a losing record in the NBA Finals? Explain that, sir.
Why you got a winning record going to the finals?
Why he got a winning record going to the finals?
You can't lose if you're not down.
Why you can't lose if
you're not down?
No. Jay,
Jay, got losing record in the finals. I'm finna tell you why.
Here's the thing about you, Jay.
Hold on. Teams overachieve.
That's excuse. That's excuse. That's another excuse right there.
That's a reason.
Now, Jay, let me tell you something, Jay. I don't give away participation awards. Of course, you're gonna get to the finals when you have a stacked deck and you're competing against a Eastern Conference. LeBron James in the finals has a negative fucking record. The dude got gentlemen swept multiple times in the NBA finals.
And he beat dynasties. He beat dynasties. What dynasty?
Hold on, what dynasty?
He beat Golden State. The dynasty.
The Spurs.
He beat Golden State Warriors.
The Golden State.
San Antonio.
Hold on, you stupid bitch. First of all, motherfucker, the Spurs, the Warriors was not no super team, and they were not no dynasty at the time when LeBron James beat him. You dumb ass, stupid ass, dick in the booty ass nigga. So shut your bitch ass up, motherfucker.
Yeah,
and you talking about the beat the Spurs?
That same core team.
That
became a dynasty.
There was not a dynasty, you dumbass nigga.
Dude, they were 7-3-9.
There was not no dynasty.
7-3-9.
There was not no dynasty. There was a great. There was a. Hold on. There was a. No, there was. No, he did. No, he was not. No, he was. They were not the dynasty in the time. So you telling me to go to State? You telling me the Golden State Warriors was a dynasty at the time?
They're not a dynasty without KD.
They're not a dynasty.
Yes, they
no,
are.
They not.
No,
They just won without
KD,
and they not. It ain't not a dynasty.
Explain how LeBron.
Y'all can hate on me.
Explain how LeBron James in the fourth quarter of the 2011 finals scored 2 points per game in the fourth quarter and got outplayed by bitch players.
I don't know how he dropped over, but I know he beat the Golden State Warriors dynasty.
Hold
on. Listen to me. You beat them though.
Hold on, Jay. Explain that shit. Explain how LeBron James in that follow off season announced to the world that he was taking his talents to South Beach and proceeded in the NBA Finals 2011.
Shit himself.
Right? And he quit it and shit himself. The
mental collapse.
The same Dallas team that swept Kobe. He lost to the same Dallas team that swept Kobe.
Tell me, hold on. Tell me how. Tell me how.
The team was so great that year. They beat every superstar in the league.
Tell me how.
Embarrassed Kobe's ass.
They embarrassed LeBron. Hold on. This is how bad LeBron. This is how embarrassed LeBron James got embarrassed. LeBron James was the 5th best player on that team. That's how bad he played. LeBron James getting outplayed by JJ Barea and Jason Terry, nigga. Coming off the bench, give you more points than LeBron James. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. JJ Barea, Jason Terry, Tyson Chandler, all the motherfuckers scored more points per game in the fourth quarter than LeBron James. You telling me that's your fucking GOAT? Where was the 40K? Where was the 10K? Where was the 9K goddamn points, nigga? In all the statistical category points in the fourth quarter in the NBA Finals. Where was that shit? Where was
the champion? And they got swept.
We seen LeBron James. No, name me a 2011 on MJ's resume in the finals. Name me a time when
MJ got one pre-quarter finals.
Tell me when MJ nigga folded like LeBron James nigga in NBA Finals.
Look who he was playing. Look who he was playing.
Look who he was playing.
Yeah. What do you put it on?
You telling me? So you telling me Karl Malone ain't shit?
Dude,
Isaiah Thomas, Magic Johnson.
What are you talking about? Karl Malone ain't better than Tim Duncan.
You telling me?
Stop it, dude.
Karl Malone is the second greatest power forward of all time.
Okay,
we talk about
LeBron is one and two against Tim Duncan.
Hold on, we talking about hold on, shut the hell up. We talking about Jordan beating the greatest point guard of all time, a top 5 player at Magic Johnson, my nigga. The fuck are you talking about, nigga? Stop that shit, man.
Hold on, we talking about beat the greatest shooter of all time.
Man, stop it. Man, stop it, bro. Listen. At the end of the day, bro.
He also the greatest
LeBron
of all time.
Do you know that hold on, do you know that great do y'all know that greatest shooter of all time and that greatest power forward of all time has a winning record over LeBron James in the NBA Finals?
Okay, well the point of the matter is LeBron beat him.
And he beat him.
And LeBron beat Curry.
And they beat him multiple times than what LeBron James beat him.
Okay, fine.
But listen to me.
Okay,
3-1 against LeBron.
LeBron James ain't gonna run out and get the second greatest player in the league to come join this team.
Hold on. Can't no nigga sitting there and say he's the greatest of all time when he leads the NBA in turnovers. He's about to lead the NBA in missed shots, playoffs, and regular season.
Well, why you doing all that?
And he has the most
fact that he done won more playoff games than your boy Michael Jordan and anybody else that laced him up.
He played longer.
Does he have any more rings?
He done won more playoff games, scored more playoff points than anybody
why he never won more rings than my guy?
Okay,
that's longevity, bro. That's longevity.
What about the ring?
What the hell does longevity mean? What the fuck that mean?
That you played longer than everybody.
So what you mean? We supposed to just look at the best 3 years you done had in your life?
Yeah, that's how you match up who's the best.
I look at prime.
I'm gonna go find the best 3 years you done had and compare it to another man's career.
And you would figure out who the best player is.
Last time I checked my GOAT. Hold on. Last time I checked.
You don't go grab nobody's best 3 years.
Last time I checked. Last time I checked.
That's called a prime.
Hold on. Last time I checked.
No, that's called you only evaluating into your narrative.
Hold on, Ghost.
LeBron has had the longest prime.
Hold on, last time I checked, my GOAT Jordan is 6-0 in the finals, 6 finals MVPs, the most finals MVP than anybody, the most scoring titles out of anybody, the most all NBA first teams out of anybody, the most all defensive. Come on, bro. What you really want to do, nigga? The most blocks out of the goddamn most blocks and most you know what I'm saying, steals out of any guards in NBA history, nigga. It's not a lie. Go look it up, motherfucker. Go look it up, you dumbass bitch. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
He couldn't even leave none of his categories in the
team. No. Let's talk about this. Take Pippen off the team and what his record look like.
Man, Pippen was getting cooked, nigga, in the second three-peat, nigga.
That's not what I asked you. I said take Pippen off the team and what is Michael Jordan? Is it a winning record? Is it winning at all?
Yes, Michael Jordan. Hold on. Michael Jordan without Scottie Pippen has a winning record. You answer your question right there.
When?
Yes, he does. Look at the stats.
Pippen got a winning record without Michael Jordan.
With no Pippen on the team, Jordan got a winning record.
What was Pippen doing without Jordan? Pippen was getting put out the first round. He didn't really run.
Michael Jordan only played 3 seasons until Scottie Pippen got drafted.
All right,
and the first season, Scottie Pippen's rookie year, he barely played. Scottie Pippen was a bench warmer his first year, and Michael Jordan averaged 40 against the Cavs to take him to the second round.
I said, what's his record without Scottie Pippen?
He has a winning record.
What is it? It's a simple question. What is the record?
I'm about to pull it up for you.
You know, LeBron, he made it.
I'm about to pull it up for your bitch ass.
He made it to the playoff 5 times without Scottie Pippen, and each record. I think 2 seasons they was above 500. Everything was 30. What it was 30 and 55, 45 and
in 43 games, Michael Jordan has a 31-12 record without Scottie Pippen, a 72 winning percentage, and in 47 games.
Man, what are you talking about? That is not what I asked you. I didn't ask you the season Scottie was on the team and he didn't play and Jordan played. I asked you, give me the seasons Michael Jordan played without Scottie Pippen and what was his record. It ain't gonna be no winning.
He has a winning record without Scottie Pippen, bro.
Scottie Pippen got a winning record without
31-12, 72% winning percentage. Michael Jordan's 1995, 1996, Michael Jordan, 1995, 96,
Pippen ain't on there. Pippen ain't on there in 84,
he was
playing.
He was not playing though.
I know that. That's why
he has a winning record.
That's what your point is.
No, my point is I want to see what Jordan was doing when he had no Scottie Pippen on his
team. What was Jordan?
Hold on. What he was doing.
38, 44.
Hold on. What was Jordan?
30 and 52.
Man, stop it.
40 and 42.
I got something to show
you.
The
year that he broke his foot. The year that he broke his foot.
Scottie Pippen without Jordan, what it was?
Ghost. I want you to look at. I want you to look at this shit, Ghost.
Man, do you see that time? It says 95 through 96.
95, 96, 97, 98. Teams without Scottie Pippen, without Dennis Rodman.
No.
Jordan has a winning record without them niggas.
I said before Scottie Pippen, what was Jordan doing? Was he winning or was he losing?
He was making the playoffs, nigga.
But was
that's
he
what
winning?
he was doing.
Was he losing? Notice how they can't answer the question.
He was making the playoffs. He was making the playoffs. I want you to understand this. Before LeBron joins G Wade and Chris Bosh, was LeBron James losing or winning?
He was winning.
He was losing. He was losing.
No, he was losing. He was winning.
Was he winning championships or what? Did we play to win championships or we play for records?
That's right, because the Boston Celtics decided they wanted to sabotage.
All right, then. So LeBron was a loser. LeBron was a loser. LeBron was a loser. Hold on. LeBron was a fucking loser before joining D Wade. He didn't win no championship. LeBron was losing.
With no 52 losses on his record.
He was losing though. He was losing.
He ain't never had that many losses.
Let me ask you something, Ghost. Let me ask you something, Ghost. Do we play to win championships or we play for fucking team records? We play to win championships.
We play to avoid 55 losses.
No. We play. That's why I can tell you never play basketball today in your life. We play to win championships, bro. Right, so I don't give a fuck about the team records. LeBron,
why he was losing every year without Scottie? Why was he losing every year without Scottie?
LeBron James, and why was LeBron James getting put out in the second round, in the third round, in the finals and shit like that without D Wade?
He wasn't better than him in high school. He wasn't better than him in college. He ain't better than him in the pros.
Michael Jordan
never been better than LeBron.
Hold on. So LeBron
was a better high school player, college player, and pro.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
Michael Jordan was hitting game winners to win his whole city fucking championships, the NCAA.
Okay, that's the point.
He had game winners.
James was so good, he didn't even go to fucking college. He went straight.
You know why? Because he was mentally weak not to go to college, nigga.
No.
He was mentally weak not to go to college, nigga. No, he was not that good.
If he was that good,
if he was that, hold on, if he was that good, hold on, if he was that, hold on, if he was that, the fucking lead Cleveland to a fucking first playoff berth in his rookie year.
During Michael Jordan's college
if he was that, hold on, goes. If he was that good, hold on, goes. Goes down. If LeBron was that good, then why the fuck he ain't lead Cleveland to a goddamn at least to the playoffs, nigga? In this rookie year.
Why? Because the Boston Celtics conspired to make sure he.
No, he didn't. Now you going off this computer. You going off of what you.
So was Kevin Garnett and Kobe Bryant better than Michael Jordan when he was in college too?
Nah, they weren't. Because Kobe was riding the bench.
Kevin Garnett was putting in work, though.
He had a salad and everything over there. So, no, he wasn't.
Kevin Garnett was putting in work, though. Would you say he was better?
No.
See, because I still feel like dudes like James Worthy and Michael Jordan.
LeBron was.
And what's that dude's name? Patrick Ewing. Like, even in college, they could have been in the NBA.
Y'all gotta understand. Y'all gotta understand. Y'all got Emmanuel Scott said LeBron James go in my top 20. So he's in your top 20. Okay. Now what I'm saying is that when you think about it, Ghost Town.
That's funny.
LeBron James, Jordan was making the playoffs in his rookie year.
Yeah.
Right? Making it in rookie year, you know what I'm saying, without Scotty. Multiple years. LeBron James made the playoffs in his third year and he played a 42-40 Wizards team, bro.
In his rookie year?
I don't give a fuck. They made the playoffs.
Okay, what was his
He was playing with a bunch of cokeheads.
Fuck, he was playing cokeheads.
What that mean,
cocaine, nigga.
What does that supposed to mean? He playing. And
he was playing against Larry Bird.
The team was a mess. He literally was a gunslinger.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying too. You know when LeBron James' first playoff run, who did he play, Ghost Town?
Man, I don't know.
Okay. So
I'm sure it
was the Wizards.
I'm a historian to this shit. So LeBron James played for a 42-40 Washington Wizards team. Michael Jordan played a 60-win Hall of Fame legendary Boston Celtics team. So imagine if you switch Jordan out with LeBron shoes.
Hey, move.
Jordan would have beat that 42-40 Washington Wizards team, bro. Because you know why? Because that Wizards team was trash, and Jordan would have wiped the floor with his ass. So what I'm saying is that Jordan had a tougher opponent in his first playoff run compared to LeBron James.
I got
LeBron
you.
James had it easy.
1 second. Let me interrupt just for why don't you invite a link to some of your fans out there who's saying that I'm talking terrible about sports. Why don't you come in here and enlighten me then?
Bro, you getting cooked, bro.
Just come on in here and enlighten me. I want to hear what you got to say since you know so much.
Hey, salute Drago. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for notification, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute, my nigga. But what I'm saying is that you LeBron fans got to stop it. I don't know why. My main agenda is going to rip the pages of LeBron James' book today. I was just basically proving the point why Jeannie Buss was basically cooking LeBron James. Basically, man, I'm
about to call that woman out her name again. I'm so glad I be catching myself, and it was gonna sound real bad.
Jeannie Buss, what she said was absolutely facts, bro. Like,
no, she wasn't no damn facts. That heifer sat there and left Kobe on that bench, taking all that money, giving him all that money, all them years, and then she want to sit here and try to make it seem like LeBron done ruined the team. LeBron showed up, put you back in playoff contention, put you back in championship contention, and you want to sit there and talk shit about LeBron James? When you the one can't even muscle up $30 million to give Caruso. Hell, you couldn't even muscle up a little few dollars to give Dwight Howard, keep him from running off somewhere. And you want to sit there and blame LeBron James? No, your problem is you sit there and let Vogel fuck your team up while you sitting over there talking about some
Vogel.
Do you think they don't run? Hey, yo, Ghost. Do you think they don't run any of these decisions by LeBron before? Like, you don't
shout out to.
Are you serious? Who team is it? So you mean to tell me you run it by LeBron James and then turn around and say I shouldn't have ran it by LeBron James? You just making a fool out of yourself.
Shout out to Mr. Wake Up Jacob. He said Jordan was still losing when Scotty came. It was only until he took Scotty under his wing and mentored Scotty. Go stop capping. Facts, bro. Jordan
my
leadership.
Point was Jordan has always been losing, but then Scottie was the one that turned him around. That's my point. So you stop capping. And as a matter of fact, if I'm lying, well, why don't you call your GOAT a liar? Because I'm talking about what came out of his mouth. He the one said it wouldn't be no Jordan without Scottie.
Yeah, he was being nice.
He's saying in a team perspective, like, but he would have been like the all-time greatest gunslinger.
Hold on. So what
Man,
about,
look,
what about,
bro? Y'all, you know what?
Hold
Y'all
on.
like
What about
Trump support? Like Trump said, he could go to the middle of Plaza, downtown New York and shoot motherfuckers. They'll still say he ain't do it.
Hold on.
Jordan the same way.
Hold on. Now, what about LeBron James sat there saying that
That's
without
funny.
that? Now goes down. Do you put into stock because I know you mentioned what Jordan said. Now, what you got on LeBron James saying without his all-star teammates and shit like that, I'm nothing. I'm nothing in this league. What you got on him saying this?
Said that Jordan?
No, LeBron said that.
Michael Jordan. I mean, LeBron said, "Well, he ain't nothing." How do you prove that ain't true? Man, the man went to 3 different teams, played with 3 different groups of players. One year, like I said, 2018, man, he played with George Hill. He took George Hill to the finals. Man, come on, bro. You can't deny the man greatness. For 20 years.
You said George Hill?
He done put in 20.
Dude, George Hill was shooting the league best from 3, 47% that year. Before they traded him from the Kings.
He still terrible. I don't give a damn what he shot. He's terrible. Now, that's the reason why the Spurs gave his ass up and was laughing all the way to the bank when they got Kawhi back in return. Are you serious?
They didn't know he was going to be. Wait, no, the Pacers had drafted him already, right? And then they traded. Yeah.
Man, they were so happy they got George Hill. But anyway, out of there. So the point I'm making to you is y'all can sit here and cap all day long, bro. You're not going to see another LeBron James in your lifetime.
Yes, we will.
No, you won't.
It's nothing great. I mean, it's LeBron great.
Okay,
I'm not. Hold on. Don't get me wrong. LeBron James is great, but he's not no once in a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Once in a lifetime.
To be honest, bro, I think
like,
Luka's about as good as LeBron.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see because now he ain't. He can't stay on the court.
Like in terms of like that LeBron overall like megalithic.
LeBron James playing 79, 80 games when he first started playing. Luka playing 60.
That Oscar Robertson like play style player mode where like James Harden was pretty good at it for a little bit.
Let me get on G Money Bags. What you got on this shit, man? He keep on coming in, coming out. I think he about to cook your ass because he got a Jordan profile.
I'm gonna hear this shit. I gotta hear this shit.
He got a Jordan profile.
I'm finna tell fucking page out of the Jordan book today.
No, you not, nigga. We've been tearing LeBron James pages, nigga.
Oh no, y'all may be tearing, but I'm taping them bitches right back up.
Yeah, I think if Luka gets like or like learns how to play off ball more, like instead of dominating the ball the whole game, like saving.
Yeah, I think
going.
I think homeboy up to something, but I think Luka can be just as great as LeBron James.
And I think he's gonna take the criticism this year in this offseason with Jason Kidd and try to get more creative with their offense. And he's not gonna be so ball dominant.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's what one motherfucker I fear if you give him some help. You give Luka help, bro. Oh,
and I don't think he even needs the help. I think he just needs to take a step back, like how Kobe was trying to tell LeBron. Like, if you take a step back,
bro,
your team
one
will get better.
nigga I fear in the league, bro, and I'm just like, bro, if you give this motherfucker a star, like I'm talking about a consistent star that can get you 25 and get you a bucket, you give Luka a fucking star, bro. This nigga a fucking problem, bro. That's one nigga I fear. I fear Luka, bro. If you give him somebody.
That's what they look what he's doing. That's what they were saying about LeBron back in the day. Same thing.
Luka would perform better in the even though he played great this past season or this past playoff in the Phoenix series.
Somebody said, Luka, you scared of white boys. No, I'm not, nigga. I'm scared of Luka. When my favorite player Kawhi, and Kawhi has been cooking Luka for the last couple of years.
No, yeah, Luka. I mean, Kawhi is basically the only person that's been able to take Luka's scalp besides the Warriors, but it's because Luka got to hero ball.
No, I'm gonna tell you something. Kawhi Leonard is the only person individually that can make Luka look so hard.
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
Normal. Yeah, look normal.
Yeah, normal.
Like because Luka get past motherfuckers and then just bang in the hole. Like he'll be
hold
up,
on,
like it'll be two niggas in the paint, and Luka will still just go up strong.
You mean to tell me because Luka
like,
had one good series against one of the good 2-3 plays against LeBron James? Y'all just gonna tell me that LeBron James?
Oh, hey, G Money Bad, you there? G Money Bad.
Yo, Mook, what's goody?
Yeah, you was good. What's good, gang? Man, salute my nigga. Hey, you in for some smoke? You in for some smoke for Ghost Town?
My nigga, you got two of the biggest clown niggas on this fucking station that I ever heard, and not as for Ghost. I smoke that clown ass nigga.
Man, go buy another phone. First of all, come here with some respect. You better take your hobo ass somewhere and go buy a phone. Before you gonna come here and try to come off on somebody. Go get a phone, motherfucker. Go get Go get a phone with your stupid sounding ass.
Let's talk.
Well, you shouldn't have came here with that bullshit. You came on here on 1,000. You came in here on 1,000, so I'm gonna give your ass 2. Yeah, you don't approach nobody like that, bro. I ain't got no problem having no conversation with you, but you gonna come here with that crazy shit, man. Look, bro, I'm not. I tell you what, I'm done talking to him, man. I'm done talking to him. Y'all, you go ahead and talk to somebody else.
Hey, G Money, yeah, your phone fucking up.
Yeah, I know you because I'm driving. I'm in my Benz, nigga. I'm in my Mercedes Benz.
Yay.
Okay, what that's supposed to mean to me?
Talk to me.
You in a Benz. What that's supposed to mean to me, bro?
Talk to me, bitch.
Bro, I got 2 of them in the goddamn garage. What the fuck that mean to me? Man, you better go talk to somebody else with that dumb shit. You got the wrong one now, homeboy.
You don't even got a car. You don't got a car, whole ass nigga. Let's talk now, bitch. Bitch, you scared.
Man, shut your dumb ass up, bro.
LeBron.
The hell, I'm in my Benz. Like that shit means something.
Yeah.
You can hear me, Mook? Yo, Mook, you can hear me, my nigga?
Yeah, bro, I hear you, bro. I hear you, bro.
Man, look here, bro. I'm done playing street shit with you. Go ahead, talk. Be serious about what you're gonna say.
Cause you're not a street nigga. Cause you ain't a street nigga. Don't talk street nigga shit. Cause this is not what you do.
Dude.
Now first
yeah, me neither. Me neither, brother.
I've been your age. Get to mine. I've been your age. Right. Now you get to mine.
You, nigga. You
stupid ass motherfucker. Get to my age.
Listen. You ain't about that life. Let's talk about basketball now, bitch. Let's talk about basketball.
Hey, G Money, what you got? Hold on. Hey, G Money, wait, Slate. What fuck shit Go said about the basketball shit about LeBron and shit about Jordan and shit like that? What you trying to review them on that?
Well, all right, let's just talk basics now. This nigga be talking about Jordan didn't win without Scottie. Motherfucker, Jordan made Scottie. When Scottie came to the Bulls in 1987, he was a rookie. He averaged 7 points. Jordan averaged 35 points. Now, you tell me who was helping who. He got past the first round with Scottie averaging 7 points, so he needed Scottie to average 7 points so he could get to the second round, right? That's bullshit. Talk some real shit. You talking about how Scottie Pippen, how he made Jordan. He made Jordan the same Scottie Pippen that I watched choke under pressure in multiple games. Bro, listen, I'm not one of these casuals, my nigga. I used to tape these Bulls games. I used to be on it 24/7. I know the Bulls from back to front, my nigga. So all that stupid shit you talking, but I be listening to your dumb ass every day. Talk the most shit to motherfuckers that can't really snap back at you because they really don't know the history.
You haven't said nothing. You said he made Jordan, or he made Scottie. Well, then if he made Scottie, like I said, why wasn't he winning any playoff series before Scottie got on the team? He won no playoff series before Scottie got on that team. None.
Stupid. I just said it, dummy. Scottie averaged 7 points his first year that he got out the first round. He averaged 35. Tell me, Scottie Pippen he didn't even start. He was on the bench. It was Brad Sellers. You see, you don't know Bulls. You just
I know. I do know. They didn't go nowhere until guess who? Guess when they start going somewhere.
Can you name,
guess when they start going somewhere? Who started? Who started, motherfucker? Who started before they start winning?
Horace Grant, not Pippen. Horace
Pippen.
Grant started.
Until they elevated Pippen, they went nowhere.
How dumb are you? Wait, time out. So
I know that they didn't go nowhere till Pippen arrived, till Pippen developed, till Pippen came into his own.
The problem is he don't want to put context behind it. Pippen averaged 7
I know
points.
that's a fact.
So
you don't want to need the context.
7 points. How did his 7 points get the Bulls a win? Tell me how. And they took 5 games. Jordan averaged 40.
Bro, without Pippen and without Pippen and without Phil Jackson, Michael Jordan has done absolutely nothing in the NBA. If you don't put Scottie Pippen and Phil Jackson on Michael Jordan's team, he's done absolutely nothing in the NBA. You cannot say that about LeBron James.
He runs to politics. That's why I hear it in your voice. When Jordan name comes up, it's like your panties get wet. You turn into a hoe. And it's sad, my nigga.
Man, that shit don't bother me. That shit you saying, it don't bother me. It may sound good to you. It may sound good to you because you know what? You a fucking hoe. That shit don't bother me. It sounds good to you because you a faggot. That's what you like to talk about. That's what you like to talk about.
Talk some real shit.
Look, pull over. Let me tell you what you do. Let me tell you what you do. Pull over to the side of the road before you run into some shit. Pull over. Wait, you know what?
Ghost Town, where the fuck you live?
Why you come jump your ass on me?
Why your name Ghost Town? Why the fuck is your name Ghost Town?
I tell you what you do. You take your monkey ass to Mississippi and you'll find the fuck out why. Now that's what you need to do.
Oh, y'all tripping, man.
I'm disrespectful, nigga. And you know what? For a nigga like you
can listen, homeboy.
Listen to me every day. I fuck with Mookie.
Yo, listen, you can't touch my pockets. You can't say whatever you think you saying. That shit don't bother me.
Yo, not for nothing more.
Simple ass. Come on here trying to tell us about a Benz. Boy, you simple. Get you some houses and quit talking about Benzes. That's what you need to do.
Mook, you know what? You see can't talk basketball.
Man, who gets upset because somebody is talking about Michael Jordan like this? Who want to catch a case over Michael Jordan? Well, Michael Jordan don't give a damn about your black ass. Why you running around here, about to wreck your car, talking about some Michael Jordan?
Yeah, niggas fool, boy. I ain't even gonna lie, boy.
Yeah, cause it's just people. You gotta understand. You gotta speak the facts when you talk about Jordan, man.
Some niggas got me damn near crying.
Jordan was always that. Jordan was always that nigga without Scottie Pippen, nigga.
No, this is a fact.
Jordan was always that nigga before Scottie.
Without Phil Jackson and Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan has done absolutely nothing in the NBA.
Points, right? For his career.
Without Phil, without Michael Jordan, who is Phil?
Really?
Without Phil and Scottie, Michael Jordan.
Without Michael Jordan, who is Phil, nigga?
That's what I'm saying.
Time out.
Well, we know what Phil did. Phil moved on to some new stars and kept
him
winning.
He was an assistant coach on the bench, and listen, that triangle offense is Tex Winner's triangle offense, not Phil Jackson. See, get your fucking facts together, nigga. Get your facts together.
Everybody knows that, bro.
Everybody knows, brother. You ain't breaking no public service announcement, bro. We all know who brought in the triangle.
Oh, now he on me.
Man, cash app this man some money so he can upgrade to Verizon.
I'm gonna take care of him.
You need some money so we can get you on Verizon.
Worry about your basketball skills.
Can't even get the words out.
How about you cash out with some money, go?
That's what you need to worry about. Yeah.
Well, see, I don't cash app no coon.
Oh shit.
See, so if he was not a coon, maybe he could. I would help him out on that damn straight talk plan he on.
Hold on, why you say he a coon?
The Benz part.
And you a bitch.
Because he coming here hollering about Benzes and shit, bro. You coming here hollering about Benzes and stuff. Like that's what I give a fuck about. Like our people, like people supposed to care about. Like you got some status in this world because you got a Benz.
You can't afford one. You can't afford. See, yo, Mook.
I can afford a Benz.
Still worried about a Benz. Why you so worried about?
No, I'm not. I'm worried about how you came here on 1,000. Think you saying something?
Bother you?
No, you ain't bothering me, not at all. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Scottie Pippen and Phil Jackson They the reason why we know Michael Jordan as the winner that he is today. He's always been a great player, but he didn't become a winner until they allowed him to be.
No, they allowed.
You gotta have a special kind of Robin to be like Scottie Pippen. How many players you know in the league gonna sit there and play second fiddle all those years and do it selflessly? Man, we can't understand that shit you saying.
Your mic fucking up, gang.
We can't understand that total bullshit that's coming out your mouth.
He's trying. Let him spit it out, Nick.
Actually, I'm gonna have to go because I ain't want to make a man that mad. Bro, we really can't understand you.
Hey, come in and come out, G Money Bag.
I'm gonna come back.
Damn, Ghost. Do you think G Money Bag disputed your argument about?
No, he didn't. All he said was Scottie Pippen rolled the bench, bro. But the fact is, until they elevated Scottie to a starting role, the Bulls weren't doing nothing.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're right, but like on a championship level, I mean, but everybody needs you need at least 2 co-stars, 2 like superstars.
Oh, I know that, but it seems like these people who can't stand LeBron don't know this.
Yeah, but I mean, the point is Michael Jordan cultivated his second star, whereas LeBron James goes from team to team.
Thank you for saying that. What second star he had? What second star?
No, he goes from team to team and trades.
No. In the first 7, though. In the first 7, what second star did they bring in for him to cultivate?
There's been 13 other years.
In his development phase, the same phase that Michael Jordan was in, when Michael Jordan was in there working and getting his jump on point, because he couldn't shoot when he first came in. Remember?
Until year 5 of Michael Jordan.
Hold on.
And Michael Jordan